Okay, this here is me. I'm an up-and-coming football coach from the United States, and this is the start of my Journeyman career mode series. My goal is to one day become the best manager in the world, maybe even the best manager of all time. But the road to get there is not going to be easy. We are going to be working our way up the football world, going from club to club, league to league, country to country, trying to win as many trophies as we can, and of course, building our manager reputation. Now, this is about to be a long journey. So the first real question, what team are we starting at? Well, first, we're going to start this episode at my house, my current house. I'm at home packing my stuff up because we are getting ready to move out of this dump. Now, you're probably wondering, why do we live here? Well, I don't make that much money. I'm currently an assistant coach in the USL, a lower football division in the US. So yeah, I've lived here for the past year and I drive a crappy car, but that could be changing. MLS team LAFC apparently have narrowed down their new manager search to 4 finalists, and it turns out I'm one of those finalists. So right now I'm heading to the most important job interview of my life. So I sit down with the LAFC sporting director and he tells me, Ty, we love the work you've done down in the USL. People who are in the loop, they know you have potential as a manager, but tell me why we should choose you. So I spend the next 2 hours, laying out my vision, what I think needs to happen for us to build a successful team. And after all that, he tells me, I'm going to bring this to my bosses and we should have a decision soon. All right, so fast forward, 3 days go by. I hear nothing. I'm still stuck in this crappy apartment and I'm rethinking my entire career path. But then the announcement is made. LAFC have hired Tyztir as their new manager. We get our first ever manager job for one of the most popular teams in the MLS. So officially, I got the job. So things move fast in football. I'm already at my first ever press conference as manager. And I say, I know I have a lot to prove, but with the directors, the coaching staff, and the trust of the players, I think we can build something special here. And there we go, the FC25 Journeyman series officially begins. Now, the last time we did this was FIFA 23, and it was by far one of my most favorite series we've done on the channel in any FIFA, any FC. So a new journey begins. Now, I got a lot planned for this series, so drop a like if you want to see more. The more likes, the more I know you guys want to see more of it. And also, if we can hit 4,000 likes on this first episode in day 1, you'll get episode 2 tomorrow for sure. But okay, yeah, so we start this series in the MLS again like last time, but before it was with Messi and Inter Miami, but this time we're on the West Coast now with LAFC. Now, they're not too old of a team, like they're pretty new actually in MLS standards, but they're more like the downtown LA team, so they're very popular. Bale signed for them, Bale won actually the MLS Cup for them. So it's a popular team, but it's kind of like, I feel like a mid-tier team in MLS currently. We're good, but we're probably not the best. So I'd say first, let's go for a little squad overview really quick. Now in goal, we have Hugo Lloris, who's 37 years old. He's been here for a while, I think now. Even though he's old, he is a solid keeper, so I'm cool with that. At left back, we have Ryan Hollingshead, what a name. At center back, we have Aaron Long, we have Marlon, we also have Chano. Is that Chano or Chanot? Probably Chano, huh? But that's 3 solid center backs, 3 of them. And then right back, we have Palencia, who looks good, but also 7-year overall is a little bit too low for the MLS, I think. So we are going to need some signings in this team. Midfield, we have Delgado, we have Timothy Tillman, who looks good. At left wing, our second highest rated player, it's Dennis Bouanga. He looks like he's going to be an important player for us in this first season. And then at striker, we of course have the legend Olivier Giroud here. And it's actually the final season of his career. He's 37 years old. So yeah, we got some good players, but also, like I said, the team needs a lot of work. We're a 3.5-star team, but as you can see, 70 midfield, 70 defense. I do feel like that's pretty much like a mid-tier MLS team. Now, a few days after we settled in as manager, our sporting director wants to talk to us, and he says, we need to talk. I think there's a chance for us to make the biggest signing in MLS since Messi. And we say, it's not who I think it is it? A few hours later, the news is announced. Cristiano Ronaldo is giving major thought to playing in the USA, and MLS teams have been notified that Ronaldo is willing to listen to proposals, and LAFC is currently the leading favorite to land CR7's signature. Now, honestly, I'm not too surprised. I feel like LA Ronaldo, kind of go hand in hand, but I feel like Ronaldo's destined to live in LA one day. So it's time for a very, very big meeting, and a few hours after, Ronaldo actually comes up to us, and he says, Coach, I wanted to talk to you before I make any decision. The directors have explained the project to me, your vision, and I like it a lot. To sign here though, I have a special request. It needs to be fulfilled for me to play here. Now Ronaldo, he tells me this request and I say, I think we can make that happen. So a day later, it is made official. Ronaldo has signed for LAFC and we have signed the biggest player in the MLS since Messi. First signing in our manager career is Cristiano Ronaldo. You can't get much better than that. So he's going to be living in Los Angeles, with all the stars, the Hollywood people. So Ronaldo, welcome to LAFC. Yeah, this is a wild start already. So we get decided to add an 85 rated Ronaldo to this team as our first pickup. I mean, you really can't get much better than that. We got Messi versus Ronaldo again, but this time in the MLS. This is about to be special. Now, in saying that, that's one good signing, but this team still needs a lot of work here. Like, I would say we need a right mid, a right back, probably know the center back too. So we got some more signings to make. So next up, I'd like a new center back. And what about Azpilicueta from Atletico Madrid? You know, he only costs like 4.8 million. He's 34 years old, but I feel like he'd be a great MLS signing for us. And look at that, Azpilicueta accepts the contract, so that is signing number 2 for LAFC, and also the second of my my manager career. So he's gonna slot in to be our right center back, but we're not done yet here. We're not done. I think for right back, I want to try to sign Hans Hadeboer from Rennes. He's a Dutch center back, but I kind of want to play him right back, and his stats look pretty good. So, you know, it feels like a no-brainer type signing. So Hadeboer accepts contract. He is now an LAFC player. Another signing brought in. I think we still have 2 more signings. I want to sign this guy Christian Portu from Girona. Now he's a right mid, which we need, and honestly, for only 6 million, he looks pretty solid. I feel like we can't really go wrong here for a right mid spot. So Portu is going to be signed up as our signing number. I think that's 3 or 4, right? I've already lost count. But Portu is a welcome addition to LAFC. And I'm thinking just one more, and that's going to be James Milner from Brighton. I mean, an absolute just Swiss Army knife of a player, can play anywhere, do anything in the field, basically. He would be a great addition to our squad. So for only 2 million, we signed Milner from Brighton, and that is going to complete our transfer plan here. Man, what a transfer window for my first one as manager. That's 5 players. Azpilicueta, Hadeboer, Portu, Milner, and then Ronaldo. I like these signings a lot. All right, so all the new signings have been added to the team. We got Milner in there, Portu, Ronaldo. You know, defense improved with Hadeboer and Azpilicueta. I feel like that's a solid first window. This team has definitely improved. Now, as for our tactics, you see, we're going to play a 4-4-2. I feel like that might be the best way to get the best out of Ronaldo and also Olivier Giroud. But yeah, 4-4-2, counterattacking, also a high defensive approach. Gonna make sure to put everyone in there, you know, their best roles. So that's how we're going to play at least to start this Journeyman series with LAFC. Ronaldo and Giroud leading our attack. All right, so we've settled in, made transfers. Now I guess it's time for our first game as a manager in our career. Now, before this first game though, in Ronaldo's press conference, he says, "I'm very excited for a new chapter in my career. I'll be seeing some familiar faces soon, but this is very exciting for me." So here we are, match day 1. We are facing the Seattle Sounders. Now you can see after those signings, our team has definitely improved. We have an 82 attack, 74 midfield, 72 defense. We've definitely done some good work here. But now it's time to see how this team plays on the field. So as usual, ultimate difficulty for the entire series, and it's time for game 1 of the Journeyman Career Mode series. All right, so here we go. First game coming off the bus for my my debut as a manager. You know, LAFC, they're a high-profile team, so a manager with no experience, a young manager, we're definitely going to be under the spotlight. But here we are, first game in our home stadium, of course. I was kind of surprised. I picked LAFC, not realizing their stadium is actually in the game. I forgot they actually have their stadium. You know what? It makes it just that much better here. Hey, we got an Azpilicueta tifo, not a Ronaldo one. Are you kidding me? Bro, he's the big signing. Why would you not do a Ronaldo tifo? But okay, it is what it is. You know, we're welcoming all the new signings. But there we are in our manager debut. We're ready. So first game of the series, Ronaldo is going to get us kicked off, and we are off. Okay, let's try and get a win in our first game. Let's set off the tone for a good season. Now, I really don't know how our team is going to stack up this year because our team is good, you know, our rating wise, but we are old though. That's an issue. As for the Azpilicueta, that's a nice good block though. Wait, that was handball by who? Okay, thankfully them. Yeah, our team is definitely old and slow at times, so that's probably going to be a slight issue. All right, Holland's head into Ronaldo. Oh man, he almost turned there and had a shot away, or at least a one-on-one with the keeper. All right, I would say so far they don't look too good, but also we don't look too good. This is all the battle of the mid. He's on side here. This is not good. It's going to be a shot, and the shot goes over the net. We just got very lucky there. Okay, see if we can actually get a shot away now. Hadeboer into Giroud. Giroud over to Ronaldo. Ronaldo, his first shot in the MLS, and of course, Ronaldo's going to score. 28th minute, the first Sui in LA for Ronaldo. And okay, the first goal scored in my manager career. I mean, it just had to be Ronaldo, right? It had to be him. Olivier Giroud plays a nice ball there. Ronaldo, first touch, one touch shot, and that's a nice finish. You know, obviously, he's one of the best strikers in MLS now in terms of rating, so he should score a lot of goals. You know, MLS is not known for their defensive prowess, but okay, LAFC up 1-0 in my first game. I like to see it. Now that's going to be a good tracking back by Marlon. Now Portu is going to try to play it to Giroud. That's a nice pass to him. Now Giroud, how about a cross? You know, Giroud, that's actually not a terrible cross from him. Oh, Portu, great block there. Now let's give a breakaway. Okay, wait, I didn't see that guy. I did not even see him running at us. Thankfully, Hadeboer, that's a very good tackle, and we do get it back out. All right, first half, you know, not too many chances, but we are up 1-0. Now, good attack here, man. Hadeboer, he's had a great debut so far. He has been so good at right back. I think he's going to be a very good defensive signing, like probably our best here. Now, Portu over to Olivier Giroud, who's in. He is going to take it inside the box shot. It's going to be a save. Rebound from Tillman, and that's going to be 2-0 to LAFC. Just right place, right time from our midfielder. And okay, this is looking like a pretty good start for us. Yeah, the Sounders don't look too good here, honestly. Olivier Giroud to Ronaldo. What a touch from Ronaldo, and it's going to be 3-0 to LAFC. Ronaldo has 2 on his MLS debut. Okay, what is up with my man's hair, though? What is up with my man's hair? What was that glitch? It doesn't matter, though. Ronaldo still scores. All right, 3-0 in the 63rd minute. So far, so good here. You're making a strong impression on our new team. Now, Sounders looking for something here. Azpilicueta, great block, though, man. He's done so well. The whole defense has done well here. Now, Porto, Giroud. Oh, slide it over, man. That should have been right to Hadabor for a breakaway. Azpilicueta is going to slide there. What a tackle from the experienced defender right there. Porto to Olivier Giroud. Now, he's actually showing some pace here. He actually doesn't feel too slow. Okay, that pass, though, was terrible by me. Now, is he onside here, bro? That's our second time we've let a guy, you know, get behind us like that, where he's onside and he's so far ahead. All right, Sounders score 1 to make it 3-1. That's a little bit concerning, but we should still win this game. It should not have changed the outcome. Ronaldo. Touch there. It's got tackled, actually. All right, 7 minutes to close this out. Just close it out. Run through the tape. You get one final attack. Marlon was had a good game. Gonna get a tackle there, and that should be it. All right, so first game of this this long journey. It's gonna be a 3-1 win. I'll take it. That was a strong first performance for us. And hey, for Ronaldo, 2 goals. It's a pretty good MLS debut, if you ask me. All right, so after that game in our post-match interview, we say that we liked what we saw out there. We executed most of our game plan, but there are still things we can improve on. All right, though, strong start, sitting second in the Western Conference after 1 game. If we look at Inter Miami, actually, they've drawn their first 2 games with Messi, so not a great start for them. But okay, next game on our schedule is going to be versus Minnesota United away. Let's see if we can get another win. Now, I will say this about LAFC, man, they've got some nice kits. Like the black and gold looks so clean. All right, though, match day 2, a very cold night in Minnesota. All right, first chance, Hadabauer is going to try to cross this in over to Ronaldo, header attempt, and it's gonna go right to the keeper. I mean, Giroud and Ronaldo are both just such big, you know, crossing targets, so something we definitely have to try and do in this series, although crossing in this game is still so hard to pull off. Oh, James Milner, what a tackle from the legend. He is gonna play it into Tillman. Tillman, back to James Milner. James, looking for his first goal. Okay, James, what kind of shot was that? Maybe he's showing his age, because that was not a great one from him. Okay, let's try this again. Bouanga, gonna cut inside there, gonna try to look for a pass. Gonna find Ronaldo. Ronaldo to Giroud. Giroud. Oh, was he offside there? Oh, Ronaldo was initially offside, not Giroud. Now, I think for this series, I do want to try out some new ultimate sliders. I feel like there was an update to this game. I feel like around January, February, where they updated the game, and it felt like they made ultimate a lot tougher than it was before. So for most of our series, I haven't had to use any like ultimate sliders to make the game even tougher. But I might want to change that for this series, you know, to add a new challenge into the game. Maybe we'll try that, you know, based on maybe how this game goes. And obviously, I want this series to be a challenge. Now, Hadabauer is towards Ronaldo. Ronaldo header. All right, powerful header, but it's way off. Yeah, we might try that for the next game. You know, probably gonna call it like ultimate plus sliders. But Porto into Tillman. I keep getting this long shot spot like wide open. Tillman, Porto. Okay, that's not quite the pass I wanted though. Not like that. We're kind of dominating. We just can't find an actual goal yet. Now Tillman, Porto into Giroud. He is gonna get a shot across goal that looks good, but it is gonna be a save. All right, last corner of the first half probably sent in. It's going to go to Ronaldo, but the header is going to be off again. All right, once again, dominating, just no goal to show for it yet. It's pretty much been all LAFC, though. Oh, that's a really good turn. See, this is where our pace is going to become a very big issue. Now, I'm going to try to get back. Oh, that's going to be open net. Oh, my, Lloris makes a double save, but he didn't need to. I guess the second shot was offside, but man, Lloris, that was an amazing save still, even if he didn't need to make it. All right, Giroud, Hadabauer is going to try to get to the byline here. He's showing some pace off. Now, crossover to Ronaldo. Good chance there. Man, Ronaldo's heading in this game is still just so broken. I'm really trying. It's just not working. It's got to be like the perfect cross, the perfect header, you know, angle. All right, Porto to Giroud. We can still find this goal here. I feel it. Space here. Oh, that's going to be to Ronaldo. Giroud, get out the way. Ronaldo shot. Oh, it's going to be right at the keeper, though, man. That was too congested. If we had more space there, that chance would have been better. But we've had 8 shots. They've had 1. It's been domination. Unable to find the breakthrough on this cold Minnesota night. Oh, they have a lot of space here. What are we doing, boys? Oh, that's going to be a tap in. Okay, where did that chance come from? I think teams are kind of exploiting our high line right now because, like, that guy should not be that open. All right, after all our domination, it's going to be 1-0 to Minnesota United. Yeah, that's unfortunate. See if we can find a response. Now, Tillman into Giroud. Olivier Giroud shot, and he's going to hit the crossbar, man. How do we not score that? Tillman. Oh, I meant to make a tackle there, not shoot right away. Man, that is so unlucky. Oh, man, they're looking to seal it now. Azpilicueta just got out-muscled, but he does get the block in. Corner sent in. That is going to be cleared by Hollingshead. And then Milner gets it to Porto. We got space to run here. Ronaldo tries to play it ahead of Porto. Oh, man, that was a good pass, but he got shouldered by the defender. There's still a chance to rescue a point. Giroud over to Bouanga, into Ronaldo. Ronaldo back to Bouanga. What a move. And that's going to be a shot. And that's finally going to be a goal for LAFC. And Ronaldo and Bouanga just combined there perfectly. But okay, we should have won this game, but we might have rescued a point at least. And we got 2 minutes left, so it's not a lot of time. It's going to go by very quick. Gotta make sure we don't let them get a chance, although this guy's running forward past everyone. Marlon tries to get something there, and I thought he was going to score that long shot to win the game for them, but nope. All right, so played game 2 is going to be a 1-1 draw. We rescue a point at the end. Once again, I feel like we played good. We just couldn't find a goal there. It was domination, basically. I mean, 11 shots to 4. Like, we should have just scored more. All right, though, it's been a few weeks since we signed on as LAFC manager, so I guess it's time for a nice little house update. So the team has rented out a place for me this season. Now you're gonna need to prepare yourself because this is my new home. Bro, they put me in a mansion up in the Hollywood Hills. Like, from my last place to this one, I feel like I robbed a bank or something. But yep, this here is my new house. Now I gotta remember it's not permanent, but man, LAFC has really leveled up our living situation here. All right, though, 6 games in now. We're currently sitting in 5th. We have 2 wins and 4 draws, so we've not lost a game yet, but 4 draws is a little concerning. And also, Messi's currently the top scorer of the MLS with 8. Ronaldo's in 3rd with 5. So Ronaldo's right there. So Ronaldo has 5 and 4, poured through 2 so far. You know, Drew's only scored 1 and 2, so that is a little bit worrying. I know Bouanga could also play striker too, so I'm wondering if we should try like a Ronaldo, Bouanga front 2, then a new player at left wing or left mid. We could try that here. Now for our next game, we're gonna try some of my ultimate, I guess, plus sliders, like I said. Now it's kind of like what we used to use in like older FCs, older FIFAs. So sprint, speed, acceleration, CPU is raised to 55. Their shot error is down, their pass error is down, so they're gonna shoot a lot better, pass a lot better, and then their first touch error is down to 35. So their first touch control is going to be better too. You know, throughout the series, I want it to be real challenging. I want us, you know, when we win a trophy or something, I want it to feel very meaningful, like we earned it. So we're going to see if these sliders work on FC25. If it's too much, we can try and, you know, find a balance, but we're at least going to try it for our next game. And it's going to be a big one. It's actually like an LA derby. It's LAFC versus LA Galaxy. You know, definitely our main rivals. You know, some would say maybe the battle of LA. Now I am going to try Bouanga at striker alongside Ronaldo. And then I think I'll play probably Yeboah at left wing. Yeah, probably Yeboah here. We'll try this versus LA Galaxy. And yeah, hopefully I don't lose this like 6-0. Just yeah, those first 2 games didn't feel like too difficult, so I feel like the CPU does need a little bit of a jolt, I guess. So we shall try this versus the other LA team. A different front 2. Let's see if we can get a win. Now Yeboah over to James Milner. Milner gonna try to play it to Yeboah. That did not work though. That pass was terrible. Now Marlon, good tackle over to Portu. Portu into Bouanga. Whoa, that was a weird speed boost right there. What was that, bro? He like teleported. He like lost control of the ball while doing that. Now nice ball there. Defense did well enough though. Did well enough. I'm a little scared about conceding, like, you know, like I said, like 6 goals this game, but so far it doesn't look too bad. Now Portu over to Hadeboer. This looks solid. Now Ronaldo is not getting in the box though. He's getting in late. Crossover, it's gonna go to Yeboah's shot, and this shot's gonna hit not even side netting. The shot just went wide in general. All right, so far though, we are on the front foot, so that's good. Tillman has the room for a shot. Why not? Tillman shot, and oh my, Tillman! Bro, that is like a 30 to 35 yard screamer. And we take a lead on LA Galaxy. What a shot. Bro, that is so far out. That is quite an insane finish, bro. That is inch perfect too. All right, now we know Tillman has an eye for long shots, I guess. Timothy Tillman, man, take a bow. All right, 16th minute. That's 1-0 to LAFC. A good start, but it's still very early. Now that's Azpilicueta. That's a rough tackle. They're gonna get actually called for a foul on Azpilicueta. That's a little bit weird. You know, I'll take the call though. Man, I kind of do like the pace added alongside Ronaldo with Yeboah and also Bouanga at striker. I do kind of like it. Now that's an insane chance we just attempted there. Okay, Royce actually I think handballed it. So Ronaldo, I think his first free kick chance in the MLS, but man, this is pretty far out. Now we're just gonna try to swing this thing in from this far out. I feel like it's probably not gonna go in, but let's see. Ronaldo free kick. Okay, that actually wasn't that bad. It needed to be over more, but it actually wasn't that far off. Oh man, Portu, what a touch there. Ronaldo's in space. Ronaldo, one touch finish shot. Oh, I thought that was heading in. Man, we look lively in this game, though. You know, Galaxy have not done too much so far. But I am known to jinx things as I say that. Marlon can't get that. Azpilicueta versus Royce. They're both so old. Is that a foul? No, it's actually a good tackle by Azpilicueta. I'll take it. All right, Hadeboer into Bouanga. Get it back to him. Yeah, I think this is the way forward, man. I think Drew is good as a backup, but he's just too slow alongside Ronaldo. James Milner. Good looking shot, but it's going to be a save. Corner swung in. That's not going to go to Ronaldo. It goes to Hadeboer. Now that's going to fall right to their keeper though. Oh man, Ramirez is in here. This is not a good sign. Gonna play it slow. They're going to take their time a bit. Gonna be, okay, Hollingshead, good tackle there. Or that name is insane. Corner sent in by Marco Royce. Out by Milner. Not great though. Royce again. Now that's an insane cross. Lloris, what a save though. And that was a beautiful cross by Royce. Corner swung in. It's going to be a clearance by Azpilicueta. Now we are going to get onto that. Portu is at least going to kick it away, and that's going to be halftime. I definitely feel like they're playing better, you know, with the sliders, but on the other hand, we are controlling the ball a lot more, so we're kind of controlling the game so far, so that's good. We just keep that up, then there might be a win, and now Tillman's gonna steal that. Tillman is gonna get it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo One touch. Oh, man, he just got it ripped from him, though. And Ronaldo's showing his age. The old Ronaldo not lost it there. Now, chance for them. Marlon, good defending. Chance comes back, though. It's going to be a shot there. Lloris, good save. And we're going to survive it. All right, that's definitely Galaxy's best chance of the game. Ronaldo over to Bouanga. Gonna get it back to Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Finesse shot from Ronaldo looks good. It's going to be a save. All right, Ronaldo, see if we can aim here at him. Okay, that's going to be, that's a nice challenge from him. To Milner. Milner back over to Bouanga. Now we're going to go for an in-swinger cross that, okay, that cross was right at the keeper, though. That was from the training ground, but it did not work. Well, we need the second one now. We need it. Tillman again. Why not? Tillman. A similar spot. Man, he's got the long shot gene in him. I definitely trust him from distance. All right, 20 minutes to go here. Still 1-0. I would like to score the second, though. Porto's in a way here for Hadeboer. Wait for him. Nice. Timed right. Now, Hadeboer might go for a shot himself. We're going to go for a shot. Okay, it's going to be a corner. And he slowed down so much right there. Corner lofted in. Ronaldo is there for it. Header comes down and... oh, that was actually on target. He almost saved that off the post right there. Oh, no, Ramirez. We got to tackle him here. We got to tackle him. Hadeboer, good tackle. Okay, he still steals it back, though. Now, a chance for them. Slide tackle block. Marlon, that is great defending. And the shot instead is going to go into the side netting, man. I don't know if it's Marlon or Marlon, but that's a beautiful tackle from him. Now, Hollingshead, Yeboah, over to Ronaldo. Great first touch. The finish from Ronaldo is gonna go just slightly off, man. How does Ronaldo miss that one? Man, that is Ronaldo once again showing some age. Messi, Ronaldo don't quite score those as much as they used to. Oh, man, that's a rough... okay, this is bad. This is so bad. It's a 3-on-1 as Piliqueta. I'm gonna need your experience here. Pass over. It's gonna be... thankfully, Hadeboer gets back. Clearance away, and is that game? All right, not quite, but Bouanga wins it. All right, so Tillman's long shot goal is going to allow us to get this win, but the defense absolutely brought it home for us. There were some big plays towards the end there. But okay, first game of, I guess, you know, the Battle of LA, and it's going to be a 1-0 win for LAFC. I'll take that. And I think I learned I like that, you know, that setup better with Yeboah and also Bouanga up top. That's got to be the way moving forward. So I'd say overall, it's been a very good start to our Journeyman series. You know, first team LAFC, it's been a good start. Once again, this is only the beginning. We got a long journey ahead of ourselves here. You know, we're looking at maybe like a 10 to 15 season career. We can wind up in so many places. You know, we can wind up in the Premier League, in France, Germany, Italy, Netherlands. We can wind up in so many different places for so many different teams. It's going to be a very exciting journey. But okay, so as we end this first episode, and the next day, Ronaldo calls us over in training. He says, "Coach, remember my special request? How close do you think he is?" And I tell Ronaldo, you know what? I'll let you be the one to tell him. It's time. I think he's ready. We are going to be having a very big addition to LAFC in the next episode, so stay tuned. Okay, we've started our journey of trying to become the world's best manager. Now, this journey starts at LAFC in the MLS, but this is only the beginning. We kicked off our first ever season as a manager by convincing Cristiano Ronaldo to sign for LAFC, and we're now building a team that can challenge for the MLS Cup. But in today's episode, we get another new addition to the team, and it's a player who we might see a lot of throughout this entire Journeyman series. So drop a like down below if you want to see more, and I say let's get into it. Now, to start this episode, I wake up in my Hollywood mansion, this insane house I now live in, and while it's not exactly my mansion, LAFC is renting it for me this year, and well, you know what? It beats my last place, that's for sure. Now, I got some very important business this morning. I'm going to watch our academy team play. Specifically, there's one player I'm going to watch, and he might be ready for a promotion. Now, first comment today, though, you should get an assistant coach who comes with you on your journey and maybe eventually gets hired to be a manager of a rival team. Yeah, I do want to try to find like an assistant coach to bring along with us, you know, throughout all of our teams. So something like that might be in the plans here. Now, next comment, maybe signing Pogba could be interesting. It's kind of funny. I think we signed Pogba in our last Journeyman at some point. It might have been at Chelsea, I think. Now, I'm not sure LAFC is the right team for Pogba. Maybe our next team, though, could be. Maybe at some point we try to revive his career. And speaking of that, last comment, go through Porto. Mourinho won a Champions League with them. Give us that glory, too. Yeah, I mean, our path in this series really could be anything. I think last year we went from like Anderlecht, Ajax, Chelsea, Spurs, and then Barcelona. You know, obviously this time around, I want to avoid those teams. I want to try like new teams. Well, the possibilities for us are just endless right now. But okay, it's time now to talk about this youth player here. When Ronaldo signed for LAFC, he had a very special request for us. You know, he's definitely following the footsteps of LeBron James on the LA Lakers, but this request is about to be fulfilled. I think it's time here in episode 2. And that request is to sign his son, Ronaldo Jr. Ronaldo has dreamed to play alongside his son for at least one season, and we're going to try to make that a reality. So Ronaldo Jr., he's 15 years old, he's 5'11". I don't know why I said 5'9" before, but he's 5'11", I think. In real life, he might reach like 6'2", 6'3", I don't really know. But at least for the series, he's 5'11", he starts at 65 rated. So not too high of a rating, but you see his potential there, 88 to 94 potential. So you could say he's similar to his father in that aspect. You know, best stats, composure, sprint speed, acceleration, everything else pretty much in the yellow or red. So he's gonna take a lot of development, but he looks like he has some pretty good potential. And also, you know, since Ronaldo is his father, of course, he has inherited all of Ronaldo's play styles, even the power shot playstyle plus. So we're going to fulfill Ronaldo's request. We're going to promote Ronaldo Jr. to the senior team at only 15 years old, by the way, and he'll get his chance to make his debut today in this episode. We're going to see if he truly actually is like his father at all. Yeah, I think if Ronaldo Jr. can fulfill that potential, you know, become like an 88 plus rated player later down the road in this series, you know, 5 years, 6 years down the line, if we're ever playing for a Champions League trophy, whatever team it is, Ronaldo Jr. could be in that team. For now, though, he's going to find a very comfy spot on our bench at LAFC, though, and he will get playing time. So a day before our next game, we're in training, and we say we have a new face in the squad to welcome today. And Ronaldo Jr. steps up. He says, I appreciate everyone welcoming me, and I'm ready to learn as much as I can. All right, so that takes us to the first game of the episode. We're facing Whitecaps, Vancouver Whitecaps. Now, 11 games in, we're actually sitting in third, and we've not lost a game yet still, so it's been a pretty good start. It's basically currently a three-way tie for first, while on the other side, on the east, Messi and Inter Miami are leading their Division 2. Now, before this game, of course, the media wants to talk to Ronaldo Jr., and he says, playing alongside my dad would be a dream come true. We'll see when the coach decides that it's time. You know, while I don't think it's ready for Ronaldo Jr. to start in his first appearance, I am going to try to get him on this game for his debut at some point. Now, also really quick, I'm going to try these ultimate plus sliders further. We did win our first game with them, but I felt the game was a lot tougher, so I feel like over time it should, you know, produce like a bigger challenge for us. So I've not changed them for this episode. But okay, first game, we might get Ronaldo Jr.'s debut versus the Whitecaps. Now, I'd say my first 11 games being a manager, we're still unbeaten. I'd say that's an accomplishment here. That's not too bad for your first few months in management. Now, in saying that, I don't think we're going to go, you know, invincible this year, but let's try and hold off this first loss for as long as we can. Now, Yeboah is going to play it. Oh, Ronaldo was in there, man. That would have been an easy first chance of the game. All right, Milner's going to get a good steal there. Now, Portu is going to play it over to Hadebauer. We got Ronaldo, far post, Hadebauer to Ronaldo, climbs for it, but the header is going to go wide, man. Why is heading still so bad in this game? You're telling me Ronaldo can't score from that close, even get it on target? James Milner. Through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo is going to stop. Finesse shot from Ronaldo was great, but it's going to be saved. All right, so far, though, another good start for us. This is going to be a cross by Milner. Now, that's going to be maybe a header pass by someone. Okay, that goes top of the box, but no one's there for it, though. Oh, man, that's going to be a shot. And okay, Lloris makes the save there. That's their first good shot. Oh, we just lost at the back, man. We just lost it, and they're gonna score. That is such a bad mistake. I thought I could pass it out, but obviously we couldn't. Yeah, that's a poor error from me. All right, after pretty much dominating the opening, we are now down 1-0. Now looking for a response, though. It's gonna go to Bwanga. Bwanga looking for a touch there, man. He's got tackled, though, immediately. All right, we have just made this game so much tougher on ourselves. Because, man, they were not playing that well before, but now they get a goal, and all of a sudden they're feeling better. They're feeling actually pretty good. All right, Hollingshead into Yeboah, who's got some pace, although he just got taken out there. That's definitely gonna be a foul. All right, so they get a yellow card. We're gonna get this over to the middle now. Azpilicueta over to James Milner. Gonna play it over to Yeboah. Crossover, Ronaldo's there. Ronaldo header. Bro, these crosses look good. I just cannot get any contact on them. Ronaldo again from a corner. That time, okay, that cross was kind of rough. All right, now they're on a breakaway. This is not good. Yeboah's gonna go for a tackle there. Now, is that a foul? That's gonna be a foul. And they actually played on because that guy got up quicker. Marlon, that's a great tackle, though. Man, Marlon is a good defender. I'm already seeing that so far in the first few games of the series. But okay, halftime, we are currently down 1-0. You know, I kind of feel like at halftime, Yeboah is in a yellow card. We could use a little jolt of energy. So Ronaldo Jr. on at left mid to play alongside his father. We are doing it. So number 27, Ronaldo Jr. makes his professional debut. See if we can get back in this game now. Bwanga is going to play it through. That's a good ball to Portu. Portu can't quite reach it, though. And this game was not too hard, but ever since we gave him that goal, all of a sudden it's changed. Now, Hadebauer is powering through on this side, though. He's going to cut it back. Portu into Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Fake shot. Oh, man, I tried to get some space there. That fake shot was so weird, though. All right, Hadebauer, swing this around. Time's running out for us here, though. Tillman got tackled. We got nothing from that either. Oh, Azpilicueta misses that. Marlon has to come over. Oh, that's a good pass over, and that might seal it for Whitecaps. That's going to be a 2-0 lead. All right, we might be looking at our first loss of the series here, but it feels like so self-inflicted. I mean, we were dominating this game before they scored. Ronaldo Jr., can you do something here? Pass to Bwanga. Bwanga back to Ronaldo Jr. Left-footed shot, and the shot is going to go wide from the youngster, the 15-year-old. Oh, man, that was a golden chance for his first goal. It was a good play, at least. And Nelson's through here. Shot. Lloris, good save. They almost scored a third against us. Here, Ronaldo Jr. gets it to his father, Ronaldo. Ronaldo doesn't hold this. Okay, the pass is not quite there. Going to play it instead to Milner. Milner over to Ronaldo Jr. Looking again for something. He just got, okay, I guess that's his welcome to the MLS moment right there. He just got taken out. That is a grown adult tackle. Portu into Bouanga. Bouanga actually gets it there. And we're still fighting till the end. I guess that's a good sign. You know, we're not quite giving up. Hadabower, Portu, chance to shoot across goal. Good shot. It's going to be a save. Ronaldo Jr. into his father. And okay, that was almost the junior to the father assist. Milner, Hadabower, edge of the box. Shot from him. It's a good shot, but it's going to be a save. And it truly feels this game like we beat ourselves here. Like they didn't beat us. We just like gave it to them basically. So full time, you know, there was some spirit towards the end shown by the team, but that's going to be the first loss of the Journeyman series, you know, 2-0 to Vancouver Whitecaps. Now, I'd say a decent showing from Ronaldo Jr. You know, was inches away from scoring his first goal, but I'd say a solid 45-minute debut. All right, so next up, a big game versus Atlanta United. So after our loss, we currently sit in now 4th in the West and currently 3 points away from 1st. Now, I liked what I saw from Ronaldo Jr. in that game, so I think versus Atlanta United, Ronaldo Jr. is going to get the start alongside Ronaldo. So a very big moment here. Let's see if we can get a bounce-back win. You know, and also see if I don't make just one defensive mistake and give the other team the game, hopefully. Let's not do that again. But okay, this stadium is ginormous. This stadium is huge. It is filled with people who want to see Ronaldo Jr. and Ronaldo. Now I want to win here. I want to win. Right, Portu to Ronaldo. Now hold this. Gonna get it over to Hadabower. And Hadabower gets by his defenders so easily. That is something I'm noticing. Now he's going to play it to Ronaldo. Shot there. Oh, that was going to be maybe a rebound, but it's going to be cleared. That's not a bad first shot by Ronnie. Bouanga is going to get it over to Cristiano Ronaldo. He is going to cut inside the box. Finesse shot from Ronaldo. Oh, that is classic Cristiano Ronaldo right there. It is going to be 1-0 to LAFC. Look, Ronaldo Jr. and his dad embracing. Yeah, that is classic Ronaldo though right there. Just Ronaldo chop into a finesse shot that is pretty much inch perfect. And all right, LAFC 1. Atlanta United 0. Right now, defense needs to sharpen up. Hollingshead, good tackle there. I'll never go over his name, bro. Hollingshead, that is such a wild name. But that sounds like a name from like 300 years ago. Now, Ronaldo Jr. gets it to Milner. Milner. Oh, that was going to be right back into Ronaldo Jr. It was about to be. Oh, that's going to be a pass through. It's going to be Jamal. Pass over, and I thought we had the block, but Mosqueda is going to score it. All right, that was just a good attacking play there. Started by Miguel Almiron. And I thought I had the block here with Marlon. I kind of tracked back, but I think I was a little too far away from it. All right, 1-1 in the 30th minute here. Junior to Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Gonna flick it up to Junior, who's going for it, but cannot quite reach it. Now Milner has got space for a shot. Okay, that was a little bit too much power from Mr. James Milner. Milner to Bouanga. Bouanga, great turn. He's gonna get a decent shot away there, and okay, we have retaken the lead. Yeah, Bouanga's really good in this game. I can tell he's a good player. I like him at striker a lot better than on the wing, because one touch gets by his defender away there, and then it's a nice strong finish. All right, we found our scoring touch this game so far. We need to find our defensive touch though. Marlon, wait, good tackle. Okay, I thought I was gonna say that was a foul, man. No way, that was a clean tackle. All right, swing it around. Portu over to Bouanga. Bouanga has a crossover to. That's gonna be Ronaldo. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, bro. He went for like something spectacular. Bro, even Ronaldo is like, heading is broken this game. I gotta try something else. And that was actually a great chance though. All right, halftime, it's gonna be 2-1. Ronaldo Jr. still awaits his first even goal involvement, even a first assist. Not quite there yet to get it. Now, Milner, speaking of him, here's Ronaldo Jr. He's going to play it through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo in. That shot. Oh, that's going to be son to father assist right there. And Ronaldo has 2 versus Atlanta United. Okay, I mean, right on cue, Ronaldo Jr. gets the first assist of his career. And of course, it had to be to his father. Yeah, that is poetic. Enough to make a grown man cry. All right, this looks like it'll be a bounce back win, but the game is not quite over yet. Oh, speaking of that, this guy Jamal's in again. And the shot. Oh, he just takes an outside the box shot, basically. And it's going to float in. Okay, it's 3-2. This is not quite over yet. Far from it. And every time we score, it's like they just have a response. Bouanga is going to play it over to Portu. Portu is going to, okay, actually does reach it. Now, crossover, that is going to be a corner at least. Corner swung in. Ronaldo, it's there for you if you want it. Oh, he gets it. Oh, Ronaldo has scored from a header finally. And that's going to complete the hat trick for Ronaldo. I believe the first in the MLS. Man, I have not scored from a corner header in so long. But if there's one player to do it, it has to be Ronaldo. Man, bro, he is giving these fans like their money's worth. He is putting on a performance. All right, 4-2 in the 63rd minute. Now, can we know let them have an instant response here, please? Please. Crossed in Azpilicueta. That's a decent clearance. Hadabower will actually clean it up, though. All right, Portu through risky pass. It is going to work though. Azpilicueta. Oh, see that? I can't do that, man. I cannot do that right there. I can't lose it in that spot. Marlon has to try and cover. Almiron. It gets through to Lennon, and they're going to score. Oh, I cannot lose it that far up the field with the center back, man. I can't do that. Okay, I'm realizing on these sliders, the margin for error is so much tighter, so I got to play so much smarter than this. We got 20 minutes, and it's 4-3 still to us. We might need one more goal here, actually, to seal it. Tillman. Bawanga, Ronaldo's there for it. Oh, first touch. Ronaldo shot. Oh, that could have been his 4th of the game. All right, let's try it again. Corner in. That's not going to be to Ronaldo. It's to Hannibal. Now it goes right back to Brad Guzan, though. All right, Marlon win that. Marlon, good win there. Nice. Milner, Ronaldo, are you onside? I believe he is. Ronaldo for number 4. Ronaldo's got 4 this game. It is 5-3. What a game. It's truly just the Ronaldo show, though. Yeah, that was like a loose ball where players didn't get back. Ronaldo was like just right along the line. Bro, there's been 8 goals in this game. I don't know whether to be happy about that or sad, because the defense has been an abomination. All right, though, just see it out. You know, if we could prevent them scoring again, that'd be nice. But on how this game has gone, I would not be surprised. That's going to be in, but it goes right back to Lloris. Milner over to Ronaldo Jr. He's got space in the middle here. Ronaldo Jr. This is quite the run over to Bawanga. Ronaldo Jr. is going to get his 2nd assist of the game, and that is going to be a 6-3 win for LAFC. Yeah, okay, this game was just wild. Ronaldo 4 goals, Ronaldo Jr. 2 assists. So yeah, not exactly a clean win, but I mean, hey, a win is a win. I'll take it. All right, so after that, we now sit in 2nd on 35 points, so 2 away from St. Louis City in 1st. But Messi and Inter Miami currently have the most points in MLS on 40, so they are the current best team. Now, fast forward a few days later in training, Ronaldo comes over to talk to us, and he says, I'm hearing rumors that some European teams are scouting you. And we tell him, well, you know, I haven't heard that. He says, well, I got some connections. I've enjoyed your coaching, but it does seem there are some bigger plans ahead for you. But he does say, we're not going to let you leave until we win the MLS Cup, though. Yeah, so I mean, apparently teams are starting to scout us. You know, one of the youngest managers in MLS coaching Ronaldo and his son to 2nd place in the Western Conference. I guess, you know, that's garnering some attention. So we kind of have to start thinking about our future here. I think my plan here was to stay at LAFC for like 1 season and then move to a European team. And that could always change, but that is roughly the plan right now, I guess, depending on how this season ends. But okay, next game is we're facing Orlando City. What's kind of funny is I don't think we're playing Inter Miami in the regular season here. I don't see them on our schedule, so that kind of sucks. You know, I wanted to see a Messi versus Ronaldo matchup, but I think since they're in the East, sometimes you just don't play them in a season, so that kind of sucks. But I'm gonna play Ronaldo Jr. on the left again because he had those 2 assists. I gotta try him again there, and we will see if we can get another win. Yeah, Ronaldo every game is gonna take the headlines. He has 14 goals this year, apparently. You know, on track to maybe challenge the MLS record for goals in a season. But okay, LAFC versus Orlando City. Let's keep pushing towards that 1st spot in the West. Now Milner, Tillman, Bawanga. Portu is making a run here. Now he's not going to quite reach that. Gonna fall to Tillman, who we know who can shoot him. Okay, that one was so disappointing. Ronaldo Jr. No, he's got 3-star skills, so he has some skill ability, but not too much. Now he's gonna maybe cross this in if he can. Okay, yeah, those skills were so incredibly slow there. I can't do that with him yet. He's gonna need to develop more. Now Portu into Bawanga, turn. These two have good combo plays. I say that though, he's gonna get tackled. That is the Tyztir jinx. Portu, Hannibal still onside. He is onside. Hannibal, good chance here. Is gonna take a shot. Probably should have passed it. Ronaldo's gonna get it to Ronaldo Jr. Holds on to it, goes back to Tillman. This time, more time to set up the shot. Was that deflected? No, that shot wasn't deflected. That looks so weird, though. I guess that shot was just actually bad. Orlando's defense looks better than Atlanta United's, I guess. Still no goal in this game. Tillman over to Portu. Portu, crossover. Ronaldo's there. Ronaldo header attempt. Oh, that's a point-blank header, but it's right at the keeper, man. That is just so unlucky. I try to point anywhere other than the keeper and it's still right at him. All right, Milner steal. Ronaldo Jr. They get it over to Milner. Milner is an absolute Iron Man. Goes to Ronaldo. That shot is going to go wide. Damn, our team feels not quite as sharp this game. And halftime, it's going to be 0-0 still. Tillman, good steal. Is going to play it over to Bawanga. Let's try and go early. Try to catch them out of position, which this is actually a decent chance. Bawanga to Ronaldo. Ronaldo in front of goal. Ronaldo's not going to miss that chance very often. Okay, 5 minutes in the second half. The breakthrough is already made. Hey, man, Cristiano is starting to score a lot in this series. I mean, he's going for the MLS record, apparently. All right, LAFC 1, Orlando City 0. It's about time a goal is scored in this game. Portu is going to find Milner in a good spot. Milner to bring this forward into Ronaldo. Ronaldo finds his son here, Ronaldo Jr. Looking for the first goal of his career, and Ronaldo Jr. is gonna score it. How perfect is that? His first goal. His dad gets the assist now. And that is truly, truly poetic. His first assist was to his dad, and now his first goal is assisted from his dad. Hey, right-footed shot. That's a solid finish. Much better than his previous attempt that went wide. So the first one of his career. Hopefully the first of many. And that is 2-0 to LAFC. Okay, at least we're starting to pull away now. It's starting to take control of the game. Saying that things can change. Marlon, though, that's a beautiful tackle. Had a ball to Tillman. Gonna play it through to Bawanga. Bawanga crossover to Ronaldo is there for it. Man, those crosses look so good. Just can't get contact on him. Okay, that's a good pass out, actually. All right, this might be Orlando City's push here to get back in the game. Crossover. It's going to be Hollingshead. That's a horrible clearance. Hannibal gets it. Okay, boys, get it out. Marlon, oh my, we're playing volleyball in our own box. That is a volley attempt that goes wide. Okay, that was a little nerve-wracking a little bit. Portu into Tillman. Bawanga's going to try to fight for that. Oh man, he could have stole it too if that guy ran towards him a little bit. Oh, Milner is not having any of that skill, man. He's not having any of that. And now Cristiano Ronaldo to seal the game for LAFC is going to seal it. From James Milner to Ronaldo, that's going to be 3-0. 2 goals from the father and then 1 from the son. All right, first half was tough, but second half we definitely pulled away. And okay, first Atlanta United. Now this is a much cleaner win, but that is 2 solid performances. All right, so stat update. Look at that. The top 2 scorers in MLS, Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. It's like we're 10 years in the past right now. Now, that's pretty special. Assists is going to be led by Messi with 8. But man, seeing those 2 top of the scorers chart, that's classic right there. Now, stats totally. Ronaldo has 19 and 5. Porto 7 goals. Bawanga 6 and 6. Ronaldo Jr. now has 3 goals and 2 assists in his first 8 games. I mean, honestly, Ronaldo Jr. is playing better than Yeboah, so I feel like he's kind of earned that starting spot now. You know, he's kind of shown that he wasn't just signed to be Ronaldo's son. And there is potential there. And also, we're into July, so his birthday just happened. So he's actually 16 now. Interesting. And now we still sit in second, but we have a game at hand though. So if we win a game at hand, we'll go into first in the Western Conference for the first time in a while, or maybe even the first time this season. And we'd also be 2 points ahead of Inter Miami, 2 on points. So a winner in the next game could make us, you know, the current best team in MLS. But it is going to be another LA derby. So this time away facing LA Galaxy. We beat them before. Let's see if we can do it again. Now, that last meeting was pretty close. I think we barely won 1-0 towards the end. So another matchup versus, you know, our closest rival. This time Ronaldo Jr. starts though, and we shall see what the boys can do. We're heading towards, I think, a little past the midway point of the season now. You know, starting to gear up for the playoffs. Now, Ronaldo Jr. is a good chance here though. He's going to stop. Going to look for a shot, which he's going to find space for it. The shot is going to be saved initially though. All right, that was not a bad attempt. All right, Hollingshead is getting beat on pace here. He catches up though. And he is okay. Hollingshead, good tackle there. That was some great recovery. Now Junior over to Cristiano. Cristiano's gonna go for a power shot. Why not? Oh my, Ronaldo! Can you get your eyesight checked out? Where's that shot even going? Oh, that back heel was insane. That was such a good pass. Hadabor recovers though. Azpilicueta. Oh, that's gonna be a penalty. Now, I swear Azpilicueta got the ball here, though. And that back heel destroyed our defense, but I thought we got the ball here. Like, we go for the tackle. I swear Azpilicueta gets his foot to the ball first. Okay, it's going to be a penalty, though. It's going to be Marco Reus steps up, and he's going to score against Lloris. And okay, Galaxy take a 1-0 lead against us. Well, we get a chance to get in first here. We cannot lose this. Come on. I want to be in first place by the end of this game. Hollingshead, good ball to Tillman. Tillman, good touch. Shot is good, but it's not quite good enough to score. Oh, Tillman, that touch is beautiful. He's going to try to find Ronaldo. The pass is a little bit wide, though. Ronaldo stops to Ronaldo Jr. into Milner. Okay, this chance kind of slowed down a bit too much here. Let's reset here. Over to Ronaldo. Ronaldo is going to try to cut inside. Oh, man, that's his pace. Couldn't get around that defender easily at all. Now, Marco Reus versus Marlon. We're going to try to stop here. Keep him on the inside. Marlon, good tackle there. Corner in by Reus. That is going to be a header. It is going to be cleared and also saved by Lloris, actually. Yeah, Galaxy look like they're playing much better this game. Corner in again. That's going to be out by Azpilicueta. Not out enough. Gonna be a volley there, blocked by Marlon. Another shot. Okay, boys, get it out. Thank you. That could have been very unfortunate. Now, Porto is gonna barely keep it in. And oh, what a pass to Bawanga. This could be a huge instant response. And okay, that is coast to coast. Defense to offense, and Bawanga makes it 1-1. And that was truly like coast to coast. All right, nice response after they had the best start here. Or the better start, I should say. Oh, what a through ball. Are you kidding me? Ramirez, Marlon. Oh, I tried to block it. Oh, we actually did. That was so sloppy, but it actually worked. Okay. And how'd they get a free chance like that? They broke away so easily. Now, Hollingshead into Milner. Bro, James Milner is like 40 years old. Look at him though. He still has it. Milner long shot. It's going to be a save. Rebound. Okay, that's going to be cleared. Oh, it's going to go back to them though, and that's going to be halftime. All right, 1-1. This game feels very competitive right now. Wanga over to Porto. Porto has got Ronaldo in the box. We're going to go for an early cross. Now, okay, that is not what I wanted. Okay, Marlon makes tackle there, makes up for it. Tillman to Porto. Now looking for a cross. I don't see the cross though. Going to play it back to Milner. Milner, Ronaldo Jr. Back to Milner. Milner, Ronaldo. Fake shot. Oh man, he's just so slow. And when he's turning, he's so slow now. His shooting is so good though. I'm just trying to find like a little sliver of space for a shot. That's all I need to score with him. And Marlon, that's no foul. Oh, that is a foul. I thought that was a strong tackle. All right, free kick for Galaxy. It's gonna be Reus, lofted in. Hadabauer, clearance is okay. Now, this is kind of a mess. Reus tackle. Okay, Tillman, good tackle there. Come on, breakaway chance. Ronaldo to Junior. Junior is going to find Bawanga. Bawanga, good turn from him. Oh, he just got tackled, but the chance still here. Porto over to Hadabauer. Hadabauer, Ronaldo's calling for it. Ronaldo is there for him. Header falls to Ronaldo Jr. And the first time shot from Ronaldo Jr. is going to go wide. Oh, man, that fell to him just so kindly. Just couldn't get the right contact on it. Come on, 20 minutes left. 20 minutes. Junior bringing this forward. Gonna play it through to Milner. Milner gets to it. Bouanga. Good shot attempt. Oh, that's all James Milner getting that pass through. Bouanga gets his second, and that's 2-1 to LAFC. All credit goes to James Milner, though. That slide pass was perfect. Like, he got to that first barely. Oh, it's just inch perfect right there. Come on. All right, 2-1 with, I think, 20 minutes left. Come on, this could put us in first, man. Keep pushing. Hadeboer. We go to Tillman. Tillman over to Milner. Milner is going to play it through Ronaldo. Are you onside? I don't know if he is. Oh, he actually was onside. The shot's going to be saved, though. That was such a weird angle. All right, Marlon over to Milner. Let's try and seal this, boys. Milner looking for Ronaldo Jr., but Yoshida isn't going to get that one. Bro, if they score here, I'm going to be so mad. Hollingshead. Hollingshead. Good tackle from him. Oh, we still got 4 minutes to defend, though. Royce versus Ronaldo Jr. Ronaldo Jr. Good tackle there on Royce. You know, slows down their attack a little bit. Hollingshead again. I need you again. I need to get a tackle from you. Oh, it's another good one, and it's going to be a throw-in still. We just can't get possession. Now, that's a weird cross, and that's going to be what? Oh, it's going to be a free kick. 91st minute, Royce lofted in, cleared. Ronaldo, second clearance. Oh, he doesn't get it. Oh my, clear it, Hadeboer, please. Thank you. And okay, that is going to be full time. Man, that was a tough win. But with that, I think we just climbed into first place. Currently the most points in the MLS, I think. And man, that is a giant statement by LAFC. So, yep, we're now sitting on 50 points. That's the highest in the East or West, so higher than Inter Miami. So with that, we kind of take the crown as the current best team in MLS. I mean, that's got to be only currently raising my manager rep. Yeah, Ronaldo's going insane. He's got 19 in 22 games. He actually was minus 184. Now he's back up to 85. He's actually playing that well where his rating is staying the same. I am liking the way our team looks here. And, you know, adding Ronaldo Jr., who's already +1 to 66, we might have a chance to win the MLS Cup this year. Now, though, fast forward a few days later, we're sitting at home relaxing. You know, it's been a busy few weeks, so we're trying to not think about football, but being a manager, that's not really an option, as we receive a call, a very interesting phone call. And honestly, we were a little shocked here. This is coming out of nowhere, but all of a sudden we have to get up and leave because we have a very important meeting now to get to. So we arrive at the office, and the person that's waiting for us, it's actually Gareth Bale. Now, what could this be about? If you want to find out, stay tuned for the next episode. Okay, so in the last episode, we signed Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. to LAFC. He is now playing alongside his father, and we're starting to see his potential. And yeah, he's going to be a valuable piece to our team as we try and chase this MLS Cup. I feel like we're in a great spot right now. But also, we just received some shocking news that might change the entire MLS. So drop a like if you want to see more of this series, and I say we get right back into it. So as we ended last episode, we had a meeting out of nowhere with Gareth Bale. Well, the next day, Bale holds a special press conference, and he's about to make an announcement. Bale says, "I've been now retired for 2 years. While it's been nice, I feel like I have unfinished business in football. So today I'm announcing that I'm coming out of retirement to play again for LAFC. He says, "I've been keeping in shape for the last 6 months planning for this." And he tells everyone, "I'm back." Now, first comment today, though, Inter Miami is the old Barcelona. LAFC should be the old Real Madrid. Well, yeah, I mean, the way things are looking here, we are kind of going that direction. Now, next one, check Youth Academy. There might be some hidden gems that you can take to your future teams. Yeah, we're going to try to find like 1 to 2 youth players per team we go to in this series. I think for LAFC, Ronaldo Jr. is going to be our main youth player we found, you know, in this team. But yeah, throughout the entire series, we'll definitely do a lot of youth scouting at each team. And our last one, later down the journey, you should join Real Madrid. Yeah, I mean, right now, my manager rep is definitely going up, and our goal should be to one day join a team like Real Madrid of that stature. So it's definitely a possibility. But okay, back to this Gareth Bale news. Over the past few days, we've been assessing Gareth Bale in training, you know, making sure he's ready to play football again. And hey, the signs are promising. Now, he's not quite the same rating he was before. He's now a 79 rated right winger. But I mean, the play styles, the shooting, you know, the technical ability he still has. So yep, Gareth Bale, we've convinced him to, I guess, you know, unretire. And he is joining our team. But there's one big catch here, a very big catch. And that catch is going to be his stamina. He's not played football for, yeah, 2 years basically. So he only has 39 stamina. Yeah, that stamina rating is absolutely horrendous. So pretty much that means there's no way we can actually start him in this team. You know, he'd be tired by like the 30-40 minute mark. So with that in mind, he's gonna be basically like a super sub for us. I mean, pretty much the definition of a super sub. You know, I'm thinking like every game around like the 60-70 minute mark, we bring on Bale for like the last like 20-30 minutes. Especially if we need a goal, we need some jolt of energy. He's the perfect player to do that. So yeah, he's gonna help our team. Obviously, you know, he's gonna be a big, you know, improvement to our bench. But him not playing for 2 years, he can't just jump right back in and be a starter basically. But hey, the fact we have Gareth Bale in this team at all, I'm happy with. Like, that is obviously gonna improve our team, improve our chances of winning this MLS Cup. And he's now joining currently the best team in the MLS on paper. We sit first in the West on 57 points, and that's total 3 points above Inter Miami. So currently we are the highest point total in the MLS. Currently Messi and Ronaldo are battling it out for the golden boot here too. But yeah, this season just got a little bit more interesting. So first game after Bale, you know, has come out of retirement, is going to be away versus Seattle Sounders. This is 4th versus 1st. Now, I definitely want to get Bale on for his re-debut this game. Now, it's rough is Bouanga's out the red card this game, so I think I'm going to play probably I might play Yeboah on the left and then play Ronaldo Jr. up top with his dad at striker. I might do that. So we got the Ronaldos leading our attack basically, and we will see if we can start today off with a win. Oh, it's kind of funny. Bale is like the Michael Jordan, the MLS, you know, retires after winning an MLS Cup. And then what? Spends like 2 years, you know, playing golf, relaxing. And now he's back playing for, again, maybe the best team in MLS. So definitely going to see him at some point in this game. But okay, Ronaldo Jr. gets this game kicked off. And I want to keep winning and stay in first place. Now, first chance, Ronaldo over to Ronaldo Jr. Now, that touch was a little slow. But Ronaldo Jr. has already scored in the first 4 minutes. All right, that was simply just one pass, another pass, shot, and goal for us in 4 minutes. That is the easiest goal we've scored the entire series so far. And Ronaldo Jr. outside the box, that's a really good shot. Okay, 1-0 in the 5th minute. I mean, I will take that start. Oh, Yeboah, that's a beautiful tackle from him. Beautifully done. Into CR7. He is on a run here. Gonna take an early shot. Maybe he just got closed down by Roldan. And I keep thinking Ronaldo is gonna like just blow past everyone, but I forget he's like, what, 38 years old? All right, Sounders playing pretty slow here. They're playing pretty slow, methodical. They're trying to definitely control possession, which this is a good chance for them. Now, Hollingshead, is that a penalty? That is not a penalty. I kind of went for a reckless tackle there from behind, but apparently it didn't get him. So we are just fine. Gonna get it to Ronaldo Jr. Into Ronaldo. Oh, I tried getting it back to Yeboah there. Okay, since we scored, the game has been slowed down so much, and that definitely favors them more than us. Oh, Ferreira's away here. Gonna go for a slide tackle, and that kind of worked to slow it down. Gonna need another one, though. Another one is gonna come in, and Lloris makes the save. Yeah, it's weird. Sounders has been a better team since we scored. It's a little bit weird considering how easy we scored that first one. Ronaldo Jr. gets to Ronaldo. Now, Ronaldo needs some help, though. He needs his son. Oh, man, I just couldn't get away there. Now, is this guy outside? Is he actually onside? Oh my, though, that volley. Bro, I think I could shoot better than that. Like IRL. Actually, maybe not. Ronaldo to Tillman. Tillman gets it to Ronaldo Jr. Has a chance to play to his father. Man, our passing has been horrible since we scored. Like, I know Junior's passing is not good, but what was that? All right, this is a bit concerning. Pass backwards. Marlon tries to get to that. That's actually a great defensive play from him. Final corner of the first half. It's going to be in, and that is going to be cleared by Milner. Second clearance by Ronaldo Jr. That's a good clearance. And okay, that is going to be halftime. All right, Gareth Bale's debut is coming pretty soon here, I think. I want to try to give him like, 30-ish minutes. Probably at the most, at least start his comeback. We could always do more if we really need him, but I feel like, it's better to probably be more cautious. Now, James Milner's shot was not cautious, and I liked it, but it's going to go wide. Man, they're playing so slow, and all of a sudden this guy is just running past everyone. Oh my, Azpilicueta almost went for a penalty again, but instead a great save from Lloris. And another corner sent in. That's going to be, okay, Marlon gets it out. That was so awkward. Oh, that's a really good cross in, and they're going to score. De La Vega is going to score it. Man, that was like an inch perfect cross right there. All right, like I said, since we scored, they've been the better team, it feels like. All right, though, I say it's time. So Bale is coming out at striker. Ronaldo Jr. is going to the left, and it's time for Bale's true comeback now. So number 10, Gareth Bale, makes his first appearance since coming out of retirement, and we got 30 minutes now to win this game. So if Bale can help us score a winner here, that would be insane. Oh, that's going to be a rough tackle. That's a yellow card. That should be an easy yellow, actually. All right, Yeboah into Milner. Now Ronaldo's got space. That was actually meant for Ronaldo, not Ronaldo Jr. Ronaldo had way more space there. Oh, that's a bad pass, man. I thought my center back was there for it. Now we got to defend this well. Otherwise, we might lose this game. Lloris makes the save, and we escape from that mistake without conceding. All right, that was very risky. Now Hollingshead, though, making a good run. Gonna play it forward. We got James Milner crossover. Ronaldo's there for it. It's gonna be, that's a crazy clearance, though. All right, Hadeboer over to Yeboah. Yeboah's got a pass to Bale. Bale. He's gonna try to play it to Ronaldo, man. He just got smothered with that pass. Man, 4 minutes. They've just slowed down this game so much. They've played so slow and patient. We can get a chance here. Yeboah steals it. Oh, it's gonna go out though. Tillman steals it, but again, it goes out. Okay, that's gonna be our final chance there. We get no other chance. Bro, they just finished this game so slow and patient. So Bale gets, one touch on his re-debut, but it's gonna be a 1-1 draw away to Sounders. That was a tough game. Yeah, they just controlled possession there so well against us. We only had 2 shots. That was so weird. When we scored that first goal, I thought, we might score maybe 4 or 5 this game. And then we just couldn't score at all. All right, though. Next game is going to be versus the Whitecaps, who gave us actually, our only loss of the season so far. Now, this time we are playing in Vancouver. Now, we're still in first on 58 points, but that's going to be only now 1 point above Inter Miami. So that gap has, it's tightened a little bit. And I mean, so far, Gareth Bale hasn't shown too much. We had that 1 touch. That was pretty much it. I might try to get him on a halftime this next game to give him more time. Otherwise, our normal team starts versus the Whitecaps. So Boanga is back from his suspension, I guess. But okay, pretty much the only team to beat me this year. See if I can get some revenge and also a bounce back win. Yeah, that last game felt like a loss more than a draw, honestly. Now Nelson is free here immediately. Now Hollingshead, his pace definitely an issue. Like, he's good, but his pace is definitely concerning, especially when he goes against, faster wingers like that. Now that shot was awkward. It's going to be caught by Lloris, though. That was a bit weird. Now Lloris, though, is going to play it out to Porto, which he's got Hadeboer. Oh, we just ran right into trouble, though. Oh, that's a good pass through. Marlon has no time to catch up. And we just got so lucky because the post saved us. Might have been the crossbar, actually. All right, so far today, the first 5 seconds, easiest goal I've scored in my life. Since then, it's not been great. That shot's gonna be saved. Yeah, it's definitely not been great since then. Man, we're getting kind of bossed right now. This game and the last game, possession-wise, you know, these teams are, I guess they're adapting to my playstyle, man. Because, yeah, they're playing very similar to how the Sounders played. Man, I just can't get this ball from right now. I cannot get the ball back. Bro, am I playing prime Barcelona right now? Look at this passing. They're not misplacing a pass, man. This is definitely the sliders, but okay, that's a bad pass. Tillman's gonna try to win that. Tillman. Oh, he doesn't even win it, though. Bro, it's been 32 minutes of Vancouver Whitecaps possession right here. Bro, I'm pressing, and we cannot do anything here. Headaboer. Okay, that was kind of a rush tackle. Okay, Azpilicueta, thank you. Bro, that was like literally 20 minutes of their possession there. Portu, gonna get it to Bouanga, back to Portu. I want an instant response here. He's gonna play it back to Bouanga. Bouanga, shot from distance, feels good there. That's deflected. That's gonna be a free kick. Oh, that is gonna be a free kick. Okay, this is definitely Ronaldo territory, and this would be so against the run of play. But Cristiano Ronaldo from the free kick is going to hit the crossbar, man. You gotta be joking. Oh, that was so close. Need a little less power though, I think. Let's try and play smarter with possession. You know, not try and lose it. Although this is a good chance. Over to Bouanga. Bouanga. Oh, what a fake shot from Bouanga. That was so nice. That shot is going to be saved though, man. That was so nice. All right, so they dominated like probably 80% of that first half right there. I think I'm doing it again. I think I'm going to do actually, let's do Bale on for Ronaldo Jr. and then put Bouanga on the left. Let's do that. You know, let's get Junior some rest. And okay, Gareth Bale on a halftime. Bale and Ronaldo leading our strike line. And we shall see if Bale can have more of an impact this time around. Now Porto has a chance though to cross it. Ronaldo is there for the header. Oh, diving. No, it was actually like a leaning back header. And he still can't score it though. All right, short corner is going to go to Tillman. Azpilicueta over to Milner. Milner into Bale. Bale's going to try to find a shot there. It's going to be blocked. Gareth Bale over to Ronaldo. He is onside. Ronaldo, he just got caught up though, man. Ronaldo is so slow now. He got caught up so easily. And this Nelson guy on the right for them, he looks like quicker than 90% of the players in the field here. That shot is going to be saved. Second shot blocked by Hollingshead, and then Bouanga's going to get it. Oh, you got to be kidding me, man. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, thank he's offside, bro. I was going to say, is that not offside? Bro, the ref waited so long to put his flag up there. That was insane. Oh, Porto just got taken out now. Okay, it's going to be actually a play on, I guess. Milner to Ronaldo. He's more away here this time. Ronaldo has more space, and that's all he needs to finally score. All right, finally, 80th minute. It's 1-0 to LAFC. A breakthrough has been made. And that took forever. These last two games have been so tough. All right, now 10 minutes to close this out. Now, good pass over to Ahmed. This is dangerous. Got to watch the pass back. We're fine. We're watching it. Now, crossover, Lloris. Good keeping there. Good keeping. Tillman is going to play to Bale. Now, Bale. The stamina is not there, but the pace is. Gareth Bale looking for the first goal since his return, and he has it. 91st minute, Gareth Bale is going to seal the win for LAFC. It's not been, you know, an earth-shattering return so far, but that is a sign that maybe Bale is still that same player. That's one thing, that rapid play style is so useful. He's way faster than Ronaldo. And okay, that's a solid left-footed finish from Bale. Officially, he's back. And that's the exact kind of situation we brought him in for, you know, sealing a game with a goal towards the end. And okay, a tough one, but we end up winning 2-0. All right, so fast forward a few days after that game, you know, we're back home in LA and I wanted to get out of the house. So yeah, we're just getting in some simple cardio at the gym. Now, to my surprise, I actually got recognized at the gym. A few people even asked me for my autograph. You know, I guess I didn't realize how popular I was starting to become. And maybe this has something to do with it. You know, a tweet from Fabrizio Romano saying that clubs around Europe have been checking in on LAFC's Tyztir. After an impressive debut season, he will be a top target for many clubs searching for a new manager. You know, I guess coaching Ronaldo has got a lot of eyes in us, a lot of eyes in our team. And also if you factor in that we're playing this well with this team, I mean, once again, that manager up is going up and maybe they're seeing my potential. Now, we'll say that we did lose our last game in a sim game versus Houston Dynamo, so that's our second loss of the year. So we sit on 64 points, and now Inter Miami sit on 66 points. So they've actually overtaken us. You know, the Supporters Shield is awarded to the team with the most points throughout the regular season. I definitely want that. So we got to try and steal back that top spot. So next game we face Austin FC at home, and I want another win. And we gotta remember though, as the season goes on, we get closer towards, you know, the playoffs, towards the end of the season. We gotta seriously think about what team we want to go to next after LAFC, because that's probably a choice that is coming up, you know, relatively soon for us. I think for now though, let's focus on this game and actually focus on just trying to get that top spot back, not be too distracted here. Now, Porto's got chance here for Bouanga. Bouanga in front of goal, man. That was a nice crosser there. The finish wasn't as good as we needed though. Porto, good steal. Milner, back to Porto. In front of goal, and that's a beautiful goal orchestrated by James Milner though, and he's pulling the strings on a lot of our chances. We may be retirement home FC, but we still got some life in us. All right, that is a fast 1-0 start. Oh, Tillman easy still. Okay, this team does not look that good compared to the last teams we faced. Bouanga into Cristiano Ronaldo. chasing that golden boot, and that's going to be another one for CR7. I think now he's going to be 2 ahead of Messi currently, so we know Ronaldo wants to beat Messi in that aspect of the season here. All right, 2-0. It's been a nice start. Okay, Ronaldo steals that. What are we seeing here, boys? Austin FC, are you good, bro? Milner to Tillman. Tillman, the touch is okay. The long shot is okay, but it's not quite powerful enough. Man, they just can't even keep it. Ronaldo Jr. steals it. He's going to play it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo gonna go for a finesse shot. Oh man, that was clean. It went right off the defender though. Milner to Ronaldo Jr. Whoa, that touch was diabolical though. Tillman, Milner. Oh man, that was gonna be a pass fired into I think Bawanga actually. Yeah, they're playing so okay. We're stealing it off them every 2 seconds. Tillman up to Ronaldo. Great first touch. The finish, he's fighting for it. Oh, he just can't quite get possession of the ball though. A team like this, we cannot let them score any easy goals to get back in it because so far it's been domination. But as I say that, a good chance for them there. And okay, that's going to go off, I think, as per the Queta. Man, if they score like that so easily, I'm going to be so mad. Because they have been horrible. But if they score 1, I feel like I might change. All of a sudden, they might wake up. Okay, Milner is going to steal that, bro. James Milner, what a steal. Now has options, but oh, the pass to Bawanga, I think is so bad, though. All right, halftime, it's currently 2-0. It's going to stay that way. All right, once again, halftime, Bale is coming on for the next 45 minutes. See if he can help out. Just close this game. Now, Gareth Bale from distance. Oh my, Gareth Bale, bro, officially welcome him back. Bro, his first touch 2 minutes after coming on is an absolute screamer. Yeah, I think this man can still play football. He might have the stamina of a 90-year-old, but bro, he can still do this. Oh, that is hit so cleanly into the corner. That is ridiculous. All right, his first 2 games were a little slow, but now he's starting to wake up a bit. You know, he's starting to get acclimated to playing football again. And I wasn't expecting that though. That shot didn't even look that good coming off his foot. It just got better as it traveled. Wanga into Bale. Now get it back to him. Get it back to Gareth. Garrett's gonna cut inside. Well there, around him. Okay, Gareth is looking like classic Bale right now. That fake shot was kind of bad though. All right, corner in. It's gonna go to CR7. Oh my, bro, he just jumped up so high for that. Man, the header was so off target though. Tillman into Milner. Milner is gonna try to play it to Bale. Oh, Bale was right there open. That pass was too slow though. Now Ronaldo is gonna dink this up to Bale. Bale. Okay, that was like off his chest. That wasn't even a header. I don't know what he just attempted right there. And Hollingshead, that's a crazy tackle. He just had a speed boost there. Ronaldo into Bale. Bale's fighting for it. Oh, the first touch. The second touch is horrible. Bro, why wouldn't the keeper come out there? I don't know, but Bale scores his second. This team has played so bad today. This is going to be one of the easiest wins of the season here. Because, I mean, Bale takes a touch here. The keeper could probably come out right here, but he kind of just stays home. Yeah, that is some odd keeper behavior, but I'll take it. Bale has 2 on a hat trick. I don't know if him not playing for 2 years coming back to score a hat trick, is that a sign of how good Bale is or a sign of how bad the MLS is? Probably both a little bit. Oh, saying that, oh my, you gotta be kidding me, bro. They just pulled that out the bag out of nowhere. Okay, Austin FC scored an absolute just screamer. Bro, 1 touch shot and that's in off the post. That is ridiculous. Okay, hold up now. Okay, Adebayor is pretty slow here. He's got no stamina, but he still defends that so well. Oh my, that touch. Bro, what is this team playing at? They're playing horrible and like having glimpses of looking like the best team of all time. Ronaldo, Bale looking for the hat trick. Bale is gonna shoot, and Gareth Bale has his hat trick. And a hat trick in about, what, 45 minutes? That's pretty clean. All right, I really thought after his, his first 2 games, he wouldn't be that big of a signing for us, but we're seeing now, he's getting more acclimated. We're seeing the classic Bale here. Like, yeah, probably the best super sub in the MLS currently. Now, do we get a chance for one more? That pass is gonna go astray, so that's gonna be our final chance. All right, though, 5-1 versus Austin. The first 2 games today were very tough, so that is a welcome game where they didn't really challenge us at all. And definitely Bale's best game so far since his return. All right, so Ronaldo still has the 2-goal lead for the Golden Boot, and we currently have now a 6-point lead in the West, and also we're tied with Inter on points, so it's currently tied. And man, that Supporters Shield could be the first trophy of my career. The whole series is winning as many trophies as we can, so we're gonna put our entire focus on trying to win the Supporters Shield, finishing with the most points out of the East and West. So next game is versus 3rd place FC Dallas. Let's see if we can get another win. Now, let's see if you guys can let me know beforehand, like the Supporters Shield is actually in the game, right? It's not like a thing that's not there, right? Like if you have the most points, you lift the Supporters Shield, right? I'm pretty sure it is, but I haven't played an MLS career in so long, so I don't really know. All right, though, way to Dallas. I want another 3 points. Right now, it's Ronaldo versus Messi for the Golden Boot and the Supporters Shield. Now, Tillman up to Porto, which he is on quite a run here. Gonna play to Adebayor. Cross over to Ronaldo. Ronaldo climbed for it, header into the ground, but it's going to be right to the keeper. Now, I saw one of you guys say to turn off assisted headers. Bro, I've tried assisted headers on, off. I've tried it all. And when I turned them off, it was actually worse. My headers were like even less powerful. So when I tried that before, it did not work. Okay, first shot, Lloris. Good save. But yeah, I've tried a lot of things to make headers better. So I'm not sure I'm not sure there's a true way to do it. Now, my passing could be better though, because that's terrible. Oh, please don't concede because of it. Thank you. We don't, and we survived that. Get it back to Milner. Now, Milner Looking for him. Okay, Milner. No, that pass was not good. That's not where I wanted it. Oh, this guy's away now. Marlon can't get there, and he's gonna score. Gonna be Acosta who scores first for Dallas. Man, that's an unfortunate goal to concede. It's a bit too easy. They just had a breakaway, and he found space down the middle. All right, Junior to Cristiano. Cristiano's gonna flip it up to Junior. Junior, that touch is okay. Does he have the finish, though? Yes, he does. All right, they score. The Ronaldo Jr. has an instant reply. I will take it. It's 1-1. Yeah, I think Ronaldo Jr. is going to be insane in this series. He might be maybe one of the best players in the entire series when it comes down to it, but my defense right now is so bad. Acosta has 2. Okay, why all of a sudden can we not defend? Yeah, because right there, that was terrible from me. All right, Ronaldo, back to Junior. Into Bawanga, through to Junior. It's nice. Ronaldo Jr. shot. Ronaldo's gonna clean it up. He's gonna clean up his son's mess. All right, so it's an instant reply again. This game is just goals and no defending from either team, I guess. Because Ronaldo Jr. steals that back, gets shot away. The shot is bad, but Ronaldo is there for a tap. All right, that is sloppy, but it's 2-2. This is a wild game so far. I think the league record for goals is, the game said 34, I think, so. Kind of forgot what his total was, actually. But he might get close to it, and he's in again here. He's onside. Ronaldo gonna take his time, the shot, and that's gonna be 3-2 to LAFC. All right, a 5-goal first half. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it offensively, but defensively, I'm concerned. So Junior has 1, Ronaldo has 2 here so far. And so yeah, that is gonna be his 26th of the year. So he's what, 8 away from 34. He's gonna need to score probably 1.5 goals per game, or average that the last 6 games. I'd say the way he's playing right now, it's probably not impossible. So we'll see. All right, though, if we can't actually start defending this game, it's gonna be a high-scoring one. Tillman into Bawanga, Ronaldo. Oh, that touch there. I was gonna play it back to Junior behind him. All right, Bale's coming off Porto in the 54th minute. Let's get Bale on again. You know, that's now becoming a regular change for us around this time of the game. Oh, that's a really good pass through. The shot is blocked by Aspie. Okay, that could have been so dangerous. They're finding these little passes that get through our back line so easily. Corner in. That is going to be awkward. Get it out, please, header. Oh my! Hollingshead off the line. How Lloris was not ready for that, I don't know. This is not done yet. Pass back. It's going to be a long shot. Okay, no, fake shot, actually. Into Musa. Okay, this is a lot of dribbling. A lot of dribbling. That's going to be a shot near post, and Musa is going to score it. It is 3-3. We just cannot stop them scoring. All right, 20 minutes left, and this is it's tied up again. Man, they're playing now how Sounders and Whitecaps play. They're playing so slow. Teams are figuring out, if they slow the game down, they're probably a better chance of winning against us. Oh, that's going to be a chance. Costa's in. Got by Marlon. It's a simple give and go. And he just took so long. I could have brought Lloris out. 85th minute. That is going to be 4-3 to Dallas, man. Oh, I tried playing it to Ronaldo there, but he literally got he got elbowed by the defender in his stomach. All right, so that game's going to end now. A 4-3 win to Dallas. We just lost control of the game there. And we could not defend to save our life, so they deserve the win. So Miami won their game. They're on 70 points. We're on 67. So now we're in 2nd place for the Supporters Shield. I mean, hey, that's a sign that, even our team is so good. We're doing so well. The playoffs are different. Playoffs are going to be single elimination games where honestly, if we want to win the MLS Cup, we cannot defend like that. But okay, so Bale in his return has 5 goals in 8 games. I would say it's been a complete success now. His sharpness is improving. His form is improving. And it feels like now we're definitely going to need him for the playoffs, really. And also, yeah, we're going to need to defend better than the last game. Now, before we end this episode, the next day we had a meeting with LAFC's sporting director. Now, he tells us, we've received offers from 3 to 4 clubs from Europe. And we say, okay, yeah, for Ronaldo Jr., I kind of knew this would happen. And then the director says, no, not for Ronaldo Jr., not for any other players. He says, it's for you. So that is big news. Teams are showing interest in us, so much so that they're actually contacting LAFC about our availability. So, I mean, a big decision for our future might be coming up pretty soon, actually. Okay, so in the last episode, Gareth Bale returned to play football once again. He's come out of retirement to try and help us win an MLS Cup, which I mean, really, we might be one of the favorites for it. Of course, alongside Messi and Inter Miami. Now, as we get towards the end of the season here, the rumors are flying around. We may have a very big decision about our future coming up soon. So of course, drop a like if you want to see more of this series, and I say we get right into it. So as we ended last episode, LAFC's sporting director told us that they've been contacted by 3 or 4 teams pretty much asking about us. Now, I now know who those 3 to 4 teams are, and I've also told LAFC that my plan is to leave the MLS at the end of the season here. My ambitions are in Europe, so I think I'm ready for that challenge. But picking our new team, now that's not going to be easy. Now, first comment today, when Ronaldo retires, look for his regen. Yeah, I think in this say Ronaldo's going to play for probably 1 or 2 more years, so probably season 4 is when his regen will appear. We'll definitely keep track of that. Now, next comment, your next club should be Rangers in Scotland. Yeah, I mean, for our next team, I kind of want to go to a smaller European team. I don't want to go straight to a Champions League team. So a team in Scotland could definitely be a possibility responsibility. And same goes to the last comment. Go to the Portuguese league after coaching LAFC. I mean, I think Portugal, Scotland are definitely in the mix for our potential next team. We'll talk about that later on in this episode though. Right now, I want to try to stay focused on, finishing this season strong and getting us ready for the playoffs. So we got 4 games left of the regular season here, and we're pretty much battling it out versus Inter Miami for the Supporters Shield, which could be the first trophy of my career. So we sit on 7 points and Inter Miami sit on 70 points. So they're 3 points above us. Today, we are going to find out who wins the Supporters Shield. The only issue is we have to pretty much win all 4 games and then pretty much hope that Inter Miami drop points. Man, we're going to try our best though. So first game today, we're facing FC Cincinnati away. Oh, by the way, Ronaldo has a 3-goal lead now with Messi for the MLS Golden Boot. And I think now he's 8 away from tying the record for a season. So he's going to have to go like quite insane to break the record. But all right, first game of today, let's try and catch Inter Miami for that top spot. Now, last episode, we did have some shaky moments there. We lost the last game like 4-3. We lost the first game too, I think. So, whatever reason, our defense has, looked a little shaky. And that's not really what you want to see before the playoffs begin. So, we need to sharpen up today for this. And I really want that supporter shield. So, we're going to go all out for maybe our first trophy of the entire Journeyman series. All right, Cincinnati are giving us issues already. It's kind of same theme as yesterday. We're looking a little bit shaky. Azpilicueta, what a block, though. Yeah, our form is dropping at kind of the worst time, man. Milner, Tillman, trying to find something. Porto, great pass. Ronaldo was almost there for it, but he can't reach him. And they're just playing with more energy. Like, they're closing us down way faster than we're closing them down. It's been that way so far. First shot's going to be wide. Yeah, I do not like our energy to start this game. Now, Azpilicueta, where is that pass going, though? Are you kidding me? Okay, Marlon defended that perfectly, but that was so weird. We look like we're half asleep right now, boys. Okay, Ronaldo, Bouanga, I need you guys to come to life here. Bouanga is going to find Ronaldo. Now he's going to reach that. He might reach it. Oh, diving header right at the keeper, but he is going to save it. All right, that was not a bad little chance. Oh, man, this guy's away. Now, at least Lloris makes that save. That was a good looking shot for them. Bouanga over to Ronaldo. Bouanga's going to be in here. Going to play it to him. Now he needs to cut inside. He does well there. Gonna take a shot. Okay, he just got stopped. Ronaldo tries to steal it. Man, what a tackle. Are you kidding me? Bro, Cincinnati are playing so good right now. The first team in the West is getting outplayed right now again. Once again, it's very concerning. From the playoffs, your season could end literally just like that in one game. So we got to sharpen up as Milner misses that shot. Porto over to Tillman. Tillman, kind of his long shot spot. We're going to go to Bouanga instead. Oh, what a first-time finish from Bouanga. Okay, a breakthrough has been made finally. It's 1-0 in the 50th minute. That finish, though, was so clean. The through ball from Tillman was powerful, and Bouanga just takes a one-touch kind of toe poke finish to redirect it. And that was a nice finish. All right, let's do Bale on for Porto. And now let's try to actually seal this game now. Oh, my, bro. What kind of pass is that? I've never seen them do that. Ronaldo almost just blocked the keeper's kick. Okay, I'm seeing some weird things right now. I can't remember ever seeing the CPU pass like that. Now that's going to be through to Ronaldo from Gareth Bale, and Ronaldo's going to score our second. All right, not the cleanest performances, but this is going to be a 2-0 lead now. Second half, we're waking up a little bit, just like the old days. Bale to Ronaldo for a goal. All right, still time left, but we are looking much better now. Now, Kubo. Okay, this is not the Kubo I'm scared of, but it's another Kubo maybe that I should be scared of, as that shot is going to be saved. I guess if a player has Kubo in his name, I should be scared of him. Corner in. That is going to be Hollingshead with a wild clearance. Bale. Oh my, Gareth Bale. Okay, don't get injured, bro. What was that? Okay, Ronaldo. Okay, he's turning by the clock here with some pace. Look at this. Oh, that guy's offside now. Ronaldo's gonna need help. He's gonna need help. Oh, he just got absolutely destroyed. Yeah, I missed that pass a little early. I probably could have played it. I thought Ronaldo was gonna break away right there, but nope. His old legs, probably felt a little twitch. Felt the arthritis kicking in. Marlon, I need a good tackle here. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be a yellow. That's definitely a yellow card. That was not a good tackle. We're lucky it's probably not a red for him. All right, though. So once again, after we scored that second, there wasn't much to happen, honestly. Once again, not the cleanest of wins, but it's gonna be a win. No, we have a chance of one more, maybe. Okay, maybe not, because that pass is terrible to Bale. Like, terrible. Yeah, this is a game where we didn't play that well. We're not that sharp, but we found 2 goals, and that's what gave us the win. So I'm hoping Inter Miami drop points, but still, we're not playing that great, so I'm still a little bit concerned. Now, really quick, we have started a new Creative Club series over on Tyztir Plus, my second bonus FC channel. It's actually a Creative Club in Spain with a new team called Liga. And yeah, Jose Mourinho is the coach. Episode 1 is out. Episode 2 should come out today soon too. So go over to Tyztir Plus if you're interested in that too. All right, so Miami won their game. So they're on 73 points. We're on 70. So they still have a 3-point lead for the Supporters Shield. That does kind of suck. And our next game is versus the second place team in the West against St. Louis. So I think a win here might secure the 1 seed for us in the West. And yeah, Ronaldo is not pulling away in that Golden Boot race. So I feel like Messi's probably not catching him, although I shouldn't really fully rule it out. And that 4-3 loss in the last episode, that's gonna hurt, man. That might be the loss that lost us the Supporters Shield. All right, though, we just got to keep hoping that Miami drop points these last 3 games now, and then we can have a chance to catch them now. If we don't win this, then there's probably no chance, so we got to keep winning. This is apparently, though, the second best team in the West, so this might be a competitive game. Could be a little preview for the playoffs. Ronaldo Jr. had a very quiet first game, but, he's looking to come to life here. He is going to fire it over to Ronaldo. Ronaldo through to Bouanga. It's beautiful, and Bouanga is going to score. That's a beautiful move right there. Man, I have been highly impressed with Bouanga. He's actually so good. Like, the plan is, of course, to bring Ronaldo Jr. to at least, one of our next teams in this series, but it could also also bring other players too, like Bouanga. He can maybe be a player for our next team. That might not be a bad idea. I just can't defend that. I should have closed him down so much quicker than that. All right, it is 1-1. Yeah, our defense and also my defense has been terrible recently. Great start is immediately canceled out. Now Bouanga. Okay, whoa, that was not where I wanted it to go to Ronaldo. That could have been better. Now Bouanga, Ronaldo. Oh, that first touch, man. I thought he was going to get by him. That was a decent chance again. Now that's a good guy. That's a good pass to the guy who scored the first goal, I mean. And he is going to miss that one at least. Oh, my defense right now is so bad, man. I just keep going in for like risky tackles and missing them completely. Now Junior to his father, over to Bouanga is trying to break away there. He actually got caught up, man. That is some speed right there. I totally thought I'd be away there, but no. All right, so halftime another game where we are being definitely challenged here. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit to bring on Bale, probably like maybe the 60th minute. Porto's played well. Ronaldo Jr. hasn't played that great again, but we'll see. All right, Aspi, good tackle there. Now Milner. Gonna play it through to Ronaldo. Man, that pass is just off. Aspi, okay, that guy just gets by me easily. Hadeboer is there to recover though. Marlon needs to get in front of that shot. He doesn't, but Lloris makes the save. Okay, man, we really need to wake up here. This has not been good. Tillman into Milner. Now, we're just getting closed down the midfield. Like, the options are just not there right now. Porto, it's going to be Tillman into Bouanga. It's going to find Ronaldo there. That is the space we needed. And okay, Ronaldo's going to score again. I guess we just needed patience and we found the chance finally. And Ronaldo is still just so good in this game. I probably have more confidence in him scoring than any other player in FC25. All right, now we're going to do Bale on for Porto again and see if we can close this out in the final 20. I would like one more goal to seal it, man. Just one more. As for the Queta, that's better defending there. That's good to see. Now Bouanga tries to find Bale. Oh, Bouanga, that pass was so bad though. That was so weak. Gonna be over the top. It's dangerous. Hadeboer. Okay, he took a touch there, but he basically played it right to his feet. Now that's a pass back. Now was that off Tillman? No, that was off them. Okay, I don't know what that was, but I guess it was good defending. Milner, Ronaldo Jr. to his dad. Now Cristiano Ronaldo from distance. Okay, Ronaldo, get your eyes checked again. That shot wasn't even close. So the announcer said the less said about that, the better. We just got roasted. Oh no, this is where they break away. Azpilicueta. Okay, he has had a very good game here. He's made a few important tackles now. Milner, Hollingshead over to Ronaldo Jr. This is good. Now Ronaldo Jr.'s got Bale in the middle, crossover. Oh, the cross is just kind of behind him though. All right, Marlon, Milner. He almost, oh, he actually did lose it. Milner, what kind of touch is that? Oh, these players are so old. They're getting sloppy, man. They need a nap. Milner. Ronaldo into Gareth Bale. Retirement Home FC is going to score, and it's going to be 3-1. Okay, once again, not the cleanest of wins, but this was facing a better team, so I guess I'll take it. The best super sub in the MLS is going to seal the win for us. All right, so once again, I hope that Inter Miami drop points and give us a chance to catch them. It's going to be 2 games left, so there's still going to be a chance even if they win, but the supporter shield is, it's definitely fading before our eyes, but okay, good win. I still think we could play even better than this, though. I still think we could play better. All right, so we sit on 73 and Inter Miami are going to sit on 76. Okay, so they won again. Man, so we kind of need them to drop points in both of the final 2 games here. And that sucks. You know, our form has dropped a little bit and their form has gotten better throughout the season. So I don't know. We are by far and away, though, the 2 best teams in MLS. You know, truly Ronaldo versus Messi this year. We might meet in the playoffs. Who knows? But okay, the next morning in training, we get there early and Ronaldo's there, of course. We have a little chat. He says, I know how badly you want to win the MLS Cup and I don't want to distract you, but have you thought about where you're going next season? And we say, yeah, I actually have some offers on the table right now. And each one, it's not a bad offer, but which one is the right offer for us? And Ronaldo says, okay, tell me the teams. All right, so we're going to talk about that right now. So we've narrowed down our, our manager offers to 3 leagues here. So the first of 3 is going to be the Scottish Premiership, so Scotland. I'm not going to say exactly what teams have offered for us, but there's teams in Scotland that would hire us. I'm going to say that. And I'll say this though, it's not Celtic. I think I'd like to go to Scotland and try to, dethrone Celtic. I think that's probably what the most interesting thing to me feels like. So it could be like Rangers, Hearts, Aberdeen, someone like that, maybe even a smaller team, who knows. But Scotland is option 1. Option 2 is going to be a bit higher profile. It's going to be Liga Portugal, so in Portugal. There's a few teams here that would hire us too. Now I don't think I want to go straight to like a Champions League or even a European team yet though. I want to go to like a mid-table team first in Europe. I feel like a coach in MLS wouldn't go straight to a European Champions League team. So we need to establish ourselves at a European like mid-table side. So maybe like Braga, Vitoria, someone like that. That's going to be option 2. And then I think option 3 to finish it off is going to be a bit lower profile. It's going to be Norway is going to be option 3. And man, I know nothing about these teams, so I think it would be interesting. Like Viking FK is a really cool name for a team. Somewhere like that maybe could make sense. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So Scotland, Portugal, or Norway. I think honestly, I am leaning towards Scotland. I've never done a team in Scotland at all. I feel like that'd be a good stepping stone to a bigger European team, like going to a team like Rangers, Hearts, even trying to take control, a smaller team and trying to dethrone Celtic and Rangers maybe. That's what I'm kind of thinking right now. But of course, you guys are part of this decision too. So with all that in mind, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you guys like those options? Would you rather rather us go somewhere else. We still have some time to decide. You know, the playoffs coming up soon, but we probably need to know by the end of the next episode. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about those options and if you think anyone else should be an option too. Because now is your time to tell me like where we should go in this series. All right, though. So 2 more games left of the regular season here. We have next Sporting Kansas City. Once again, I need Inter Miami to drop points, bro. I need them to drop points. Now, I think if we tied on points, it'd probably go down to goal difference, right? That makes the most sense, I think. And we're currently -3, so we're kind of close to them. So if they lost and we won, we might go above them if we score like 4 goals. I don't know. I mean, a Supporters Shield is still a possibility. It's still a possibility. So with that in mind, let's try and keep finishing this season strong. Man, we're truly like retirement home FC, man. It's like every other game, there's a player being linked to retire. All right, though, Sporting KC. You know, I'd like, you know, comprehensive like 3 or 4-0 win. I would love that right now. Just so far, we've not gotten that today quite. Now, Junior to Ronaldo. Ronaldo doesn't hold this. Calm, relax. Now, he's going to get it to Bouanga. We have options here. Options. Going to go back to Tillman. Beautiful move, Tillman. Looking for the shot. Is going to go to Ronaldo Jr. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the finish, though, was right at the keeper, though. Ronaldo steals it back. That's nice. It's been kind of a weird start. Okay, let's reset this a little bit. Bouanga had a bowler. Option. Bouanga shot there. Man, that was a nice pass. Bouanga. Oh, man, he had another shot there that was saved. And that was like point blank. All right, corner into Ronaldo. Ronaldo climbs forward, header into the ground, but it goes right to the keeper instead. All right, that's an encouraging start, though. That's encouraging. Oh, this guy's away. Aspi needs to go for a block there. Marlowe needs to slide over to... Okay, I think we messed up that chance enough there to allow Lloris to make the save. So I guess that was okay defending, I think. Now Milner. Oh, man, Ronaldo Jr. is away there. Got closed down, though. Marlon, that's going to be a tackle. Now Milner, keep it this time. Thank you. Okay, Milner showing off, you know, some of that physical pace still. He is going to get it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo going to look for a pass over to Tillman. Tillman goes over to Ronaldo Jr. Ronaldo Jr. is going to go for... Oh, that's a nice skill. Oh, he's been training, although he just lost it after. And these games recently have been just like slow, methodical. These teams are, you know, just playing us out of the game. Really trying to throw us off and it's working. That's a great pass right there. Can catch up, but the finish is terrible. And they should have scored that one. All right, so first half is going to end and it's going to be another game where we just don't look as good as we possibly could. We're not messing around here. Bale on for Porto at halftime. We need to wake up this game. Tillman is going to get it to Ronaldo. That's actually a great header pass. Going to get it to Junior now. Junior is going to cut inside. Gonna look for a pass. He's gonna find his father. Shot and oh man, once again, Ronaldo just scores goals for fun. I trust him more than anyone else to score, man. All right, so breakthrough has been made. It's just one touch of shot that's not even that good in the corner or anything. It just gets past the keeper. All right, 1-0 in the 50th minute. And he's really taken over MLS in his first year here. That is insane. Man, I knew it'd be good. I just wasn't sure how good, but he's been very, very good. Oh, that's gonna be onside. You gotta be kidding me. Man, that's the second chance they've had that they should score and they just don't. On our sliders too, that is very surprising. How do you not score that? I mean, I'll take it, but that's just a bit concerning also. I don't like giving them that chance that easily. Oh, Tillman, great tackle. Okay, now we got a breakaway chance because Bale, you got fresh legs, kind of. They're old, but they're fresh. Gareth Bale showing off the pace. Gets a shot away, and Gareth Bale is going to score our second. All right, 2-0 in the 62nd minute. You know, it's funny. This game has gone very similar to the last two. You know, first half, we look shaky. Then second half, we kind of wake up a little bit. We start playing like the way we know we can. It's just we got to do this in the first half. You know, we can't leave it to the second half every single game. That is a recipe for losing. But okay, currently 2-0. Hopefully, Miami are losing, man. I hope. Just give us a chance. Come on. Aspi, good tackle there. Now, Tillman is going to get it out to Bouanga. Ronaldo into Gareth Bale. We have options here. Bale over to Milner. Milner is going to get it to Ronaldo Jr. in, and Ronaldo Jr. Man, he needs to develop his finishing. However, there's a chance he cannot miss. Ronaldo to Bale. Bale going to cut inside here. Going to go for a finesse from distance. Man, Gareth Bale still has it. That is an insane attempt. Oh, Milner doing work there. Wait, that's a foul. You gotta be kidding me. That's not a foul on Milner. What is that, a yellow card? That's not a foul, though. Ref, I don't agree. These refs in MLS actually haven't been that bad this year. But, man, that's just not a foul, though. Now, KC getting one final chance here. Lloris has had a good game, man. Probably one of his better games of the season here. Because they've had some shots that we are very lucky they didn't score. Oh, that clearance away is so bad. Lloris gets one final save. We might get one final chance here. Ronaldo Jr. is going to kick this forward. Okay, Ronaldo Jr. What a ball to Bale. Now Bale is going to flip it up to Ronaldo. Goes for a volley that he didn't get contact on. All right, Bale, try it again. Bale. That's going to go over to Ronaldo Jr. Tillman, get it. Okay, that chance was so messed up. All right, though, it's going to be a 2-0 win, so that's 3 wins in a row. You know, I guess on paper, we are finishing the regular season strong. It's just, please, Inter Miami, bro, drop some points. Come on. All right, so if we check, we're on 76 points, and Inter Miami are going to be on 79, bro. They just won't lose. Bro, they've won the probably past like 6-7 games. All right, so it's going to go down to the final day. We need them to lose, and we need to win by probably like 4+ goals to have a chance. So, I mean, it's a possibility, but it's not very likely. They're going to face Revolution. Now, Revolution are in the 7th, so they're facing an okay team. Now, we are facing my local team in real life, the San Jose Earthquakes. So, if we want any chance of the Supporters Shield, we got to win big, and then pretty much just hope for other results to go our way. All right, though, so final game game of the regular season. Final chance for a tune-up before, you know, the playoffs. And we catch Messi and Inter Miami for the Supporters Shield. We will see. It's not really in our hands at all. Now, Porto, Bawanga. There's a lot of space here. Ronaldo. Gonna play it right through to Bawanga. Man, that should have been an easy chance. We really messed up that bad. That should have been a simple chance. That guy's offside, right? Yeah, he is, man. I played him offside perfectly there. Yeah, that first chance, though, should have been a goal. Our beginning of this game has been sloppy. Our defense has been good. We've tackled it like 4 times, but our passing has been sloppy. Millman over to James Milner. We got Ronaldo. All goes on the wrong side. Bawanga is gonna get it to Milner. Milner. Decent chance to shoot, but oh, that chance could have been better, man. All right, corner in from, that's gonna go to Ronaldo. Ronaldo header. Bro, how does he get it that far in the air, bro? I'm not even putting that much power on it. Porto, Tillman. Oh, Milner. He's got old legs, Tillman. You can't play that far away from him. Come on. Got to get it a little closer to James. Oh, man. Martinez gets away. Marlon has to go for a tackle. Well, he took him out anyways. Man, Earthquake's going to score. We're kind of lucky that he scored that because I think Marlon, that would have been a red card. But okay, once again, towards the end of the year, we don't look as good as we were like the middle point of the season. And we find it here. Tillman. Going to be Milner. Ronaldo shot. Oh, I thought that was in the back of the net, man. That is a rare Ronaldo miss. Oh, man, we are getting cut apart right now. That was some beautiful passing right there. Martinez misses, though, and we are lucky for it. Tillman, Porto had a ball running. This is good. We're going to go Bawanga instead. Bawanga, good first touch. He's going to run past Ronaldo, finish, and it's going to be 1-1. Okay, good time to score up for halftime. Make this 1-1. We're back in it. And we need goals, though, to beat Inter Miami. Like, we need, like, to win this by 2 or 3, and that's at the very least. And they're getting a chance immediately after, though. Martinez. Oh, this is dangerous. That shot. Okay, that shot wasn't too bad. Earthquakes are giving us a kind of a tough challenge here. I didn't think this game would be that tough. Thought it'd be kind of easy. But okay, halftime, it's 1-1. Milner, Ronaldo, Bawanga. Gonna hold this to Ronaldo Jr. To his father. He should score this. He definitely should, and he's definitely going to score that. All right, once again, second half. We're like second half FC right now. Again, it seems like we just wake up in the second half for some reason. I don't know why. It might go a similar way. Marlon, that's a beautiful block on that shot, though. All right, Porto is going to bring this forward, use his pace a little bit. He's got Bawanga on side. Oh, he was just offside. The pass doesn't even reach him, though. Anyways, that is some poor execution. This is dangerous. Martinez, Azpilicueta blocks it, but the chance is still alive. Martinez, shot there. He's going to hit the post, and then Lloris. Okay. That's a good save. Martinez, Azpilicueta tries to get something on that. Lloris, again, a good save. Man, I can't lie. Lloris has been good today. All right, though, 68th minute, Gareth Bale coming on. Can he help us just seal this win? I feel like we need like 2 goals to have a real chance, but it's probably, you know, not much of a chance at this point. That shot is going to be saved at least, and we stay in the lead for now. Now, Bawanga to Hadeboer. Bale, I need you to run, bro. There you go. You got space now. That rapid plus play style is working. Bale cuts inside. Oh, that touch, though, is so bad from Gareth. Bawanga, Tillman tries to pass it back. Oh, he's got smothered, man. Junior, Ronaldo. Oh, to Bale. No, Bale ran forward there. I didn't want him to run that early. Yeah, it feels like we're just falling flat right now, man. All right, Milner, good still there. We might have one chance for a goal here, maybe. Ronaldo to Bale. Bale is going to play it over to Bawanga. Bawanga, man, he is actually turning on the Jets here. Now a chance for just one final goal in the season. Okay, that's a nice cherry on top, I think. 91st minute, that is going to be the final goal of the season for LAFC. So still, we didn't finish that strongly, it feels like, but you know what? 4 wins in a row, I'll take it. Crazy, I just think we could play so much better than this still. We could dominate more. But all right, Bawanga, that's a great finish. I feel like we probably have no chance to win the Supporters Shield, but that was a strong end to the season, I think. Now I am seeing kind of a more of a celebration here by our players, so I mean, I don't know exactly what this means. I would be shocked if all of a sudden the Supporters Shield popped up. I'd be shocked. They are kind of like celebrating more, but no, that's gonna be it. So I think we just missed out on the Supporters Shield, sadly. Yeah, so we get the news in the dressing room that Inter Miami won, so they're on 82 points and we finish on 79 points. So yeah, no Supporters Shield. You know, that does suck, but you know what? We got a chance now to win the real trophy, the MLS Cup. So after the game, though, in the dressing room, we address our team. We say that we've had a great season, but in the MLS, that means nothing now. It's all about the playoffs. If we lose, no one will care how good of a season we had. We have to make sure that they remember this team. Now, in a happier note, Ronaldo does win the MLS Golden Boot with 30 goals. So 6 more than Messi. Assists is led by Ronaldo, actually with 12. So man, Ronaldo, goals, assists, what a season for Cristiano. So regular season stats, Ronaldo 30-13, Bawanga 14-12, Porto 9-2, Bale 7-2 in 12 games is pretty good. And then Ronaldo Jr. 5-5 is pretty good for, you know, your debut season. All right, though, now we get serious. Playoffs begin next episode. With our current play, like, can we actually win the MLS Cup? I don't know, but we're back home a few days later, you know, getting ready for the playoffs. Now, I'm not packing quite yet, but I know we'll be leaving this house soon for a new chapter in our career. And whatever league we pick, I feel like I'm ready to take on Europe. Okay, so today the MLS playoffs begin. We've been working towards this all year long, getting our team ready, and now an MLS champion will be crowned. And we have a real chance to win the first trophy of my career. And all that before we make our big jump to a European team. So drop a like down below if you're enjoying the series, and I say we get right into it. All right, so as we start today, it's early morning in LA. You know, it's game day. Today our playoffs begin, and we are focused on nothing but winning. I got a trophy cabinet to start filling up. And now, even though rumors are flying around about my next team, we got to stay focused until we actually win that MLS Cup. Now, first comment today, when you buy a new house for next season, don't forget to make us a tour of it. And also, please get an animal. Yeah, that's the plan. Like, every time we join a new team, we're going to have a new house, you know, in a new area. That's pretty much the plan. You know, the house will probably reflect the team we're kind of using, you know, kind of like their financial stature. So it might not be like a mansion in our next team. Now, next one, go to Aberdeen and return them to the Fergie days. Last time any team, not Rangers or Celtic, won Scottish Prem was Aberdeen in 84-85. And so what is that? Almost 40 years? I think I've narrowed it down to either Scotland or Portugal for our next team. And while I do like a team like Rangers, I feel like Aberdeen, a team like that, you know, lower team, it would definitely be a big challenge trying to dethrone Rangers or Celtic. And now next comment though is saying to go to Braga in Portugal. Yeah, I think if we do go to Portugal, Braga is probably my #1 option, I think. Yeah, I mean, so right now it's looking like either Scotland or Portugal. So I guess we'll see what happens in time. But okay, so officially the MLS playoffs are here. Now, when you finish as the top seed in the regular season, you get a bye for the first round. So we kind of skip round 1 and we go straight to the conference semifinals, which is actually kind of like the quarterfinals here. But here we are, the playoffs are about to begin. Now, in our first round, we have Dallas. So in the quarterfinals, Dallas actually beat us like 2 episodes ago. I think they beat us like 4-3. And man, now it's win or go home. It's win or season over. So now is the time to show up and like absolutely lock in here. So we're wasting 0 time. MLS quarterfinals, our first playoff game. Let's see what we can do. Bro, if we lost game 1 and that was our season, bro, that would be so sad. All the hype of my manager rep would go down the drain in 1 game. So we just absolutely cannot let that happen here. Now, Dallas scared me a little bit, but I think the players are going to recognize, you know, now is go time. Now it's not time to mess around. It's now time for the best football of the season. Now, Ronaldo Jr., Milner, let's have a good start here. Milner has a pass to Bouanga. Bouanga over to Porto. Oh, that shot was, you know, his weight was so like back there. It actually wasn't that bad of a shot though. All right, we're gonna go short corner into Tillman. Tillman's gonna cross it over, and that's not bad. Hollingshead gets his head to it, but it isn't gonna go out. Okay, Musa just played it out for another corner. Bro, is he a paid actor? He literally could have controlled it. He just played it backwards. I'll take it. Now Tillman over to Hadeboer. Gonna find Hollingshead, a player who has not scored. I don't think I've scored with him all season long. And okay, he's gonna score our first goal of the MLS playoffs. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've not scored with him all season long, but hey, biggest game of our season to date, and he scores. That's a very good sign. All right, 1-0 in 10 minutes. Oh, this guy Julio's away. Hadeboer didn't actually get anything on that. That's not good. Gonna be a shot there. It's gonna be blocked by Marlon, and we're fine though. Oh man, Hollingshead, you just had a good goal, and then you do that. Gonna be a chance for Dallas again. Pass over. Oh, it's a great move, and Musa's gonna score. And that was some good passing. All right, we are now tied at 1-1. This might be a game. Yeah, we need to absolutely just lock in defensively, because so far, last few episodes, our defense has looked very vulnerable. Bouanga gets it to Tillman. Now Tillman has space. Gonna get it over to Bouanga. Bouanga's got Porto in a good spot. Porto shot, and it's gonna be 2-1 to LAFC. Okay, a response has been found. I mean, last game we played them was 4-3 to them, so we know that it was a high-scoring affair. You know, I don't exactly want to shoot out here, but it's 2-1 in like 30 minutes. Good finish from Porto. And they just have certain players that get into great spots. Oh my, Hollingshead, that's so dangerous, so we're just gonna clear it. That could have been so bad right there. Oh my, their wingers are causing so many issues right now. Acosta, I think he scored like 3 against us last time. Marlon has to try and come over. He doesn't. Lloris makes the save though. And they look like they have a good offense, so it might be a shootout today. Bouanga is going to play it over to Porto. Bouanga has got a lot of space in the middle here. Oh my, Bouanga, please score that. It's going to be 3-1. It's an absolute shootout. Bro, no team wants to defend. It's just pure attacking. All right though, 3 goals scored in the first half. I mean, that's how you know this team is locked in. We got to deal with our bad defending, but the attack is doing their job. Oh, Porto, that's a great steal right there. Gonna get it to Bouanga. Ronaldo's there for it. We're gonna play it over the top. Ronaldo gonna go on a volley. Oh, what a finish from Cristiano Ronaldo. That might be the best goal of the season for him, man. It's 4-1 in the first half. Bro, that was a dirty volley. Over the top, left foot just hits it so cleanly on the volley, and that thing just like fizzed in the net. All right, 4-1. That is beautiful. All right, that's a nice comfy lead for the second half. You know, a 3-goal lead. I'll take it. I think we definitely have our team, you know, locked in for the playoffs here. They know how big of a game it is. Oh, Junior, great steal there. I'd love to see it. He's gonna get it to Milner. Milner's gonna play it over to Tillman. Let's not lose in a bad spot. Let's try and be more cautious here into Milner. Milner's gonna get it to Cristiano. Over to Junior. Junior's gonna get it to the father. Gonna play it over to Milner. Oh, it's beautiful. But Milner's shot is gonna go wide. Now that is a good through ball. Azpilicueta is catching up. That's decent. That angle is that's not too threatening. I'll take that shot. That's gonna take a lot to score from that angle, so I'm fine with that. Acosta, corner in, header is gonna go wide, and we survive that. Okay, let's be ruthless and score a 5th here and really seal this. You know what? Right when I say that, I play that pass that I thought would be so safe, and it absolutely wasn't. Hollingshead versus, okay, this guy's Palm Call. What was his name? But that is a wild name. How do you even pronounce that? Corner in though. Is he going to score against me? Oh man, Musa header is going to be saved. All right, it is going to be Mr. Gareth Bale time. 25 minutes to help us just seal this, actually be a ticket to the semis. That's how big this is. That header is going to go wide. Bro, they got a breakaway chance. And oh my, the crossbar is my savior. Thank you, crossbar, for denying that shot. We just got so lucky. Okay, no more messing around here. No more messing around. Bawanga is going to take this forward. Ronaldo's calling for the cross. We're going to cross it. Ronaldo is there for it. He can't quite reach it, though. And it's going to be a foul. That's going to be a foul on Ronaldo. That's a little surprising. All right, so I don't think we're going to score a fifth, but I think we have sealed this win. I think when they scored, it was kind of a warning sign that we just absolutely took care of business. Are they going to get a second here? Going to be Julio. This guy's been good, but as for the Queta, good block. And okay, first playoff game of the playoffs, and that's going to be a 4-1 LAFC win. I mean, that was straight up business taken care of. Now on to the MLS semifinals, basically. All right, so Messi and Inter Miami won their game 2-1, so it's going to be Inter Miami, Minnesota, Charlotte, and also LAFC. So conference finals, Miami, Charlotte, LAFC versus Minnesota United. I mean, if Miami win and we win, that's going to be a Messi versus Ronaldo final. That could happen. That would be insane. All right, though, so semifinals are facing Minnesota United. Now, where did they finish in the regular season? I want to see how high they finished. They were in 7th, so they're kind of a shock team. They've made it to the semifinals here. So kind of like an underdog. Now, before kickoff, though, in the dressing room, Ronaldo wants to talk to the team. He says, 2 more wins and we are champions. I've been on many winning teams. I know what it looks like, and this here is a winning team. All right, though, so here we go. So a win, and it might be Ronaldo versus Messi, and if we lose, it's going to be just absolute heartbreak. And if that last game's any sign of it, I think the team knows we're ready for this. You know, we're locking in for these big playoff games. So Ronaldo gets us kicked off. We need another win. Let's see what our boys can do. Now Tillman over to Porto, which he's got a lot of space here to cross it. Now that's going to be a cross meant for Bawanga, but it's going to go to Ronaldo. Okay, immediately, though, they got space in their back line a lot. Now that's going to go to Hadeboer. Oh, I actually tried to do a fake shot there, and it was a pass, man. I wanted a fake shot. All right, though. Immediately, first impressions, defense. Oh, no. What is this, man? Hold up. Hadeboer's going to catch up. Hadeboer catches up. Thank you, Hadeboer, man. If he wasn't there, that might be an easy first goal for them. Okay, we got to be careful. Junior to James Milner. I'm feeling the long shot. It actually wasn't bad, but it's not too threatening. Come on, set the tone again. I need that first goal. Bawanga. Gonna try to play it to Ronaldo. First touch. Oh man, he just needed one more touch to get a little space for a shot. Porto, that is a beautiful touch right there. Now he's got space to run into Ronaldo. Actually, Bwanga's in a much better spot. Bawanga, one touch, shot, and oh, it's gonna be blocked by their center back. Yeah, they recovered well there. Now corner in. Ronaldo is there for the header, but it's gonna bounce over the net from CR7. Come on, boys. Milner over to Ronaldo. Jr. has not scored in a while. Gonna play to Milner. Gonna get it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo turns. Oh, just once again, that turning speed is not that fast, man. Oh, was he onside here? Oh, no, he's gonna be onside. It's gonna be the brother of a player on our team, Yaboa, maybe a family member or something, and they're gonna score first in this game, man. That's just too easy. All right, 32nd minute, 1-0 to Minnesota. Bro, we are not locked in enough. We need to lock in more. Hadeboer crossed him. Ronaldo's calling for it. The cross, though, is gonna be right to their keeper again. Oh, that's a red card. I thought that was gonna be a yellow. That is a red for Azpilicueta. We're down to 10 men. Bro, I skipped by that. I literally thought it was going to be a yellow. I guess it was the denial of a goal scoring chance, although he was so far away. Okay, so halftime, we're down to 10 men. We're down 1-0. Bro, what has happened here? I'm going to bring on a center back for Porto, and then I'm going to do Ronaldo Jr. off for Bale and then switch him with Bawanga. We're going to do that. Bro, we're down to 10 men. Are you kidding me? I just don't think that was a red. All right, so a 10-man team down to 10 men. We have players to win still, but that is not what you want to see. Ronaldo, oh, he had space there, man. Ronaldo doesn't have a lot of space to work with, but that is not what you want to see in a knockout game. Oh man, this guy's a free again, and his shot is gonna float in. Bro, this Yaboa guy is killing me. We are down 2-0 in the second half. This is bro, this would be a heartbreaking end to our season right here. Come on, Ronaldo has to go for a shot there. Oh, it was a good shot, but it's gonna be a save. Tillman, Gareth Bale. I don't like any of these passes, man. Bale is actually gonna turn himself in the box, looking for a finish, and Bale's shot is gonna go wide. Bro, is this really just not gonna be our night now? Tillman, Bale through to Ronaldo, is onside. Ronaldo shot, finish. Okay, we have life. 2-1, and I believe the 63rd minute. Come on, one more, one at a time. Just tie this up, just one at a time. Come on, if we can just defend them, we can do this. But oh man, they break away though. That's not good. Oh, good tackle, Bawanga. Good tackle there. Okay, Tillman gonna get it to Bawanga, into Ronaldo. Ronaldo's gonna stop. Bawanga's running. Bawanga's gonna get away there a little bit. Oh, we need another pass though. Ronaldo over the top. Oh, did that go off his arm? Oh, that went off his arm. We got a free kick. Man, this is definitely shooting range. This would be legendary from Ronaldo. CR7 from the free kick is going to... Oh, that didn't go in? Are you kidding me? Bro, I could have swore that went in. Oh, that was so close, Bale. Chance for a finesse. Takes his time. Gareth Bale shot and it's going to be tied up. What a finesse from like a standing still position. Okay, Ronaldo goes inches away from someone a free kick. Bale outside the box. Finesse and it's going to be tied up. Come on, man. We're not going down like this. We're not going down like this. 2-2 in the 73rd minute. Oh, Tillman. What a steal. Come on, boys. This is it. Momentum is on our side. Tillman. Bale. Oh, I tried heading it to Ronaldo, man. That pass wasn't great from Tillman, though. Okay, Marlon. Good defending there. Very good defending. Bawanga. Great pass to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's going to get it to Milner. Milner, you got space. He needs help, though. Milner to Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets some space. The shot, though, is going to be saved, man. Oh, that fake shot just took us too far. Okay, short corner. Go to Milner. Problem is, I don't want to lose it here. We cannot lose it here in this spot. Adebayor. Bawanga. Milner into Bale. Bale to Ronaldo. Ronaldo in front of goal. And that's going to be a save. Oh, how did the keeper save that one? All right, same thing. Milner. Bawanga. Get it to Adebayor. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Bawanga. Milner. Gets it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Fake shot. It's beautiful. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo. What a finish. 90th minute. LAFC 3, Minnesota 2. I can't believe it. What a comeback and what a clutch goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. Bro, I was like clueless here. That's like the simplest of fake shots and then he just passed it into the net. Bro, that is the definition of clutch though. Just went for the low driven shot and it worked. Bro, 3-2. Come on. End this game, ref, please. Bro, I can't do more of this. Please, ref, blow the whistle. We are over added time. Come on, ref, do it. Oh, they're going to get a chance here. Nope, the ref is going to end the game. Thank you, ref. Bro, what a comeback from this team. 2-0 down to 10 men. But it's going to be Ronaldo with 2, I think, and then Bale with the 1. And we have put ourselves now in the MLS Cup final. Bro, that is by far the best win of this LAFC chapter, by far. Bro, I cannot believe we actually won that, man. I can't believe it. So conference finals, we win versus Minnesota. So Inter Miami have not played yet. So is it going to be a Ronaldo versus Messi MLS Cup final? Oh man, there's our answer. So Miami are going to beat Charlotte 3-1. So yep, it's going to be Messi versus Ronaldo. Maybe one final time in the MLS Cup final. Bro, that is a poetic ending to the season though. You know, the top 2 teams, that is crazy. So of course I still have, you know, Suarez, Messi, Busquets, Jordi Alba. And this is about to be so dramatic. Now also, since Aspie got sent off in that game though, we can't play him because he's suspended. So what do I do here? I don't really have another center back I trust in the team. Like Aaron Long came on, but he didn't feel that good. I'm thinking like either play Adebayor at center back and put in a right back or just play Long. It's basically, do I pick to play Palencia or Long here? Who's better? I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm gonna go Palencia at right back and then Adebayor at center back. I'm doing that. I feel better about that, you know, defensive shape. But all right, MLS Cup final coming up next. So it's time we get into the dressing room before this MLS final and we tell the team, this is my last game coaching you guys. It's been a great year, but the job's not finished. We know what it's going to take for us to win this. And we also know how it's going to feel if we lose. Do not let that happen. So here it is, final game of our LAFC, you know, chapter. Inter Miami versus LA, and probably our last game coaching Cristiano Ronaldo. And that last game was so dramatic. Like now we have to play a final after that. That's so tough. That game felt like a final. But all right, here it is. Here's a chance for the first trophy of my career. We missed out on the Supporters Shield to Miami. Now a chance to win the big one. Okay, apparently the cup. Okay, there's the cup. I was gonna say, where's the cup at? There is. It's actually a nice trophy if you ask me. You know, I like the handlebars on the side. I like it. What am I saying? Handlebars? What is it? A bike? All right, though. Leo versus Ronaldo once again. It's just so poetic. We are gonna be kicked off though. 90 more minutes at LAFC. And 90 more minutes of our season. That's crazy. It's our first time playing them. We didn't play them all year, so I have no idea what to expect from them. Now Bwanga's got Ronaldo. What a pass from Bwanga. Ronaldo, a chance for an instant start, and it's gonna be an instant start. 6 minutes in, Ronaldo announces himself in this MLS Cup final already. Hey, I mean, Busquets is not quick. That's someone who can definitely exploit, you know, their defensive weakness right now. But Bwanga just plays a perfect pass to Ronaldo. And bro, like it was actually a good recovery by the defender, but it's not enough. Okay, Ronaldo strikes first blood in this 7 minutes in. That's a magical start for us. Come on. Now Redondo's gonna play it over to Busquets, over to Messi. He is the one I am terrified of. I'm terrified. Okay, thankfully there, Adebayor is gonna get it. It actually wasn't that great from Leo. Portu over to Palencia, who's playing for Aspie. I don't think I've used him all year long, and he's playing in a cup final. How about that? Bwanga over to Ronaldo. Same chance as the last game, but he's gonna miss it this time around. Man, I thought he was gonna score that again. Yeah, I like our start though. We look positive. Portu. Got an option here, gonna play it. Bwanga should be onside. No, he's gonna be offside, man. He was in there too. All right, Messi over to, okay, I don't even know this guy's name, but he's on a breakaway. Leo, a chance to shoot. He passes instead. He probably should have shot there. Oh, this guy Redondo gets away. Gonna go for a slide tackle, and he's gonna score. All right, so Miami are gonna tie it up, and we can see like that so much. I feel like my center backs are just a little bit too slow. All right, the game on, it is tied up. Hollingshead to Ronaldo Jr. Ronaldo Jr. is gonna skip ahead here. Gonna try to get it to his dad. Was that a foul? Okay, apparently not. I didn't see it that cleanly, but I thought it looked like maybe a foul. Oh, Messi, what a ball there. Okay, we got to do that, man. Messi almost just like threaded the needle against us, though. Tillman, Bwanga's got Portu on a run, which he is onside. Portu is going to wait for someone. Okay, bro, Bwanga, where are you running, though? Bro, that's his spot he's supposed to be in. He just ran backwards. Man, that's a little weird. They're getting the game more. They're playing like Barcelona, man. Messi is just, threading the needle right now. Dribbling here. He's being patient. Hadeboer. Good defending on Messi. All right, might have one more chance the first half if we go quick here. Portu. Gonna head it back to Bwanga. I tried getting it back to Portu. That's not gonna work though. All right, halftime MLS Cup final. It's gonna be tied at 1-1. 45 minutes to decide our entire season now. Bale is gonna come on pretty soon here. I think I'm not gonna waste too much time. I see chance here. Hadeboer didn't want him so far, but okay. Thankfully, Palencia was looking for that back pass. Milner, Ronaldo Jr. has got space here. He's got his dad. Maybe on a run he does. Ronaldo gets away a little bit. Was that a foul? No, it's going to be a tackle, man. He's just so slow on the ball now. All right, they're getting a lot of the ball here, which is probably not a good sign for us. Usually when this happens, we struggle, so it's really not a good sign. And Busquets and Alba are in the game now. They're passing really well. Bro, I need Bale like next dead ball. The ball is not gone out yet. Tillman. Okay, Tillman gets that. Now a chance for a counter. Tillman to Ronaldo. Bwanga gets the pass away. Bwanga in front of goal. He is going to score to make it 2-1. Man, that was so much Miami possession. We just found a counterattack, and it was a typical Ronaldo to Bwanga finish. And that was so slow, like a little bit awkward as we shot it. It just felt like we were in slow motion. But Bwanga takes his time, and that gives us a lead again. All right, Bwanga to right mid, and then Portu off for Gareth Bale to help seal us this. Bro, Bale, this is exactly what we brought you in for, this kind of moment. 20 minutes left. Just help us see this out. Milner, it's going to be Tillman looking for Bale. Bale over to Ronaldo, and that's gonna be 3-1 to LAFC. Of course, it had to be Ronaldo to score our third, and Bale getting the assist. Is that gonna be the goal that wins me my first trophy of my career? It had to be him, huh? Man, though, this first touch by Bale, this little pass there, that is so clean. All right, 3-1. We got 12 minutes left. Now, Miami are gonna make a push here. Messi's a lot more forward. Now, he's looking for the pass. I'm watching it, though. I'm watching it. Messi's gonna play it over to Rodriguez. Crossover. Okay, Marlon, that's a weird clearance, but we do get it out. And big game for Palencia for not playing all season long. Ronaldo over to James Milner to seal the final for LAFC, and I think he's done it. 91st minute, LAFC 4, Inter Miami 1. I think that's gonna be my first trophy. And we just got it done ever since we were 2-0 down versus Minnesota. Since then, we just got business done. So that is gonna be full time in this final. Unfortunate for Messi, but Ronaldo joins LAFC, comes to the MLS, and in his first season leads LAFC to an MLS Cup trophy. And that makes that comeback versus Minnesota that much more special because we were so close to being knocked out. We probably should have been, but this team just figured out a way to win. But there we go. The first trophy to add to our trophy cabinet now. Gonna be that beautiful MLS Cup. And of course, it has to be Ronaldo lifting the trophy. So what a first season of my manager career. Ronaldo is gonna lift the MLS Cup for LAFC. And that is just a perfect way to end our time here in the MLS and end this first season. Like a great jumping off point to now head to a European team. And a great start to this entire Journeyman series. All right, so as celebrations continue now into the dressing room, Ronaldo tells us, congrats on your first trophy. You're only 35 behind me now. And we're like, yeah, laugh it up. We'll see if I can catch up a little bit. And he says, good luck with your next team. I imagine our paths will cross again soon. And there it is. That is the end to our time in the MLS. And I enjoyed this first season a lot. Ronaldo ends with 35-15, Bwanga 16-15, Bale 8-4, Ronaldo Jr. 5-5. I think for Ronaldo Jr. it was a nice debut season. He actually didn't score that much, especially towards like the last few episodes, but the potential he has in this save is undeniable. But man, what a team. It's going to be sad to say goodbye to it. But okay, we're back home. The house is pretty much packed up. I haven't made a decision quite yet on where I'm going, but I have a good idea, I think. So next time you see me, we'll be in a new country, in a new house, and opening a new chapter of my manager career. Okay, so I'm on the journey to become the best football manager of all time. Now, I just completed my first ever season coaching LAFC in the MLS. And with Ronaldo and his son, Ronaldo Jr., we were able to secure the first trophy of my career, the MLS Cup, soon after I announced that I was leaving LAFC and I was heading to Europe. Now I'm ready for my next challenge on a new team. So of course, drop a like down below if you want to see more, and I say we get right into it. Now, as we start this episode, I'm on my way to the airport. I got a flight to catch. I've made my choice and I'm about to sign my next manager contract for my new team. And this is going to be my biggest challenge yet. And the contract is from Aberdeen in Scotland. That is right. So the next stop on our journey is going to be in Scotland, playing for like a mid-table Scotland side. And my goal is to dethrone Celtic and Rangers, which that is not going to be easy, but we are going to sign this contract. I'm going to be the new Aberdeen manager. So my second ever manager contract signed, and officially a new chapter of this Journeyman series continues. Everyone at Aberdeen is more than happy to welcome our new manager, former LAFC's star, Mr. Tyztir. I don't know if I was an LAFC star, but they say we will achieve great things together, and that's exactly the plan. As in my first ever press conference as Aberdeen manager, I say this league has been dominated by Celtic and Rangers for a very long time. I think we can change that, and I'm very excited to get to work. So here we are officially, season 2 of the Journeyman series, and also season 1 at Aberdeen. Our first taste of football in Europe. Now there is a lot to get into, but first things first, this is about to be an insane challenge. Now Aberdeen is not a bad team compared to the whole entire league, but compared to Celtic and Rangers, like we're nothing. So as we join, Celtic are a 4-star team, Rangers are also a 4-star team, and we ourselves are a 3-star team. So yeah, that's kind of like a gap between us right there, a gap in quality. So there is a lot of work to be done, and what's gonna make that tough is our budget here. So I think Celtic have a budget around like 22 million, and then here at Aberdeen we only have 7 million to work with. So yeah, that's a pretty big difference right there. But okay, first things first, let's go over our squad that we start with in this club. So in goal we have Dimitar Mitov, who's 20 years old, 70 rated. Honestly, he doesn't look too bad. We're gonna notice it, but at 70 overall, he's one of the higher rated players in this team. On my left back, we have actually 2 good left backs in Jack McKenzie and also Valentin Tiku. I don't know how to pronounce that, but both these guys look good, so I feel like we're pretty good at left back to start. And we got 5 center backs all around like the 65 to 70 range. We have Jensen, Noster, Tobers, Molloy, and also Dorrington. Now, Tobers being the best, probably alongside Noster. We definitely could probably use a center back signing in this window, though. Someone above 70 overall. And right back, we have a veteran in the team, Devlin, and then a young right back also, Alexander Jensen. And then at CDM, we have the captain of the team, Graham Shinnie. So 33 years old in the last 11 months of his current contract. Pace looks kind of not so good, but his overall stats don't look bad. 68 dribbling, looks solid for like a box-to-box mid a little bit. And we also have players in Nilsson, Palaversa, also Milne or Milne, probably Milne. Now left mid, one of our best players, Jamie McGrath. He's 28 years old, so definitely like in the prime of his career. He's not too quick for a winger, but he looks solid. Now our best player in the team is going to be Leighton Clarkson. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's an ex-Liverpool player. 23 years old, 73 rated. Definitely, he's a pretty much like a straightforward cam. He has a good balance. He's got, good free kicks, ball control. Definitely going to be probably like the main focal point of our attack. Then we have Pulvara on the wing, also Morris, followed by maybe the player with the most potential in this team. That is Topi Keskinen. Now his value is pretty high at 2.3 million. And at 23 years old, 83 pace looks pretty good. He's got pretty good stats that young. Definitely could be one for the future. Then at striker, we have Gay and also Sokler. 2 strikers who look okay. They look decent. But we were seeing though, this team is like a high 60s, low 70s quality team. And I think to dethrone Celtic Rangers, that's not really quite good enough. We're going to need to make some serious improvements here. But then again, 7 million is not a lot to work with. So we got to be very smart here. Now, one player that we might be able to bring to Aberdeen pretty easily, it might be our former player, Ronaldo Jr. I kind of feel like for the Scottish Premiership, he might be, the perfect level for our team at 70 overall. Definitely would be a starter in the team. Now, his value is around like 5 million, so we can't exactly buy him, but potentially we can loan him in. It'd be up to him to see if he wants to leave Ronaldo to come play in Europe for me, but so we are going to approach our former team LAFC for a loan deal for Ronaldo Jr. Now, it's going to be a basic terms loan, not a loan to buy. A 1-year loan, we're going to split his wages. Okay, LAFC, pay a little more than that, please. Let's do like 60-40. Okay, 70-30, that's fine. 70-30. So now it's up to Ronaldo Jr. himself. Does he want to sign for Aberdeen in Scotland and come play for his former coach? But you know what? Soon after, it looks like Ronaldo Jr. has made his decision. So Ronaldo Jr. has been loaned in to Aberdeen FC in Scotland, and we've got our former player in our new team. A familiar face. Now, he scored 5 and assisted 5 in his first season, but I feel like here in Scotland, if we develop him, he could potentially turn into a star in this league. So Ronaldo Jr., welcome to Scotland. Now, I don't think we're going to bring Ronaldo Jr. to every team we go to in this series, but I feel like he just kind of fits the overall of this team very well, so it made a lot of sense. So he's definitely going to find a starting spot in this team, that is for sure, but that is the first signing here at Aberdeen. You might notice our shortlist is pretty full here. I've been looking for players who are, are cheap deals that make sense, players that we can actually afford. So of course, I'm going to need more suggestions, but I think another player that I'd like to bring in is going to be a striker, and that's going to be, okay, the first name, what is it? Almoez Ali, maybe? Now, he's 74 rated, a free agent, and he would instantly be the best player in this team on paper, rating wise. And like 77 pace, he's got really good sprint speed, 76 finishing. That's a lot better than our current striker. I think I don't want to abuse the free agents too much. I think we should limit ourselves to like 1 free agent per window, maybe, but I feel like he's a deal I can't pass up on. He'd he'd be our best player instantly. So I'm gonna try to make Ali, you know, our second signing at Aberdeen. And hopefully he doesn't want too much in his wages. You know, we don't have that much money here. He wants 11K per week. You know, that's a lot, but it's not too bad. I think we can do that. So Ali is gonna sign up to Aberdeen, and it looks like we have our new starting striker in our new team. Yeah, I would say that's a clutch pickup for free. All right, so since we signed Ali, I actually decided to sell our before starting striker, and we sold him for 3.2 million. So that's a big chunk, you know, that's almost $1 million over his value. So we brought in 2 players that are improvements for our squad, and we've also raised about 3 million. I would say so far that is a success for us. Ali at striker, Ronaldo Jr. on the left, probably. I think that's 2 big improvements. And now soon after those deals, I think it's time for our first game in the Scottish Premiership, our Aberdeen debut. Now I forgot to mention it, but tactic wise, we are going to play a 4-2-3-1 to start. I'm going to go similar to LAFC, you know, counter-attacking football, balanced defensive approach. It's basically what we had at LAFC, just a different formation. But all right, though, I think it's time for our first game. You know, it's been what, about a month and a half here. We've settled in, you know, got to know the players a little bit, trying to instill our vision into the team. So before our first game, the captain of Aberdeen, Graham Shinney, wants to talk to us. And he says, the team has been really energized since you arrived. There wasn't much excitement before, but you've changed that. And he says, if we can keep this energy, I feel like this could be a special season. And that is exactly what we're hoping for. So it's time. First game, we're facing Hibernian away from home. Ultimate difficulty, same sliders as we used at LAFC. Let's see if we can win our first game in Scotland. Now, I didn't fact check it, but in a previous episode, you guys said that no team other than Celtic or Rangers has won this league since 84-85. So it's been, what, 40 years since the team has dethroned them? If that's even like remotely true, that is just insane. And it shows what kind of challenge we're going to face in this league. Like, those 2 teams are probably not going to drop many points. So against teams like this, we got to do the same thing. We can't drop points. But okay, we got the Scottish Premiership scoreboard for this this part of the chapter, I guess, of the Journeyman series. And we are officially kicked off at our new team. All right, Shinney into Clarkson. Clarkson over to Ronaldo Jr. The 2 probably, you know, best young players in this team. Now Mackenzie has a cross option to our new striker Ali, which that is a good spot. Okay, he didn't really go for that at all though. What kind of attempt was that? Let's try this again. It's gonna be Palaversa, bro. These names, I gotta learn them. It's quite a crazy name, but okay, Ali, our free agent pickup's gonna shoot, and he's gonna score the first goal of the season. On his debut, he makes it 1-0 in, I believe, the 18th minute. I'll take it. All right, that was a pretty simple finish right there though. Gonna be, I think, McGrath with the assist. All right, not bad for our first goal in Scotland. Not bad. That is why I feel like he's gonna be such a clutch free agent signing. Like, if we can make 1 free agent pick up each window, the fact that we got a 74 rated striker, I feel like that's gonna be clutch for us. Now Clarkson is gonna play it to Ali again. He's finding space here, and he's showing off his pace here. Oh, great. Oh, I thought he actually cut inside there. That was gonna be so nice. Wait, he almost steals it. Okay, wait, the ball's gonna be loose. I am not sure exactly what just happened there. All right, though, lively start. Now, good chance for them though. This is a dangerous attack. Center back. Let's see what we can do. Now, okay, that challenge wasn't the greatest. The shot is gonna go wide, and that was not the greatest defensive play, but it works. Now, another cross in, man. These teams like to cross, I'm seeing. It's like their 3rd cross already. Ronaldo Jr., okay, that touch was a little heavy, but it's fine. Mackenzie up to Clarkson. Clarkson, man, Ali is getting into space. I'm seeing him. He knows where to be as a striker. I like it. Mackenzie is gonna try to play it back to someone. Falls, but oh, the shot, I think that he was gonna be offside or something. Might have been even handball. Boys, going to halftime. 1-0 up. Let's not go in it tied up. Come on. Defense, a strong shot there. Oh, the keeper gave like no resistance to that shot though, and they're gonna score to make it 1-1. Man, that's like the worst time to concede. I called it, you know, don't concede and we concede. It's a finesse shot. I guess it's actually a good shot. I'm not gonna blame the keeper for that one. All right, though, halftime, Hibernian won and Aberdeen won. What's kind of funny is, you know, I'm trying to become the world's best manager, the best manager of all time. Definitely one of the best managers of all time. Sir Alex Ferguson coached Aberdeen for I think like 10 years. Might have been like 8 years actually. Yeah, he coached this team for a while. So there is some history here in this club for great coaches. Now Shinney to Ronaldo Jr. Oh, that was a good first touch. The shot's gonna be blocked though. Jr. looking for his first goal in Scotland. All right, first half was solid. I was feeling comfortable, but since then, we've kind of dropped off a little bit. Let's try and find our form again. Now, Clarkson is gonna get it. Oh, great pass over to McGrath, and he is gonna take his time, and that's gonna be a solid finish. Great assist from Clarkson, you know, pulling the strings as a 10. He's doing well at that so far. And okay, Aberdeen 2, Hibernian 1. I keep wanting to say hibernation. Like, what is his team name? Oh, Clarkson. That is not handball. Clarkson is in a crossover to Ali, maybe. Timed right. Ali climbed for it. Oh, man, we just can't score a header right now. That was a great cross. He just got no power on the header. Okay, hold up. They're doing it to us now. No. No, okay, that's some pace shown by our center back, man. That could have been bad. That was going to be one of those breakaways. Clarkson to McGrath. Now McGrath is going to cross it up again. Try it again. Ali tries to go for it, but he can't get it. All right, though, 50 minutes away from our first win in Scotland. And Hibernian are trying to ruin it. That's going to be a shot that we just cannot catch up to. And they're going to tie this up at 2-2. Bro, this team isn't even like that good for this league, so it's just showing the challenge we're going to face here. Man, I feel like they're more likely to score for some reason. Jensen, good tackle there at least. All right, 4 minutes is like no time, but we might have like one chance. Clarkson to Ali. Now Clarkson over the top to Ali, needs to take it down. Oh, he couldn't get a touch on it though. Is that going to be our final chance in our first game? Oh, we could have stole it there. No, we could have stolen Ronaldo Jr. and the left back were right there. All right, so they got a corner. So this for the game here. It's going to be a draw or a loss in our first game. So Hibernian, cross in. It is going to be a clearance from our captain. It's not done yet though. Okay, block there. It's fine. Is it handball by who? Oh, it's handball by them. So that's going to be just full time. All right, so first game in Scotland, that was okay. I wouldn't say that was bad, but it's going to be a 2-2 draw in the first matchup of the season here. And yeah, we see the challenge we're about to face. We see it. You know, I think Ali, Ronaldo are great pickups, but this team just needs more. And I think I might have our next signing actually already lined up. Now, that player might be Harvey White, the former Spurs midfielder. So he's 66 rated, but he's 23 years old, and his stats look so well-rounded. Like in FC FIFA, these are the players I love. You know, he's just got all stats yellow. You know, at least all the important ones. He's got some potential to work with too, so he's gonna grow, hopefully. That balance of a player would work perfect in a Tyztir midfield, you know, a coached Tyztir midfield. And I mean, only for maybe, you know, under $1 million at 840,000, that would be a steal. So let's see what we can get maybe for Harvey White from, I think, what is it, Stevenage? Now I'm gonna start with, let's start with like 800 and maybe 50,000. Let's go with a healthy offer like that. And okay, they're gonna want Morris in a swap deal. No, I don't think I want to give up Morris just yet. Let's go up to 900,000 and they are going to say yes. Okay, so Harvey White for under $1 million. Once again, an absolute steal, I think. With his stats being so well-rounded, he definitely start my midfield. So a starter for under $1 million, sign me up. So Harvey White, welcome to Aberdeen. He accepts the contract. I feel like I needed a new midfielder that's more well-balanced, you know, can defend, go box to box. And I feel like Harvey White is exactly that kind of midfielder. So third signing Aberdeen is going to be Harvey White, and I am very excited about that one. Now, I think also I might go for a formation change too, I think. I still want to play with a cam though, so maybe what if we try the 4-3-3 attack? What if we tried that? You know, that way Clarkson still plays cam, but our, you know, our wingers can push it up more. And so if we add now Harvey White alongside the captain Graham Shinnie, and yeah, he just fits there perfectly. Yeah, we're going to try this next game, see if it helps our attack, you know, get going a little bit more. But okay, 3 signings so far, and I doubt we're done. We are ready for our next game though. It's going to be our first home game versus Dundee FC. Now, out of curiosity, let's see if Celtic Rangers won their first game. Okay, Celtic won their first game, but Rangers drew theirs. Yeah, I just feel like Celtic, they're not going to drop many points. So every loss or draw is going to hurt so much in this league. All right, the Harvey White debut as we are still in the search for our first win in Scotland. You know, it's gonna be our first time seeing the Aberdeen Stadium. It's not, you know, and that's not too big, but the fans are very passionate. That's what counts here. So first home game, let's try and get this win. I feel like this new formation should help us, so we will see. Now Ronaldo Jr. is gonna cut inside, looking for their first goal since signing on loan here, and that was a decent chance. Yeah, that did not look bad. Now Clarkson over to Harvey White, crossover, could be something. Okay, he's gonna get on the end of this maybe. Header into Clarkson. Clarkson tries to pass it over. He just lost it though. I mean, Harvey White, good tackle there. That's what I want to see from our new midfielder. Now McGrath into Ali. Okay, that's actually gonna work. It's gonna go to the captain. Graham Shinnie in. That's gonna be a save. Oh my, what an attempted save there. It goes in, but it's gonna be offside. And that was an insane attempted shot though. All right, once again, a lively start from us, a lively start. Now Ali is gonna get it to Ronaldo Jr. This could be his first goal in Scotland, and that's Ronaldo Jr.'s first goal for Aberdeen. And look at that, first goal in Scotland. He's gonna do this suey. You know, a little tribute to Ronaldo Sr. All right, though, Ronaldo Jr. is off the mark here. That was a nice finish. Also, a nice assist from our striker Ali. All right, though, 1-0 in the 30th minute. I'll take it. Now, let's see this time if we can stop them scoring and actually, you know, take control and score a second. Shinnie, good pass to Ali. Ali is gonna wait for Shinnie, maybe. Shinnie over to. Okay, okay, Harvey White, man, if you shoot that earlier, that's a goal. I loaded up the shot and he just didn't shoot it right away, man. That literally should have been a tap in. Oh, Clarkson, that's a great steal there. That's a really good steal. Now, this team doesn't seem that good, I'm noticing. Clarkson up to Ali. Chance for a 2-0 lead, and that's a nice finish from our new striker, man. Bro, he looks really, really good. I don't know if it's just like the quality of the rest of the league, but he looks like a star here. Dundee 0, and that's going to be pretty much halftime. Now, that is a solid half of football. We need to just secure this win now, though. If they score, it might be like a repeat of last game, so let's try and keep this clean sheet. Now, Robertson, through ball there, and okay, we're lucky that finish was bad. That was a very clean chance for them to score 1 at least. Now, a chance for a cross in. Okay, Tobers, good clearance away. Clarkson over to McGrath. Now, a space for a counterattack. McGrath's gonna get it to Ali. Keep passing it around. Nice, McGrath. Oh, man, I was going to try to pull it over the top real quick there. He steals it back, though. Yeah, this team might not be that good. I'm seeing it. Ronaldo Jr. looking for number 2. The shot is going to go in. Okay, Ronaldo Jr. has 2 in his second game at Aberdeen. The boy is coming to life, showing off that potential. All right, let's get some subs on. Let's try some players I haven't played with yet. And okay, this looks like, you know, our first win in Scotland, maybe. You know, let's keep the clean sheet, though. Let's keep the clean sheet. I want it still. Oh, that's going to be a misplaced tackle. It's going to be a pass, but okay, actually, good clearance from Nosters. I think it's pronounced Nosters. Okay, Ronaldo Jr., I see you. Now, that is not Ronaldo Jr. That's not where I wanted that pass to go to. Crossover. It's going to be Tiku with a clearance away. Clean sheet is still intact, and that's a nice tackle from our center back. That's nice. Now, Harvey White, solid debut, although we should have scored that one chance. We got 4 minutes. Can we find just one more? It's going to be Ali. Pass back into Harvey White, and he's gonna score on his Aberdeen debut. Oh yeah, for our first home game, this has been an A+ performance right here. An absolute A+. Now, once again, I don't know exactly the level of this team we're facing, but if we play anything like this, there's a good chance that we will be successful this year. Shot saved, and then, oh, good tackle from Tiku. That was nice. And okay, game 2, we do get our first win in Scotland finally. Yeah, in front of the home fans, you know, watching their new team, their new coach. That there was a statement win. All right, though, so we've been in Scotland for a few weeks now. I think it's time to finally show off our house. Now, like I promised, every time we go to a new team, we're gonna have a brand new house, and we're gonna show it off a little bit. Now, this isn't quite our LA mansion, but it's definitely got some charm to it. It's got everything a coach needs, you know, a work area, office, a place to eat, also an outside place to relax. Yeah, I think this will do just fine for our time in Scotland. Now, there's one thing I've not mentioned yet about Aberdeen that is pretty exciting, is that this year we actually have European football. Now, it's not Champions League, it's not Europa League. It's gonna be Conference League football. And hey, that's something I wasn't quite expecting actually, so that's a welcome surprise though. So our goal is to obviously win the Scottish Premiership, but now the goal is also to win the Conference League. You know, against teams like Villa, Fiorentina, that could be a big challenge too. Teams like Nice too. But yep, we are gonna have European football in our first year in Europe, so that's gonna be very exciting. Now, until then, it's time for match day 3 of the Scottish Premiership. We're facing Motherwell. So far, Celtic have won their first 2 games. St. Johnstone have won all 3 of the first 3 games. It's kind of funny. There's only 12 teams in this league, but there's a few pretty good ones. Let's see if we can get back-to-back wins. Look at that, Ronaldo Jr. focused for the game, you know, scored 2 in his last game. Once again, has a chance to become one of the best wingers in this league, definitely. All right, though, Aberdeen versus Motherwell. Okay, these kits are clashing a little bit. It's not too bad, but just maybe a little bit. Our wicket's not bad, though. The black with yellow stripes is not bad. And I gotta say, Graham Shinnie's old, but he does look pretty good. I think his first 2 games, he's impressed me. You know, he's good on the ball. He's got some physical ability still. He's not a dinosaur, or I should say a snail in terms of pace. And okay, that shot is gonna float into the corner. And we are already down 1-0 to Motherwell. And that's one of those shots. All you can do is just tip your hat, say it was a good shot. You really can't do much there. And okay, we are off to a troubling start. Now, Shinnie, good touch there. Gets it over to Harvey White. A chance for an instant reply, but the shot's gonna be blocked though. All right, that is a missed opportunity. Now Robinson shot there, and okay, that's a good save, although that was close to being another goal. Definitely the best start the team has had against us so far in this this episode. And I don't like it. Ronaldo Jr. blocked there, and then Shinnie is gonna get clearance away. Yeah, this might be a tough one if the opening is any sign here. McKenzie, good tackle though, and we are going to barely get that out. Okay, I actually didn't even press clearance there, and he cleared it. That was a little weird. Now Harvey White, great pass over to McGrath. That's a beautiful pass. He just couldn't quite get to it though. At least we do get a throw in. All right, Clarkson, first touch is okay. Gonna try to fire it into someone. It's gonna be a corner. Corner swung in by Clarkson. That is gonna go to someone. It's not gonna reach him though, man. I'm not sure if we actually have any players who can head the ball on this team. So far, it doesn't quite look like it. Ronaldo Jr., I need you to wake up for us. Come on, you gotta be one of the players to carry this team this year, I think. It's your level in this team, man. Use your potential. Now, good pass over to Harvey White. Oh, once again, bro, this shot is opening there. We just can't find it. Okay, we almost just blocked that. What was that? Ronaldo Jr. picks it up. That is kind of weird. Now, oh, we can't get the pass through, though. Okay, it's been a sloppy start for us. Clarkson to Ali. Now, Ali is going to play it over to Clarkson. Ronaldo Jr. is running. Jr. is going to cut inside. Shot from Ronaldo Jr. Looks good. It's going to be saved. Ali is going to find Clarkson. Clarkson, low shot. It's going to be another save, though. Man, that was 2 really good chances. Just can't score them. And okay, that's going to be halftime. Currently 1-0 down still. And good play. Just no goals to show for it. And Clarkson in the middle, though, is really pulling the strings here. Every time I get the ball to him, it's like he creates a good chance from it. So he looks like a very solid playmaker in this team. Speaking of him, Clarkson is going to jog here on the side. Gets it to Ali. 1 pass over. Oh, come on. You got to score that. Is that Harvey White? Oh, might have been the new midfield signing. You got to score that, though. That was such a good chance created. Okay, Shinnie. Gonna get it back to Clarkson. Far post to Ronaldo Jr. Gonna try to take a touch. Okay, that was not a touch. That's a clearance away. Try this again. Jr. Over to Ali. Shot, and we still cannot break this keeper. Corner, that's gonna be McKenzie header, and it goes right to the keeper again. This is gonna be one of those games where we just can't score, and the keeper is like prime Courtois. Shinnie. Oh my, great ball to Clarkson. Clarkson, great touch, and okay, there's the breakthrough finally. Man, this team is looking good to start. Like, Shinnie, Clarkson, the players are already here. They're looking good. Our captain played like an inch perfect pass right there. Like, that is, that's beautiful. Then Clarkson, good touch, getting around the defender, and a nice finish off the post. All right, it's 1-1 in the 60th minute. Well, I'd love 2 wins and a draw in our first 3. I'd love that start. Come on, tackle, nice tackle, no foul, perfect. Now, okay, we lost it though. That's almost worse. I'd rather them in a foul. Now, gets by him. Okay, missed tackle there, looking for the tackle. Clearance away, and Harvey White gets it out. Okay, that's desperate defending, but it does work. Oh, Clarkson is going to get that. That's a nice steal from Shinnie. Now, Shinnie is going to get it to Jr. Jr. to Ali. Ali's going to try to play back to Jr. Oh, man, he's got pushed, though. That was so poorly executed by me. That could have been so much better. This game feels winnable, boys. It feels winnable. Clarkson over to McGrath. There's space in the middle for Shinnie. Graham Shinnie, great run there. He got taken out though, and that's going to be a free kick, I think. Oh man, we were in there. That should be a red card. It's going to be a yellow. Man, that should be a red. All right, it looks like maybe probably Clarkson's probably our best free kick taker. Wait, Ronaldo Jr., what's his stats? Oh, they're not bad, but they're not quite ready to take free kicks. I will give this one to Clarkson, probably our most technical player. He is going to shoot it. Oh, I thought he scored it. Bro, that went off the post? That was like inches away from going in. All right, McKenzie, Shinnie, fired into Clarkson. Clarkson, great pass to Ali. Oh, the first time finish, though, was not that good. On 6 minutes, not a lot of time. Pass there. Goes to Clarkson. Clarkson a chance. It's going to be saved, though, and it's going to be a corner. Well, this keeper has had the game of his life. Clarkson to Shinnie. Shinnie slides it over. Ronaldo Jr.'s there. Can he find the space? Ronaldo Jr. shot, and it's not even hit the target. Oh, man, that was such a good chance. Oh, it just goes wide. You can see the shadow of the ball on the post. That's how close it was. And this game was so winnable. It was so winnable. But that might be it for our chances. Hey, wait, Harvey White wins back and wait up. There might be one chance here. McGrath. Shinnie is going to, oh, yeah, I was actually meant for Ali. Ronaldo Jr., another chance, and the keeper's going to make another save, though. Bro, you got to be kidding me. Last chance of the game here. It's going to go to Shinnie. Shinnie pass over to Ali, gets it. He holds it. Ali needs to find someone who could shoot. It's going to go to Graham Shinnie. No, players are so slow there, man. I was just trying to get some space and we couldn't find it. So game 3 in Scotland's going to be a 1-1 draw, man. That was so winnable. Man, our game 3, and I'm already heartbroken, man. That's 2 drop points totally. Bro, 13 shots to 4. That is how much we dominated that game. So, I mean, the stats are a good sign that we're playing well with this team. Our tactics are working, but man, I don't like the 2 draws in our first 3 games. It's more of a sign still that this team needs a lot of work. So next episode, 10 million to spend. Tell me in the comments down below who we should sign. Because if we want to win the Scottish Premiership, want to win the Conference League, more improvements still need to be made. Okay, so I've become the manager of Aberdeen in Scotland, the 2nd team so far in my journeyman career. Now, we've made 3 signings for the club, including Ronaldo Jr., our player from LAFC. But man, to dethrone Celtic Rangers, this team just simply needs more. So we are going to be making some signings today. So drop a like if you want to see more of this series, and I say we get right into it. So as we start this episode, we have a meeting in our office with the rest of the Aberdeen staff. Now we say I still think we need 2 to 3 more signings in this window. I have a plan that I'm going to lay out that will involve selling a few players, but I think these moves will allow us to challenge for the league title this year. Now first comment today though is saying to sign Bwanga in your next club. Yeah, so Dennis Bwanga, he was so impressive at LAFC, and apparently he played so well that he's grown now to 82, so that is dynamic potential for you. Now his current value is 31 million. So although I do want to sign him, it might not be here at Aberdeen because that is way too expensive. Now next one, I think you should join some mid-table South American team. Yeah, I mean, even though we made the move to Europe this season here, I could see us at some point, taking a trip to South America for a season or 2. Whether it's a team like River Plate, Boca Juniors, someone lower than that. I'm not against having like a 1 to 2 year spell in South America. Now last one today, I think you should go to France League 1 and coach Lens. Yeah, thinking about leagues that we want to go to in this series at some point, whether it be sooner or the future. I'm not sure I want to go to France. We had the Nice Kermo with we spent 2 years in France in that series. I think leagues I want to go to first are like the Bundesliga at some point, Serie A probably, then the Premier League. If we do go to France, I feel like it might be later on, to trophy hunt with like PSG maybe. But yeah, probably not anytime soon. All right, though, to start our season, first 3 games, we have 1 win and 2 draws. So that puts us at 5th in the Scottish Premiership. I think our team is pretty solid. I feel like we do have a chance to challenge, but we have to make sure we have a chance to challenge because this team is still really low rated. So like I said earlier, we have a plan here to sell players and also bring in players. And we start with 10 million to work with. Now, I think we're going to need a bit more than that. So we are going to try to sell a few players. And by a few players, I mean, there's 7 players here almost, maybe 6 that are currently up for transfer. So probably not going to sell all of them, but we're going to try to generate more funds here. And the first move might be selling Vicente, Besuyan. Is that how you say that? I don't even know. Now, he actually looks pretty good, but I feel like Keskinen's going to be my backup winger and backup cam. So we don't really need this guy. So first move today, I'm going to try to get like 2.5 million for him maybe. So that'd be a decent amount. That would be a decent chunk to fund maybe like 1 transfer alone. So let's do 2.45 and okay, Basel accept. So if that deal goes through, that's going to be a good first deal for us and probably the first of many. Now, while that deal goes through though, I want to target our first player here. I feel like the positions we try to improve in this window still are going to be keeper, center back, and probably another midfielder. So I think most important is probably going to be a new center back. We got to improve this defense. So the player I want to bring in is the Italian center back, Fabio Chiarodia, if that's how you say it. Now he'd only cost about maybe 3.5 million. And yeah, this kid's got potential. In terms of players we could sign, he probably has one of the most or highest potential, especially only for, 3.5 million. He'd be our best center back and also have a chance to grow to maybe 81, 82. So if I can get him for, maybe 3.2, 3.7-ish, I'd probably do it. Let's start with 3.3. It's pretty much 35% of our budget, but I would do it still. Oh, 5.3. Okay, that hurts. All right, this might be a bit more expensive than I thought. That's why we're going to sell some players here. I'm going to counter with 3.8. They want 4.5. They're coming down at least. All right, 4. 4.1, I would do that still. He's got potential, so we're paying for that basically. And this team is like void of potential players. Man, they're sticking a 4.5. Come on, boys, give me a deal here. Come on. 4.25 for Fabio, and they're going to accept that. Okay, I think we have a new starting center back for Aberdeen. So Chiaroti is going to accept the contract, and he is now an Aberdeen player. So that is a big first signing today. Instantly becomes, you know, the most important defender in our team. All right, so that is going to be the left center back spot sorted for now. All right, now I think let's see if that deal goes through for I forgot his name, man. What is it? Bisuyan. Let's see if that deal goes through. All right, so we were able to sell Vicente and also 2 more players for 1 million and then 1.3 million. So we just generated, you know, nice little chunk of cash there. So we are back up to 10 million. All right, I think for our next target, it might be a new keeper. I like Mitov. You know, he actually didn't play bad in the first episode, but I would like someone with more potential who could actually grow in the team. So I feel like Arthur Okonkwo would be perfect for that. He's only 23 years old. He's 6'5", so he's so tall, but only costs maybe like 2 or 3 million. And man, this guy could grow into an absolute beast in this this Journeyman series. He looks like he has, like, you know, the potential for it. So we're gonna ask for, let's try, you know, maybe 2.2 from Wrexham, maybe 2.3, and they're gonna just flat out accept that. That is a steal right there. 71 overall, a lot of room to grow. That's a steal. And Okonkwo is going to accept the contract. Just like that, we have a new starting goalkeeper now. So once again, a solid defensive upgrade. Now I think we have room for maybe like one more pickup here. Now I like Graham Shinnie, like he was really good in the first episode too, but I mean, he's 6'7" overall. He's gonna start dropping pretty soon. I like Harvey White on the right side, but I feel like we need a player for that left side, you know, maybe as a replacement or, you know, to split time with Graham Shinnie. Now currently 7 million. Is that enough to sign the player I want to sign here? It might be. That player is gonna be Mark Leonard, the Scottish midfielder currently playing for Birmingham City. Now once again, it's a young player that's an upgrade to that current position. And along with that, he's got potential. Like his stats are so well rounded, you know, defensively going forward to both of them. He's got really good stamina, so he's like the definition of a nice box to box. So him and Harvey White together, or they could really boss our midfield. And for only, you know, 4.2 million, maybe that would be another steal for Aberdeen. So I'm gonna start with let's start with maybe like, you know, let's do his value 4.9. Problem is we only have 2 days left, so I do not want them to walk away. I'm gonna start with 4.9. They're gonna reply with 5.7, a 20% sell-on clause. I mean, I guess he has potential, so it makes sense. 5.3. Okay, they want 5.6. Birmingham, stop being stingy. 5.5 for Mark Leonard, and they accept that. Man, I feel like he's going to be such a good pickup. And we need some, you know, we need some young Scottish talent in the team. And with that, Leonard is going to accept the contract. All right, so that's 3 signings pretty much on deadline day. I think now the transformation of Aberdeen, you know, to challenge against Celtic Rangers, it has truly started here with us. So he becomes one of the highest rated players in the team. And I feel like now we are set for this this upcoming season. Now, the only issue now is that was pretty much all of our money. Like we only have 300K left, so I might have to sell a player here just to make that up, you know, for youth player stuff. So we're in the process of selling a 33-year-old player who's not going to play, but also we have an offer for Sokler, our backup striker. I mean, if we can get like 2 million for him, that would fund a lot of youth academy stuff. So I feel like we might have to sacrifice him. We'll see if those deals actually go through now. All right, speaking of it, the 33-year-old player has now been sold for, I think, 650,000. And while we wait for the other deal to go through, we are now going to face Celtic, the team that we basically came here to dethrone. All right, so I think with Leonard taking Graham Shinnie's starting spot, I feel like McGrath is probably next in line to become our captain. He's the oldest player in the team, and I feel like that makes sense. But okay, so what is that? Ali Ronaldo Jr., Leonard, White, Chiaroti, and also the keeper. That's like 6 new pickups. The transformation has begun, and we're now about to face our biggest test yet. So facing Celtic away with our new look team, yeah, I'm expecting a pretty big challenge here. That's crazy. I didn't even know Celtic have their stadium in the game. I didn't even know that. All right, here we are. You know, we came here to dethrone them. We got a lot of new fresh faces in the team today. Let's see what we can do against probably the best team in the country. Now, first chance. Clarkson's got a lot of space here. He's going to try to play it through. Okay, that was not a through ball to Ali, man. Where was that ball even going? Thankfully, Tobers gets a pretty good interception, though. All right, Junior is going to play it up to Leonard. Leonard, okay, that is some speed from him. Tries to play a pass to a teammate, but can get it off. I like to see that burst of speed, though. Now, first attack for Celtic. You know, this is a team that's just much better than us on paper. It's not even close, really. At least not yet. McKenzie, good tackle, though. Junior over to Leonard. Leonard, okay, I'm seeing he can progress the ball pretty well here. Now, Junior over to Ali, gets the shot away, and he's gonna hit the post. Man, that was a really good first time finish. Bro, these shadows are so harsh, I can barely see the ball sometimes. All right, though, we're the closest to scoring to start. Right, McGrath over to White. Now, McGrath's gonna keep running. This is nice. Gets it to Ali. Good first touch there. Has a shot, and the shot, oh, the finish is not quite good enough. Junior, Leonard, or actually Clarkson over to the new signing Leonard, and the shot is decent, but it does go wide. All right, though, we look lively. I like this opening, and I feel like so far we're the team on the front foot here, which is a pretty good sign against Celtic, let alone away from home. Now it's going to be Ronaldo Jr. Gets it to Ali. Oh, there was pass there. I didn't see it. Ali keeps it, though. Swing it around here over to Leonard. Leonard gets a shot away, maybe. Okay, was that a shot or a deflection? It might have been a deflection. All right, though, halftime, it's 0-0, but we've been the better team so far, I think. I mean, so far, I call that an absolute win. And also, I actually feel like this game is winnable, so see if we can actually do it, though. The problem is Celtic have just better players, so if they really turn this on, it's going to be hard to turn the faucet off. As I'm saying that, they're going to score, man. Bro, their striker here, he was just shooting our defender, and he couldn't do much. All right, Celtic's first shot of the game goes in. That is just so typical, man. Totally against run of play. 53rd minute, though. We're down 1-0 now. Now it's going to be our new center back. Actually, Rody, he gets that. You know, that's some good recovery. Clarkson over to McGrath. He's going to play it over to Ali. Good shot. Go. Good attempt. The shot is right at Schmeichel, though. Bro, that is such a good chance. The finish, though, is just so inaccurate. Man, we've been the better team here. That's just so unfortunate, the scoreline. It does not represent this game, man. McGrath is going to cut inside here. Our number 7, the captain, or I guess vice captain. The shot goes wide, though. And Chirodia, that is a great tackle. Now pass over to McGrath. Doesn't have the most pace. Now this time is going to cut inside. Has more space for a shot. And okay, our new captain's going to score. And I feel like that's so deserved, man. 72nd minute, it's 1-1. We definitely played well enough here for a point. You know, we almost deserve all 3 points. But okay, 1-1 in the 73rd minute. Is there a chance to get a winner? There's definitely a chance to concede a winner, which this looks a little dangerous. Crossover, it's going to be deflected. Okay, Leonard. Pass back to Okonkwo. I guess that works, but yeah, I didn't really plan that. Oh no, this guy's away. It's their striker. Pass over Okonkwo. Big save. We got 10 minutes to go. Corner from Celtic that is sent in. It's going to be boys, to your teammates. Oh man. Bro, they both went for the clearance against each other, actually. All right, McKenzie to Ronaldo Jr. Gonna get it over to Leonard. Leonard through to Ronaldo Jr. Now he's got a lot of space to make up here. He's gonna run though. Ronaldo Jr. almost going all the way. Oh, he just couldn't turn quick enough, man. I was about to shoot. Oh, that was a chance for a winner. Now they have a chance, though. This is bad. Okay, early cross. Oh, that's going to work, actually. Bro, I took control of my center back, and we had no chance to back up to get that cross. And Celtic are going to score a 90th minute winner against us in our first matchup. Bro, I thought we can get that cross, but no, it was just too perfect. Bro, no one was even close to have a chance on that. And that's it. We have no other chance. That is pretty much the last kick of the game there. Man, I feel like we played better than them today. I really feel like that. The problem is they have the better players, so they just took their few chances. And that's going to be the difference between winning or losing. Yeah, I mean, stat-wise, I feel like we played better, just not good enough to win, though. Yeah, man, I feel like, you know, we made good moves here. You know, we're on the way up, but we're still on the way up. Now, we did sell the striker, though, Sokler, for actually 2.1 million. So that is going to fund pretty much our entire youth academy system. And also, we might get some more here because I might sell Molloy too. So 2.2 million and then accept that. Okay, yeah, that's going to fund our youth system. It's going to give us probably, you know, around 6 million to work with. Yep, so Molloy is sold now, or Molloy, whatever his name is. I kind of feel bad, but also like hardly knew ya. And okay, that's going to give us around 5 million left. That should be good enough, you know, for youth academy stuff and also like any other things we have to pay for. So that is going to be it for our first window at Aberdeen. I feel like we did a lot of good work though. Even though we lost that last game and it hurts, I like our first few months here at this club. Funny thing about this league is there's only 12 teams, so you play the same teams like pretty soon after each other. Kind of different compared to, you know, the typical leagues. But okay, next up we face Hearts. They're in 7th, we're in 5th. Now currently 6 points off Celtic in 1st. I've only lost 1 game. We gotta try to fall, like, you know, like not too far behind them. So second game with our new look team. Let's see if we can get a win now. And I gotta get that last game out of my head. You know, that 90th minute winner was so annoying. I need a bounce back win here. We all need it. All right, Junior Clarkson to start. Clarkson is gonna wait for Junior. Nice, Junior. Ali was in a good spot there. He kind of stopped though. Now that is a cross in where, okay, we're trying to play him offside, boys, but he's onside. What are we doing? Okonkwo makes a great save, but I don't know why we were holding our hands up there. That is not what I like to see us do at all. Ali is gonna get it over the captain, McGrath. He's gonna cut inside again. Okay, right footed shot. I wanted that to be on his left. Ronaldo Jr. gets it to Clarkson. Shot there. Shot is going to be saved. Okay, we'll try a cross in here. Now, that's not bad. It's not going to fall, though. It's going to be cleared. I feel like we're never going to score from a corner in this team. The players, like, they can't even, like, get their head close to the ball. Leonard showing off the speed. Oh, he just can't get the finish away. Oh, man, he got, like, 90% of the way there. And then it fell apart. Now, cross in there. That's dangerous. Okay, it's going to be back. Going to be good block by Jensen. Okay, it'll be a corner. Wow, if they score first here, I would be so mad. It would be so annoying again. Totally against the run of play so far. Oh, Clarkson, what a dribble there, man. He is so good technically because that was some skill though. Now, free kick chance. I'm not going to shoot this with Tobers. Gonna get it to Leonard. Leonard looking for an option. We'll get it to Ali. Ali, good first touch. Oh, he's got tackled by Kent, man. That should have been such a better chance. Clarkson, Ali, good touch there. Is going to play it over to Jensen, I believe. Jensen is going to stop, look for a pass. Gets it almost all the way to a teammate, but can't quite reach him, man. We're close, but, and like right when there's a chance, like the final part of the chance, we're just not sharp enough. All right, Jensen, good tackle there into Clarkson. Clarkson over the top to Ali. Oh, Ali, it's a perfect chance for you. Please finish that. Thank you. Okay, there's a good finish. Our free agent striker, I think from Qatar. There it is. Finally a breakthrough, man. It's about time. All right, good assist by, I think, Clarkson there. Now, though, let's be ruthless and actually take control of the game and win it. Now, Junior, I like that pressing, man. Oh, we could have won that there. Back to Clarkson. I got a player free on that side all the way to him. It's gonna be Leonard. That first touch, though, was diabolically bad. Bro, we paid $5 million for that kind of first touch. Are you kidding me? Okay, now they're away. This has got to be a cruel joke. Girodia has to try and block this shot. We're doing okay there. We're doing okay. The back heel. Okay, that's fine. Stay calm, boys. Stay calm. Block the shot. It's blocked, and it's gonna be a corner for them. Bro, if we lose this lead, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, that's a clearance right to a player for a shot. Okonkwo is gonna make the save, though. Bro, that could have been so incredibly bad. Now, okay, other side. We are on a breakaway. McGrath over to Ali. Now, Ali, are you gonna break away here? He might. Ali is gonna play it over to Ronaldo Jr. volley. Okay, that is a nice finish from Junior. Might I say that was Ronaldo-esque. All right, great pass from Ali, man. I thought he might not get this pass over, but he did. And that is a nice Ronaldo Jr. finish. Oh yeah, of course, that's the acrobatic playstyle. You know, he's got the playstyle as his father. All right, that should seal a well-earned win here. I mean, there is still some time left, though. Maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. All over the top. Okay, Harvey White, good tackle there. Clarkson doesn't win the loose ball, though. Bro, they're being so patient. This is so hard to defend because they'll just pick out a perfect pass. Leonard, good steal there, though. All right, crossover. That should be pretty it. I don't think they can make a comeback now. We've done well enough. Harvey White, good steal. Gonna play it through to Ali. Now, can we get one more here? He's gonna need some help. Gonna be Ali through to Mr. Harvey White. In for 3, and that's gonna be 3 for Aberdeen. And Harvey White, you know, he's only 66, but he's got an eye for goal. He's scored a few so far. All right, that's gonna be a nice cherry on top of a solid performance now. It's a nice bounce back win. We just gotta try to, you know, keep this up consistently throughout the year. All right, so win after that also in a sim game puts us now in 3rd place and only 3 points off Celtic. I mean, hey, that's a sign, you know, this team has definitely improved. I like this start we've had in the league. But now next game, we take a break from the Scottish Premiership for the Conference League. It's time for the first European match in my entire career. Conference League football, we are facing Rio Ave. So before my first ever European game, we speak to the media. We say playing any kind of European football is special, especially for a club like Aberdeen. Our goal is to win, and we're going to treat it very, very seriously. I mean, hey, I think we have a good chance of winning the Conference League. So that journey starts here at home, though. You know, first year in Europe, if we can win a European trophy, that would be amazing. I think dethroning Celtic Rangers in the first year is going to be a lot tougher. So I think our main goal in year 1 maybe it should be to establish ourselves as like a top 4, top 5 team. And also maybe win the Conference League. Leonard from distance to start. And okay, that was rising. That shot looked decent. Oh, Leonard, good tackle. No foul there. Perfect. Now Leonard's going to get it back to Ronaldo Jr. Now Junior's got, you know, the power shot play style plus. So we definitely should try that more. All right, that one wasn't actually that good, though. And this team is playing so slow and so methodical. Like if we get a steal here, we might have a breakaway chance. Now White, Harvey White, good tackle there. Clarkson over to Leonard. Leonard has got runners here. If people actually run, bro, why is no one running? Leonard gets it over to McGrath, bro. Why are people not running here? Harvey White into Ali, though. Perfect pass. The finish, though, is not quite good enough. It's a good pass. We're going to get a better shot out of that. Junior, fake shot. Gonna go for a left foot finesse that was good. Rebound is gonna be cleared. And left foot, that was not a bad shot from Junior. Now crossover for Rio Ave. That's dangerous. McKenzie, though, good clearance away. Come on, this first goal is close. I feel it. Their defense does not look too good. Harvey White over to Clarkson. Clarkson has options. We're gonna go over to the left back. Okay, that was not planned. McKenzie over to Leonard. Leonard. Oh man, just one pass over. And it's a free shot for, I think, Clarkson. Once again, if we're just a little bit more sharper on these chances, we could score so many goals. The problem is the quality of these players, you know, they're so inconsistent. Clarkson over to Harvey White. Shot there. It's going to fall, and we cannot get the loose ball there. And I would say again, though, you know, that's our 3rd game today where we look like the better team so far. You know, once these goals start flowing in, I think this team is going to be deadly. Just they're not flowing quite yet. Leonard, good pass to Ali. Over to Ronaldo Jr. Junior to Ali. Gonna get it back to Ronaldo Jr. Now he's going to go for a nice skill there. Gonna try to find an angle that's not gonna be blocked, but it is gonna be blocked, and that'll be a corner. Yeah, I can tell Junior is getting more settled in here, definitely. He's gonna go find Leonard, though. Leonard, bro, this shot's gonna be so blocked. We find a shot here that's not. Ali over the top. Leonard, oh man, that was gonna be good, but he got held up by the defender for like a second. That was gonna work, I think. Oh man, good chance there. It's gonna be a crossover that's not too bad, and Jensen, good clearance away, but that's a volley that is gonna go very wide. All right, 25 minutes, and it's still 0-0 somehow. I am not sure how we've not scored yet. Clarkson gets it over to Jensen. No, it's actually McGrath, our captain. Now he's got a pass back. Well, that's gonna be a good shot. Oh, what a save, though, man. He caught it so late. Oh, that's gonna be a penalty. Oh man, McGrath never gave up on the play there, and he got in the way of the keeper. And the keeper goes for a kick, and he definitely got our captain there on the foot. So, man, who is taking this penalty? It's got to be our captain. He won the penalty. Can he score? This would be a big goal. Come on. right side, and we're gonna score the penalty. All right, that was an extra effort play. Of course, it had to be by our captain, and we are going to take a 1-0 lead now. Yeah, that is just an extra effort play you love to see. Now, good chance for them though. Man, these crosses, they keep doing these, and it's not been that good so far, but they're gonna find a good shot there. Okonkwo, great save. That might be his best so far in an Aberdeen shirt. 9 minutes. That's a crossover. It's gonna be cleared. Second clearance, Clarkson. That's okay. Well, that's not a foul. Or that dude stay on his feet. Okay, Harvey White, great tackle there. Come on. We break away and seal this maybe. Ali is going to get it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo Jr. is going to cut inside there on the defender. Has a pass over to the captain. It's actually Clarkson. Clarkson shot. Oh, of course we can't score it, bro. We cannot score the easy ones right now. Bro, we need to go to like shooting practice. Because boys, these are the ones we should be putting in easily. All right, though, I think we've played well enough to win. Clarkson is gonna get it to Ronaldo Jr. in front of goal, and Ronaldo Jr. is gonna seal it. All right, finally we get the second, and that is gonna be a nice win for Aberdeen in the first ever, my first ever European match. And very fitting, you know, our player Ronaldo Jr. scores it. Once again, we're the better team. You know, just if the finishing's better, we could be scoring so many goals, but for now, at least we're still winning. All right, so a very nice start to our Conference League campaign. Now, stats so far on the team, look at that. Top score is going to be Ronaldo Jr. with 5. I mean, once again, that potential is shining through right now. And kind of surprisingly, yeah, Harvey White has scored 3. He's the second highest goal scorer. That's kind of crazy, along with McGrath and also Ali. But okay, next game we are facing, what are their name? Kilmarnock? Is that how you say that? So we're in 4th. We do have a game at hand, though. So if we could win this game, we actually might jump into maybe 2nd over Celtic, at least tied with them. So a win here could really put us in, you know, that top 3 conversation early on. We have 2 wins in a row right now. Let's try and make it 3. I mean, once again, I've been very happy with our performances. I just want to see the goals start flowing in more. Once they do, I feel like then we could truly challenge Celtic and Rangers. Just not sure when that's going to be. I feel like definitely the signings that we made are pretty much all played great so far. Now, speaking of that, Leonard Jr. over to Clarkson. Clarkson is going to find Jr. there. Jr. First touch is beautiful. Shot from Junior, and it's going to be saved. And it kind of wanted a powerful volley there and not one off the ground. Clarkson, cross in. Oh, there's people there in the way. Okay, that was actually probably the closest we've been to scoring from a header. And it wasn't even close still. Now, that is a great through ball. We got to try and block this pass maybe, or the shot. Okay, Tovers did well there, and we do survive it. That was a bit awkward, though. Okay, this team is their second time where they look like they're just away. Okay, Tovers, again, good block. Every time I say Tovers, I think of Toby from The Office. I don't know why. That shot, Conquo, good save, but this team is getting some chances here and some like pretty open ones. Now McGrath over to Ali, back to Clarkson, Leonard. That is some pace right there, and Leonard's gonna score. All right, our first goal with the young Scottish talent, and that is 1-0 to Aberdeen. And he gets the ball and he truly just runs past everyone. Him and Clarkson are both so good to have together. Now Mark Leonard again is gonna stop. Chance for a long shot. Looks good. The keeper is going to save it, though. Oh, that's a nice cross. Conquo, though. That's good keeping. A good catch from our keeper. Clarkson over to Harvey White. We got Ali making a nice run. Ali's going to get a chance here. The angle is not kind. It needed to be in the corner, and we got kind of close, but not quite good enough. Clarkson, Ali again. Man, he's getting chances here. Okay, we're going to stop. Gonna get it back to Clarkson, and Clarkson needs one more pass over to Leonard. Leonard shot, and okay, Mark Leonard has 2 this game. I mean, he's showing why he's one of the, you know, best young Scottish talents in the game. From a midfield spot, basically a box-to-box spot, he's on a hat trick now. Yeah, I think we've put this team in a very good spot this year. I feel it. With our tactics and our coaching, the team feels solid. Am I about to jinx it? Bro, I start saying that and the game hears me. I say that and then they have like such an awkward chance right after. All right, though, 2-0. Let's seal this game further. Clarkson over to White. White's gonna get it back to Clarkson. Over to Ali, and that is gonna be 3-0. Okay, this game is a sign of, look at the goals are flowing in right now, and we look unbeatable. And we are having another A+ performance here. Oh my, what kind of pass was that? Oh, there's an open net. Oh man, Mackenzie, what a block there. That is such a good block. Bro, that initial pass though was insane. All right, that was a chance for them to get back in the game and they just missed it really. Oh man, if he's onside, that's such a good ball it is. Ali's gonna stop. Ali's try to keep it. Oh man, I just tried to get on the inside there. That initial pass though was beautiful. Like, we are showing out today in this game. We are giving the home fans a show. Clarkson over to Harvey White from distance. Okay, Ali just went right off his head. Wait, was that off another player? No, it was handball by Ali, man. Get out the way. What was that? That is some, that's friendly fire. Maybe Harvey White over to Clarkson. Clarkson, oh, I tried to get it back to White there. Overs, great steal. Now Clarkson with a chance for one more maybe. Clarkson is gonna play it. Okay, Ali, why is your run to the corner, man? You're supposed to be right down the middle. All right, reset this. White gets it over to Leonard, looking for the hat trick. This shot is going to be saved. I have one more chance. Clarkson, White slides it. It's going to be Leonard looking for the hat trick. Can he find it? Or an assist or something. We find something. McGrath over to Leonard. Leonard shot. Oh, he's going to find the hat trick in the final minute. All right, with this game, he just basically showed why we signed him. And we have made some pretty good moves here. That is going to be 4-0 to Aberdeen. And after this game, we kind of put our name, alongside Celtic and Rangers. Because after that, we sit now in second place. So literally right next to Rangers and Celtic. Now, it's still early on. It's only 9 games in, but that's a very good thing to see right there. Our team is still a full star away from Celtic, but you can definitely see the improvements we made. You can see it now. We might actually make some noise here in season 1, whether it be in the Scottish League or the Conference League. Now, the next day after that game, then we walk into our office and our sporting director is there. He says we were able to save some money from selling players, and that money has been put into our youth scouting network. He says we're about to get our first reports back, and I think you're gonna like them. All right, so next episode, our first youth scouting reports get back. Are we gonna find another young star? Okay, so in my first few months as Aberdeen manager, we have started to transform this team. 6 new signings brought in from only a 7 to 10 million budget, and right now we find ourselves amongst the best teams in the league. Now, also last episode, we let go of a few players to fund our youth academy, and I think today that's gonna pay off very big for us. So as always, drop a like if you want more of this series, and I say we get right back into it. Now, as we start this episode, we're just chilling in our office, getting ready for the week. And then the Aberdeen sporting director walks in and he says, I want to introduce you to the first Aberdeen Youth Academy graduate of the year. So the youth player himself steps up and he says, my name is Frankie O'Donnell. I'm a striker and I'm ready to show you what I can do. And we say, well, we already have a starting striker in Ali. We do need a backup though. And Frankie says, if you give me a chance, I will become the best striker in Scotland. Now, first comment today, though, you should bring in Lennon Miller, a huge Scottish talent. Yeah, I did look a little bit at Lennon Miller. The issue was he was a little bit too expensive for us. But who knows? Maybe he's target for our future. Now, next one, Ronaldo Jr. is over 6'3" IRL, so I think you should make him that height in game as well. I thought I saw something saying he's the same height as Ronaldo now, which would be around like 6'2". So maybe next year I'll bump up his height like 2 inches maybe. Now, last one, day 1 of asking for a Borussia Dortmund career mode. Yeah, I think in this Journeyman series, at some point I want to go to the Bundesliga. Now, I don't know what team it could be. Dortmund, Leverkusen, a smaller team too, maybe like Schalke. Just at some point, I do want to coach in Germany. So who knows? Maybe it can happen at Dortmund. But okay, we got to talk about our first Youth Academy graduate, Frankie O'Donnell here, because this kid looks special. So in terms of height, he's 6'5". He's 18 years old, 63 rated to start at striker, of course. And he's got 85 to 94 potential. Now that is pretty much like world-class potential. So his best starting stats are he's actually pretty quick for his height. Acceleration, agility, sprint speed, aggression. Now everything else needs a lot of work. Shot power looks good though, finishing, heading. Now he only has one play style, which kind of sucks. But hey, Frankie O'Donnell looks like he could be like a star striker for Scotland in the future here. And also, of course, a star striker for us. That 6'5" height makes me think of like players like Erling Haaland. Or actually, he's more like the height of Zlatan, actually. I think Zlatan was 6'5". So did we just find like the Scottish Zlatan Ibrahimovic? Maybe. But he's definitely going to be in the senior team now. And okay, apparently he has potential to be special. So that is definitely 90 plus potential for Frankie O'Donnell. I mean, I'll say it again. This guy could be special for us in the whole entire series, maybe. For those who know, kind of like Sammy Jorgensen, if you guys remember that. But right, though, he's going to find a spot on our bench. Definitely will get a chance today to play a little bit at least. And we're going to see if he actually is the Scottish Zlatan. All right, though. So first game today is going to be versus Rangers. And they're in first currently. So first versus second. Now, right now, I believe, yeah, we're 3 points behind them. So if we could beat them here, we actually might go into first on goal difference. And they've not lost a game yet. So we could give them their first loss of the year. So once again, O'Donnell's going to be on the bench. Probably makes an appearance at some point if, if things fall into place. But strongest first team. And this is huge, man. First versus second in the Scottish Premiership. Last episode, we had, a devastating loss versus Celtic in the 90th minute, like the last minute of the game. I do feel that we played pretty well against them. So now versus Rangers, see if we can actually get a win versus, one of the 2 teams that we're trying to dethrone in this country. Aberdeen versus Rangers. I'm noticing from the beginning, bro, these guys are sprinting at my center backs. They're sprinting at them, boys. Relax. Okay, they're just like pressing demons, I'm seeing. Oh, that's a nice back heel there. And the shot, thankfully, Okonkwo was going to make that save. That was a good pass, though. All right, they've had a nice opening. Junior over to Leonard, though. We found out last episode, Leonard has definitely got some progressing the ball ability. Ronaldo Jr., though, goes over to Ali. Pass over the middle. Clarkson, you got to score that. Come on, Clarkson shot, and that's going to be the first goal of today. All right, first chance of the day, and it's going to be a goal for Leighton Clarkson. And our finishing has been inconsistent, but man, that's a good start. First shot, first goal. Let's just keep that up now. And we take maybe a shock lead against Rangers away from home. Oh, Leonard, great steal. McKenzie picks it up too. Nice. Now, McKenzie, that's a great ball over to Harvey White. Harvey over to the captain, McGrath. Now, there is space here. We're going to fire it over to Ali. First time shot from Ali, and it's a good attempt. That was a very ambitious shot by me, though. right, once again, like Celtic, I feel like we've been the better team now to start. They had a good first, like, 5-10 minutes, but since then, we've been the better team. It shows our tactics, even though we're so worse than them, you can see them working. Now, Harvey White, good dribbling here. Okay, whoa, we just got absolutely swiped there. Now, Chirodia misses that tackle, but okay, Tobers comes over, and he's going to clear it. No nonsense defending right there. Now, that's some nice passing. It's going to be a shot there. Chirodia can't block it, but Okonkwo, that was a weird animation, but I mean, if he makes a save, I'm not going to be mad. I guess it's an orthodox, but it works. Now, Ronaldo Jr.'s got space again. All right, Junior's going to try to cross this. Okay, that was actually meant for McGrath, not our striker, but it's actually fine because our guy got it. Now, oh, Harvey White couldn't collect that though. Tobers, no nonsense. No nonsense. Oh, no, that's going to be a yellow. Oh, it's actually going to be a play on, and then Jensen gets it, and they pull it back. All right, that was a rough tackle. I'll take the yellow, though. I think that was pretty worth it. This should not be too threatening of a spot, which Ronaldo Jr. clearance away is fine. And okay, halftime, we're currently 1-0 up. Tony Aberdeen is shocking some people in Scotland here. We're shocking some people. Our full budget is like a percentage of these teams' budgets, but we're competing with them. Jensen over to Ali. Ali's gonna get it over to Clarkson. Clarkson, okay, there's no pass. Let's be calm, patience. Now there's a pass because White is gonna play it through to Leonard, and that's gonna be 2-0 to Aberdeen. Away from home right now, we are shocking some people, and this team just feels really good. All the pieces right now kind of just fit nicely. All our signings, like Leonard has been so good since picking him up. I guess he was kind of like the poor man's Lennon Miller, but yeah, he's been so good. Okay, 2-0 up. I think it's time for Frankie O'Donnell. So Ali's gonna get some rest, and the young, maybe Scottish Zlatan is gonna make the first appearance of his career. He's got the bright orange red boots. Let's see if he's any good, and also make sure we don't lose this late. Okay, Tobers, also don't get sent off, please, because that would be bad. Okay, I tried to hit it back to Okonkwo. I guess it works. Short corner, it's going to be probably sent in, maybe not. Going to be now Sutar. Oh, that's a nice pass. Nilo shot. Okonkwo save. And he's going to get it, but okay, that guy was offside. Hey, still Okonkwo. That was a great save, though. I like to see it. Clarkson, Frankie O'Donnell, first touch. Welcome to the team. Now, Ronaldo Jr. over to Frankie O'Donnell. Man, he tried to go for that, but didn't really get close. Come on, don't let him score, though. Don't let him score. I need this 2-goal lead still. We need to keep it. Chance there. McKenzie, bro. McKenzie is such a good left back. He's so good for his rating, and this has just been a very solid performance so far. Now, Leonard's going to get it. Oh, that's not where I want it. You know what? Clarkson is fighting for it at least. He actually put some effort in to run for it, though. I like that. His team is full of young energy. Now, also, that energy is inexperienced. Oh, that could have been so bad. Okay, Chiarodi is going to clean it up, but that could have been so bad. Leonard, O'Donnell's going to play it over to Ronaldo Jr. Nice. Ronaldo Jr. is going to cut inside, going to go for a long shot there. It's right at the defender's feet, though. That's so unfortunate. All right, though, 5 minutes. I think we're going to have a shock win here versus Rangers. They've played well, but our defense has been just enough to hold a clean sheet. Just good enough. Is it still good enough here? Okonkwo, that's another good save from him. And I have been thoroughly impressed with him. He is such a good goalkeeper. Definitely the height helps us. Good punch out from our keeper there again. Come on, we deserve this clean sheet. The defense deserves it. Junior's gonna get a steal there, and I think that's gonna be game. All right, so Frankie O'Donnell doesn't score on his debut, but we get an absolute shock win away at Rangers. And hey, that is a statement by Aberdeen FC, a statement. And so for the time being, we actually sit in first on goal difference, tied with Celtic and Rangers though, so it's so close. But man, our first 10 games in Scotland, that is such a nice thing to see. We are the real deal, I think, this year. And also, yeah, Frankie O'Donnell, got his first few minutes under his belt. We're definitely going to see more of him today though. All right, though, next game is going to be against what I thought was one of the better teams in the Conference League in RB Salzburg. They're in 22nd though. We're in 6th. So it's not been a bad start for us. I'm kind of surprised they're so low. But okay, regular first team is going to play versus Salzburg. So Ali is going to kick us off when it's trying, stay in that top 8 in the Conference League, try and skip that first round. I'm guessing it's the same as the Champions. Like, I actually don't know. I'm pretty sure it's probably the same though, skipping that first playoff round. Okay, Leonard, that first shot was pretty good. Now, Clarkson, White is going to try to swing this up to someone. Okay, actually almost got to it there, but man, we just can't score off corners or even crosses, anything. We haven't even been close yet. Now, McKenzie, Clarkson, over to Leonard. Leonard going to stop finesse. Okay, that is just easily blocked. And Harvey White, though, what a climb there. Leonard is going to be offside. Okay, that's horrible execution. Good start to the game, boys. Good start. Now it's a good pass through there. Defense standing up strong. Going to be a tackle or penalty. One of those things. Okay, Jensen gets it there, but it goes back to him. Okay, this team is definitely holding on to it, bro. It's glued to their feet. Going to be Jensen there. Good tackle. And we do get the ball out. Actually, we do. Leonard or Clarkson. Gonna try to play it to Ali. Okay, I'm just playing rush passes right now. Okay, I gotta slow this down. I think that Rangers win has got me thinking this team is like prime Barcelona or something. Let's slow this down just a little bit. Ali over to Leonard. Leonard is gonna hold this. Oh man, he just closed me down at the perfect time. All right, Junior tries again. He got space to work with now. Junior's gonna cut inside there. Junior is gonna try to play a long pass over to McGrath. That wasn't a bad idea. Not the best execution. Now Ronaldo Jr. on the volley. Oh man, that thing had a nice dip to it. We do need to get closer to goal though. Nice cross in. Harvey White, good clearance away. Okay, someone fell down there, but no penalty. But Salzburg are definitely not playing bad here. I think they're a lot better than 22nd in the Conference League. Junior plays a nice ball to Leonard. Leonard, oh, that's such a good slide tackle, man. You got to be kidding me. We had numbers there, couldn't take advantage of it. All right, halftime, it's going to be still 0-0. I am thinking we're going to see a Frankie O'Donnell appearance here probably soon. And they're finding these passes in our box or in our area, which are dangerous. That shot is not that dangerous though. Now I see a pass to Ali. We're going to try to get it to him, but Ali wasn't really ready for it. It kind of got deflected though. Yeah, we're not finding much success attacking wise in this game. Gonna be a run here. Now it's a good chance for a shot. Maybe we're going to step up. Oh, that's good passing. But okay, Tolbers, that is a great block right there. All right, 2 subs, O'Donnell, and also Keskinen is coming on. Last 20 minutes here to try and find something. I think we need fresh legs on. Now, McKenzie, that might be a little risky, which it really was. That's a nice crossover that is going to be cleared. Header is going to be, oh no, it's saved. Chance is not doing that though. That was so awkward. All these chances are so hard to defend, bro. They're so hard to defend. Okay, Leonard got the block there. Another corner in. White. Okay, that clearance away is so bad, bro. Come on. Hey, Clarkson, that's a better clearance at least. And they've used up like 10 minutes here attacking. The nice ball through. Vander Bremt. What a name. Bro, they're being so patient. It's driving me nuts right now. Come on. Okay, that's actually a bad touch. Junior. Oh, man. Again, bro, they're just winning every 50-50 right now. Bro, they're a team full of psychos. Leonard, it's going to be Clarkson. Perfect ball to Junior, though. Junior gonna get it to O'Donnell, but once again, a perfect sliding tackle interception. That is just incredible. We might have one chance, if any. O'Donnell gonna get this, gonna play it over to Keskinen. Keskinen, oh, we can't get the pass backwards, bro. They've stopped every single like sliver of attack we had this game. I mean, that was just like a defensive masterclass by Salzburg, so it's gonna be a 0-0 draw. Yeah, I did not like that game. That game was disgusting. All right, though. So after a few more sim games, we now sit in second, still just 1 point behind Rangers, though. So we're hanging on. We're 11 points above fourth, so we're kind of pulling away there. It's looking like a 3-way title race this year. Now, before our next game, though, we're in training, and we call Frankie O'Donnell over. We say, you've done well off the bench so far. You know, everyone sees the potential you have. Ali needs a rest, though, so you're going to be starting in the next 2 games. And Frankie says, I won't let you down. All right, so next game is a tough one. You know, second versus fourth versus St. Johnston. Or I should say probably St. Johnstone. But okay, O'Donnell is going to start his first full 90 minutes, and we will see how this goes. And I don't think Frankie's even taken like a shot today. That's how many chances he's had. But okay, O'Donnell gets this game kicked off. See if we have a better one than the last one, man. That last one was just, that was not good football by either team. Now Clarkson is going to get it back to Leonard. Leonard over to Harvey White. White's going to stop. Oh, that's a nice stop. Leonard, chance to shoot. And okay, already better than last game. Leonard's going to score to make it 1-0 in the 5th minute already. And that was as simple as he liked. So funny, you know, we struggled to score all last game, and then we score in like 6 minutes here. Some games can't find the space, others you can. All right, Clarkson up to O'Donnell. O'Donnell, that's a nice touch there. Okay, really good touch. Frankie O'Donnell looking for the first goal of his career, and he's got it. Okay, he just took one really good touch, turned, and then ran at goal. And okay, the first goal of Frankie O'Donnell's career. Man, his first shot, that was a nice finish, though. That was a powerful finish. That touch was crazy, and then he's kind of broke away from the defender. You know, for 6'5", he's got a lot of pace. Kind of scary. It's kind of like Haaland-esque. Really, he's like Haaland and Zlatan mixed, really. Because I feel like he's gonna end up being probably as fast as Haaland. But I feel like physically he looks more like Zlatan. I don't know, but so far he already scored. Now Frankie's gonna try to look for a pass or a shot. Is gonna dink it up. That's gonna get through. And then, oh, Leonard, that was a chance for a beautiful goal. And I thought that went in. That was a great pass from O'Donnell, though. Again, the kid is showing out in his first start. All right, Junior's gonna get that steal. Gonna be Clarkson into Leonard over to Frankie O'Donnell, and he's got already 2 this game. Yeah, we might be watching a future star here. Gets a chance to start, and he has 2 in the first half, already a brace. And man, that pass demanded a first-time shot, and he just took it perfectly. Like, that is just hit so cleanly, no chance for a save. Once again, Frankie O'Donnell, maybe remember the name. Could be a very large character in this Journeyman series. I mean, hey, for 4th place, St. Johnstone are not looking that good. I'm probably gonna jinx it, though. It's just what I tend to do. Ober's good steal. Now White is gonna get over to McGrath. Frankie O'Donnell gets it back to Clarkson. Clarkson gonna get it back to Frankie. Frankie looking for the first half hat trick. Is gonna cut inside. Left-footed shot. Oh, Frankie O'Donnell's got a hat trick. Bro, I was just like trying to test out his skills right there. But he has got a first half hat trick in his first ever start. Now, I kind of forgot he does have 4-star skills. So, you know, he's got some technical ability. And I wasn't quite expecting this, though. You know, just a fake shot and then going away from goal to still get that on target. That is a quality striker's finish. Man, he really had like no chances in the first 2 games. And he has a hat trick here in the first half. That is insane. And also, we are 4-0 up at halftime. I mean, he's literally like 10 ratings lower than Ali, but can't lie, he's feeling real good in this game. Now Clarkson to Junior. Frankie's calling for it. Frankie's gonna get a first touch here. Frankie's gonna have a pass maybe to the middle. Pass over, Leonard shot, and it's gonna be now 5-0. Bro, this is a thrashing right now. This could get very ugly for St. Johnstone. This is a slapping. Clarkson around one. Nice. We got, oh, Frankie's in. Frankie gonna go for, oh, he tried to go for a back heel, I think. Man, he went for something cheeky. And that would have been a nice goal if that actually worked. Or he might score 4 in his first start. He actually might do that. Look, at this point, I'm actually be surprised if he doesn't do that. Now, Clarkson over to Leonard. Leonard, oh, I tried getting it back to Clarkson. Now, Jensen over to Clarkson. Clarkson over to Leonard. Leonard gets it over to Ronaldo Jr. Oh, Jr., you got to score that, man. That is an easy one. And I tried a finesse shot there. I can't do finesses anymore, though. They just don't work like they used to in older FCs or FIFAs. That shot is deflected. Right, short corner over to Harvey White. Crossover. Oh, that was aiming for Frankie. All right, header one, though. It's going to be Leonard from distance. And, okay, he got taken out. He took that shot. That should have been a foul, actually. Leonard into Frankie. Frankie turned there. Shot from Frankie O'Donnell. Okay, that's his definitely his worst shot of today. That wasn't even close. I think we'll let him off on that one, you know, because he already scored 3. All right, though, full time. So that is a 5-0 win. And in his first start, Frankie O'Donnell is going to take home the match ball. And I am heavily impressed after that one. Look at that. So suddenly O'Donnell is the name on everyone's lips. No wonder after the youngsters smashed an incredible first senior hat trick. It feels like we might have just seen, you know, a star being born, but it was only just one game. So our next game, we actually have given hand over Rangers. So if we win our next game, we go back into first with a 2-point lead. I think actually even a draw puts us in first on goal difference. I mean, we're the highest scoring team in the league and also the best defense. We've conceded what, 8 goals less than Rangers? We've got this team looking very special. Ronaldo Jr. is the second highest goal scorer in the league. You know, we got Frankie O'Donnell coming through the ranks. Yeah, we are looking solid. So next game is versus Motherwell. I'm going to play Frankie O'Donnell. I'm going to start him again. Other than that, though, same first team. And can Frankie do it again? We'll see. Now, if he scores another hat trick or even like 1 or 2 this game, then I'll be, I might actually call him the next Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He might earn that tag officially. Now, this guy's got a lot of space in the middle. This is not great. Now, Girodia is going to go for a tackle there. That's a perfect block. That is beautiful defending. Now, it's going to be Clarkson. O'Donnell's making a nice run. Good first touch. The power is nice. Going to go for a shot. Bro, Frankie O'Donnell is the next big thing. The strength there and the size, you know, to hold off the defender and still have a nice finish. Bro, I'm getting like Sean Frost, Sammy Jorgensen, you know, like vibes. And that might be the play style, but that is such a nice finish though. And I think Ali's, his starting spot is definitely in jeopardy. Because if O'Donnell is playing this well, can I really bench him after this? He's playing just incredible. All right, though, McKenzie, Leonard. Oh, if that's still Leonard, man, we have a long shot opportunity there. Look at that top left. Tyztir, manager of the month. I think with our current record, you know, best defense, best offense, that is probably a unanimously voted award for me. Now that's a nice cross in. Jensen. Okay, clearance is not good. Gonna be back to their midfield. Shot there, blocked. Now Jensen again. Jensen, good tackle. All right, let's keep this up. Ronaldo Jr.'s got space. Gonna play it over to Clarkson. Clarkson over to Harvey White. Now over to McGrath, which he's in. Gonna take a shot across goal. What a finish from our captain. Bro, he just put that like where the spiders hang in the corner. This was not really a kind angle. I was hoping for maybe a rebound, but he truly just put that right where he needed to. And we are looking like an absolute like genius mastermind right now in this team. You know, people might have thought at LAFC, Ronaldo carried us. That's why we won the MLS Cup. The fact that we're now doing this in Scotland, I think it's a sign that maybe, maybe we got some ability ourselves to coach and also to build a team, because I am just liking the way we look. And I'm about to jinx it. Okay, that shot is wide. Almost just jinxed it in real time. Leonard Clarkson over the top goes to Frankie O'Donnell. Is going to go for a nice little chip. Oh, he hits actually the post. That would have been so clean. Okay, Clarkson still has it. Oh, that would have been such a nice finish. Try it again, though, maybe. Leonard, okay. Frankie, move. Frankie, you got to move there. Leonard still, okay, he still stole it back, but he got deflected. Bro, that was just chaos. Now, far post, White over to Frankie O'Donnell. Oh, man, that's the closest we've been to scoring from a header. Oh, he came in so well there, but why is it into the ground, man? It should be like a bullet into the back of the net. All right, maybe one more chance for halftime. It's going to be White over to Ronaldo Jr. Okay, keep it. Nice, Junior. Oh, man, he's just a little bit, his ball control stats probably not that good, because I feel like he doesn't keep it like close control enough. You know, it's actually the opposite. He actually has better ball control than dribbling, so it's actually his dribbling stat. I feel like right now it's a little bit of weakness, you know, from becoming a truly elite player in Ronaldo Jr. But him being like the second highest goal scorer in the league as a winger, I mean, that's special. That is, once again, Ronaldo Senior-esque. Now, is that a foul? That's going to be a foul. Now, this is definitely a scoring range. It's going to be the second guy. We're going to jump time it. Oh, man, that was so close. What is that dude's name? Stampedabiliopoulos? What was that? Oh, that free kick was insane. RV, great turn. Clarkson over to Leonard. Okay, Leonard, keep it. Okay, that actually is not what I wanted, but you know what? It works. Clarkson shot. That is a full stretch save. Short corner. Clarkson into Harvey White. White's going to stop and try to find. Okay, there's too many people here in the way. Let's go to Clarkson. Let's try and get Frankie O'Donnell in a better spot, maybe, or instead. Gonna go top of the box to our center back. Okay, that shot was so weak. Don't think he has much shooting ability. Gets it to Junior. Junior Frankie still onside. Frankie using his power. Oh man, that was some weakness right there. You gotta stay stronger. Gotta shield it a little better. All right, Tobers over to McGrath. Stop here. White over to Clarkson. Shot. Bro, I feel like every time Clarkson shoots right there, it's always saved. I've had so many shots so far with Clarkson in that spot, and we just can't score it. Junior, it's gonna be Clarkson looking for something. Top of the box. Leonard, free shot there, and Leonard scores, man. He has got an eye for goal. 75th minute, though. Aberdeen 3, Motherwell 0. And we are on a pretty nice run right now. I don't know if we're going to keep it up the whole season, but it's a very good sign because some of these players are so young, they can still get so much better. So to see this is special. Okonkwo, good save. Corner in. Okonkwo is going to catch that, man. I am so impressed with everyone in this team. Now, I didn't mean to kick it off my own teammate. It's going to work, though. Leonard's going to get it over. Okay, that pass is like a snail pace. Jensen over the top to McGrath. McGrath is going to try to play it to O'Donnell. O'Donnell's going to try to head it backwards. He tried to. O'Donnell is gonna get it to Leonard, actually. Leonard, Clarkson. It's gonna be Leonard looking for the shot again, maybe. Okay, reset this. No, we can work this around. Work it around. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. And that's going to be 4-0. Bro, Leonard is an absolute beast. So many of these players are playing so well right now. Man, today we've been like dominant. We've not made many mistakes today. It's been pretty much all like A+ performances. Now, am I about to jinx it the final minute? No, I'm not. Okonkwo is going to get another clean sheet. And that is going to be full time. Another great win. I'm telling you, Celtic Rangers are not going to drop many points. So to challenge them, we have to play like this consistently. And that's exactly what we did today in this episode. So after that, 17 games in, we now jump into first. 2 points of Rangers and a whopping 6 above Celtic. Stat-wise, Junior has 10, Leonard has 8, Ali has 8. But man, Frankie O'Donnell has 4 goals in his first 6 games. Basically 4 in his last 2. For being only 60th rated, he feels like he's 75 in game. So he might actually, push Ali for this starting spot, maybe. But man, this team right now is in a great spot. It's just still very early, though. We still got a lot of football to play, Now, before we end this episode, though, we have a conversation with the Aberdeen director. And he says, our team has gotten a lot younger since you arrived. Now, this is not a bad thing, but I think our starting lineup needs a veteran leader. And we say, well, do you have someone in mind? He says it might be tricky to pull off, but I actually might. I think the average age of our starting lineup is actually probably like 24, maybe even like 25, but it's a very young starting lineup. So next episode, we're going to be in the January transfer window. Maybe our director has something up his sleeve. Okay, so last episode, we found our first youth academy player at Aberdeen, and that was Frankie O'Donnell, a 6'5" Scottish striker. Now, when we gave him a chance to start, he scored a hat trick. So yeah, I think we just found a future superstar, and that's definitely gonna help in our quest to dethrone Celtic and Rangers. Now, we got some very big games today, and also some very, very big transfer news. So drop a like down below if you're enjoying the series, and I say we get right back into it. Now, as we start this episode, training just finished, and the Aberdeen director walks up to us. He says, we have a meeting scheduled later, and you need to be there. So later on, we get to the meeting, we sit down, and in walks through the door, Andrew Robertson. He sits down and says, I want to come back and play in Scotland. Celtic and Rangers have both offered me a contract already, but I see what you guys are building here. If we can agree to a few details, I'd be happy to join Aberdeen next season. Now, before we get to that, first comment today, sign Trey Inioni. He's a decent center mid with potential. Yeah, I think he's been on our short list since day 1 at Aberdeen. If we ever need a midfielder, he's definitely a target. Now, next comment, you need to bring Ronaldo Jr. to every team in your journeyman career. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to bring Ronaldo Jr. to every single team we go to. I think we'll try to bring him to most teams, but probably not every team. Now, last comment, you should go to Brighton. They scout and sign underrated players and managers from outside of Europe. Yeah, I mean, our goal one day is, of course, to be a manager in the Premier League in this series. And, for a first team to manage in the Prem, Brighton's not a bad option, actually. So another good possible option. But okay, so we got to talk about Mr. Andrew Robertson right now. So he's currently still at Liverpool, but his contract is up in 6 months. And we're actually already in February, so we're past the January transfer window. I couldn't really find any upgrades, I wanted to make with only 4 million in the budget. So there were no January signings for us, but now we have a chance to sign one of the best Scottish players on a pre-contract for next year, which, man, he would come in and instantly be our best player, probably be our captain. That would be a dream signing for Aberdeen, like completely. Now he's currently on 120K per week at Liverpool, but he's willing to take a big pay cut, I think. Anywhere between 22 and 36,000 to sign for Aberdeen. Now, it's obvious he would be amazing for us, so we're definitely not going to pass up on this. It's just, can we get the contract nailed down before Celtic and Rangers? And Robertson has given us that chance, to tie him down first. So crucial squad role. Let's try and get maybe he wants a 1 year. Let's go for a 2-year contract. That makes sense. 2 years, and you can figure out what to do after that. Now, wages. It said 22 to 36. Now, should I trust that or should I go a little bit higher? So we can afford maybe like 38, maybe actually 40. I think I might try 34.5, and then maybe like 100K signing bonus. What would Andrew Andrew Robertson say to that? Let's see if our assistant manager was right. Andrew Robertson is going to accept the contract. He's going to sign for Aberdeen next season, or I should say play for us next season. So we now have an 82 rated player coming in on a pre-contract. For a team that's looking to dethrone Celtic Rangers, that is a power move right there. You know, I wish he'd join now, but it's not really possible financially. So next year, that is going to be a huge addition that's already been made. And honestly, he might slot in and be our captain immediately. So talk about a very big pickup right there. All right, so with that settled, like I said, we have made it to February already. So we simmed about a month, I think. So in the league, we have a 4-point lead over Celtic and a 5-point lead over Rangers. And as you can see, we're 20 points above 4th. So like it is pretty much a 3-horse race. And then Conference League, we finished in 4th place in the league phase. So we are now in the round of 16. So yeah, today we got some very, I guess, you know, season defining games. The first is going to be a matchup with Rangers again. With everyone else so far behind us, you know, these games versus Celtic and Rangers for the rest of the year, these are truly the most important games of the season now. Now, I want to start Frankie O'Donnell, but I feel like I should probably still start Ali. You know, he's 10 ratings higher. I think he's a starter for the rest of the year, and then I can think about next year, like whether Frankie becomes the starter later on. But I'm going strongest first team. Frankie would definitely come off the bench at some point, but we face Rangers again and try to stay in first place in the Scottish League. Now, when you guys mentioned in the comments that, yeah, the Scottish League works a little differently than like a normal, typical European league. You play a certain amount of games, and then the table splits into like 2 groups where your final X amount of games are all versus like the top 6 if you're in the top 6. So I think it means we're going to play Celtic Rangers at least, you know, 2 more times each. So there's going to be a lot of chances for us, you know, take points off each other still. But these feel like pretty much title deciders at this point. We are currently, you know, shockingly in first. Question is, can we actually stay there? Well, that's going to be a tackle. Chiarodi, a great tackle. Now means another one. Oh, that's 2 tackles in a row for him. That's beautiful. Now Ronaldo Jr. is going to cut inside over to Ali, who's in. Ali takes his time. The shot from him, and it's gonna be 1-0 to Aberdeen already. Bro, this team has played so well since we got here. Like, we are so much better than I thought we'd be. Like, our team rating does not really like justify us playing this well. I don't know. The confidence right now is at an all-time high with this team though. That is 1-0 versus Rangers in under 15 minutes. I believe last episode we came here and won, was it 2-0 or 3-0 or something like that? So we just beat them. Celtic was the team that beat us before. So far this game looks like it might go the same. Unless they get a shot away here. They do. Okay, Chiroti get it out. Oh, man, that's very desperate defending, but it works. Now, good pass through. It's going to be another tackle there. A shot. A Conquo. Good save. Now, corner lofted in. That's going to be out by Harvey White. Man, it's going to be a good shot at some point. Harvey White, a good block again, man. That's just good defending from everyone. All right, McKenzie's going to play a long ball. Now, keep it in, please. Keep it in. No, it goes over his head. Or didn't even jump for it, man. He got to at least try. Oh, man, this guy is on a run. I'm going to try to block a pass or something. Slow it down a little bit. And then, okay, Tobers will get it, and we will get it out again. All right, that's like 2 solid chances for Rangers, though. McKenzie, great ball to Junior. Junior's going to cut inside. Going to try to get it to Ali, which he is going to reach that. He's going to take an early shot, but it's going to be, that angle was not really kind there to us. Yeah, they're getting chances, though. Danilo's going to have a chance here, maybe. McKenzie's in front of him. Going to slide over to Nico. Nico over to, oh, I didn't even know these guys' names. That's going to be tackled, though, by Toby Tobers. Now, Ali's kind of open here. We're going to try crossing it to him. Why not? He is gonna, man, Ali, what kind of contact is that on that header, man? I'm not even sure I can call that contact. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, hold up, McKenzie. He's actually kind of fast. He looks tall, but he's actually fast, and he caught up there. All right, halftime, it's going to be 1-0 to Aberdeen. We score 1, it might really take control of the game more so and like kill Rangers off. We need that second goal. And they look like scoring, though. They look like scoring, and that's going to be Matondo with a really nice finesse shot finish. It's been coming. They look dangerous for a while now, so it's been coming. All right, Aberdeen 1, Rangers 1 in the 59th minute. We're going to need more goals. Now, Harvey White over to McGrath. Oh, McGrath, why aren't you running, bro? He was just standing still on the byline there. And Matondo, I know he's quick, but man, we got no one that can even keep up with him. That is saved by a Conquo, and we are going to get it out, man. That header could have been a lot better. We just got kind of lucky. Now Clarkson is going to run. Ali, oh man, he's going to be offside there. His run was so bad. Okay, I think we need a Frankie O'Donnell on. Now that's an insane tackle. That ball bounce was weird. Ali gets it over to White, over to McGrath. Now McGrath is going to cross it. Ali's there, but he can't get it. Volley there. Oh man, what a save by Alduro. All right, that was kind of nuts. All right, O'Donnell on for Ali though. The Scottish Zlatan is on. Okay, we're going to go short corner to Junior. Pass it over. Okay, that's literally right to White. And then we got nothing from that. We literally just gave it up. Nice, boys. Nice. Oh, no. Matondo's in. That guy. Okay, they got numbers here. This is not good. Okay, block the passes. Block them. Okay, that was good. We at least slowed it down. Good chance here. Oh, I almost made that tackle. I probably should have. Second one needs to be made. Harvey White. Okay, we're just slowing him down. We got to win the ball back, though. Okay, thankfully, they played a pass offside, so we get the ball back. 10 minutes to go. Still 1-1. A draw will be good for no one but Celtic. Now, Harvey White is going to play it through to Frankie O'Donnell. Now, he's going to get forward here. Pass back. Is going to go to Harvey White, shot, and that's going to be a goal for Aberdeen. Frankie O'Donnell comes on, he makes something happen. How beautiful is that? And Harvey White, good finish. He's such a good player for being, what, 68 or 69 now? All right, 6 minutes now. That could be a big winner here, especially for the league title. This could be ginormous, Tobers. Good defending there. Got to defend like one more chance, though. One more chance, boys. Going to be a chance there. Tobers. Oh my, why would you not go for a header clearance? That is psychotic. Now Matondo's in. Pass forward. No, not like this. Pass back. Look for the pass. Look for it. Gonna be passed there. Oh no. I'm not feeling good about this. No, you gotta be kidding me, man. They're gonna score a 96th minute winner. Or not a winner, but an equalizer. You gotta be kidding me. Bro, we are 5 minutes over at a time. Man, oh, that just hurts. That goal we scored was so good in the 84th minute. Bro, I felt them scoring though. I totally felt that. So in a big, title race matchup, it's gonna be a draw. So Celtic, it's good for them. That's definitely 2 points dropped. All right, so I think actually Celtic dropped points too. Yeah, they drew 2-2 as well. So our lead stays at 4 points. So it's actually not the worst case result. We're going to play Celtic today, I think, too. So it's going to be another big title race matchup. Our next game, though, is going to be in the Conference League. It is time for our first ever knockout European game in this series, in the entire Journeyman series, actually. And we have been drawn Aston Villa in the first round. So finishing fourth, what we get gifted is probably the best team in the entire Conference League. Like, how unlucky is that? I don't think there's a better team here. I think Villa are probably the highest rated team in the entire Conference League, and we're gonna face them in the first knockout round. Are you kidding me? Bro, the luck there is insane. I should say the lack of luck. Like, out of curiosity, Villa are a 4.5-star team while we are only a 3.5-star team. So I mean, they are the better team. I don't think it's impossible for us to beat them, but it's such a tough first matchup. So we are gonna sim the first leg and play the second leg. So first leg is gonna be a 1-1 draw. Okay, so Ali and Rogers score. So okay, second leg will decide everything then. So okay, so our first taste of European knockout action is gonna be in a very high pressure game against a very good team. So score is 1-1, man. I'm torn. Should I start Ali or start Frankie, man? I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna start Ali, but if he's not playing well, like halftime maybe then I bring on Frankie kind of early, but we're gonna start Ali, the higher rated player. And all right, Conference League round of 16 versus probably the favorites to win the entire cup or competition. Like 16 possible teams who really got Villa. That is still just insane. Now on the flip side, if we win this, it would be a true power statement. If we beat a Premier League team, that would be insane. Once again, I don't think it's possible at all, but it's gonna be tough. Or at least I think it's gonna be tough. We'll see. This is what we have no players above 80 and they have all 80 rated players. Now Leon Bailey is gonna run there. Good pass over. Morgan Rogers shot. Oh my, okay, a loose ball. Conco's gonna get it. All right, that could have been very bad to start. Very bad. And Harvey White, though, is in a fine room with Clarkson. Clarkson is gonna get it through to Ali. Oh my, bro. Oh, that's a great chance. I thought we were gonna score that. I felt so confident in that shot. Bro, we just had a chance that was golden and we missed it. I literally thought there's no way I'm missing this. There's no way. See, I'm like, if Frankie's there, does he score that over Ali? I don't know. He might, honestly. I don't know. Like, never mind rating. Frankie has just been more clinical in his I guess, fewer samples. That is a missed opportunity. Leonard, though. Okay, good steal. Get it to Ronaldo Jr. Jr. is going to hold this up. Oh, he just got pickpocketed, though. Okay, that's a sign. A sign of our team's quality versus theirs, man. Our best player just got pickpocketed that easily. On Bailey. Oh, I should have went for a slide tackle there. I'm going to go for a slide there. And, oh, my Okonkwo. Off him and then off the crossbar, I think. And then that shot is deflected by 2 different players. Okay, off the rip. We are under so much pressure from Villa. Okonkwo, that's a really good save. That is impressive. Cross in. It's going to be, okay. Oh, that's not even cleared, bro. That's going to fall. Okonkwo, another good save. And he's making some saves against a very good team here. And these are some good shots, too. Now, Bailey is going to watch here. Okay, good block there. We just cannot get control of the ball, though. Leonard, that is a very important tackle there, interception, whatever it is. That pass, look, it was going to reach a teammate now. Okay, Bailey plays it through. Who is this? Oh, it's Harvey White. He's not very quick, but he's going to get a chance, and Harvey White shoots, and oh man, he was just being hounded by those 2 defenders. And I wish that was McGrath or, a winger right there. It's unfortunate that was our CDM. All right, the halftime, we had 2 good chances. They probably had 4. Yeah, they've had 77% of the ball in the first half there, so we are getting kind of bossed, but hey, we're still in this. I do not care about possession. I care about the score, and it's currently 0-0. Harvey White over to Clarkson. Clarkson with space. Oh man, that was a good shot. Martinez will make this save. That looked dangerous, though. All right, short corner to White. Gonna get it over to Ali. Pass to Leonard. Leonard shot. Oh, it was a quick shot that looked good, but it's gonna be blocked though. Now that is possibly the worst pass of the season there. It's definitely bad. Okay, I'm gonna bring out Okonkwo late. Oh my Okonkwo. No, why would you go with your foot? Bro, I called him out at a good time. He tried to block it with his foot though. Oh, Bailey's gonna score, man. That was my fault with that pass, but I really thought he had a chance here, bro. If he just... No, he kind of went with his whole body, but he dived too late. If he goes down right there, I think he saves anything. He doesn't give him an option. But he dives so late that Bailey shoots through his legs. I really cannot blame Okonkwo, man. That is so unfortunate, though. Bro, against a team that's that much better than you, you cannot make a mistake like that and expect to win. We need to score, though. Now we need to score. We got runners here. Oh, Ronaldo's pass is going to get caught out, though, man. That was a good option. All right, now this is the most pressure we've felt all season long right now. And Bailey is just running through the whole midfield right now. And Matson over to Ollie Watkins. Going to be a chance here. Back to Matson. Bro, their possession is just insane. I just can't get it off them. Bailey shot there. Okonkwo makes a good save. All right, Frankie on for Ali. We got 20 minutes to tie this up or try to. Short corner, that's going to be, okay, White clearance away. Volley goes right to Okonkwo. We're fine. Watkins back over Okonkwo. Great save. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, hold up. That cross goes over. Watkins will slide it over. Blocked. And then we will... Oh, how do we not get that, man? I need teammate help. Ronaldo Jr., you got to help out there, man. Oh, he was just standing there. Bailey. Girotti, a good block. And we do get it out. We're still alive here, barely. Junior up to Frankie. Frankie, hold it. Frankie, hold it. Get it to Mackenzie. That's fine. Might be last chance here. It might be Leonard. Gonna hold this. Okay, no, don't hold it. Nice, nice. Over to Frankie O'Donnell. Shot. This shot's at the keeper. It's still in. Junior over to Clarkson. Oh, Clarkson shot it. We tied it up in the last minute. Oh, man, that was such a lucky shot we found. That was so lucky. It's 2-2, though. I don't know how we found that shot, but this is Aberdeen still has life. Clarkson just received this pass and just try to go for a low-driven shot there, and it worked. All right, 2-2. How much time added on, though? Maybe a few minutes here? Can't imagine much. It's going to be 2 minutes added on, so if they score here, then it's pretty much game. Please don't do it to me, Bailey. Oh, good pass through Watkins. No. Watkins shot. Okonkwo makes the save, man. They get one final chance from a corner. It is going to be swung in. Harvey White with that clearance is not good. Harvey White gets a good clearance away there. Come on, ref. You got to blow whistle. Thank you. Okay. We are now going to extra time. We got 30 more minutes of football. Bro, we've had 34% of the ball. They've had 66%. They have double our shots. We have been by far the inferior team here, but we're still alive. Come on. Oh, it's been so much defending, though, bro. Like, we're bound to make a mistake with this much defending. You can only, like, take so much pressure. Jensen. Okay, get it, please. All right, pass it back. Oh my, that's risky, but we have to do it. All right, Junior, receive that pass. Nice. Got to play it over to Clarkson. Clarkson, close control. Over the top to Junior. Nice. Junior is going to go for a cross here. Over to... Okay, O'Donnell just went for something special. That was all we could do there. He was not going to win the header. Clarkson, Leonard. Through to Clarkson. Good touch there. Clarkson is going to try to find a teammate. Oh, it's Frankie O'Donnell, and the shot, I thought it went in. Oh, man, I really thought that was in, but it goes and hits the side netting, I think, or something. And I truly thought he scored that. Harvey White is going to play it to Junior. Junior, header back to Clarkson. Clarkson finesse. And he has hit the crossbar. You've got to be actually joking. That was such a well-orchestrated move. Oh, man, it's still tied up here. And we've been the better team, though. Next time, we've been the better team. I will say that. Okay, Mackenzie over to Clarkson. Clarkson has got Junior. Ronaldo Jr. is going to go for a shot there. It's blocked. Oh, man, I wish someone was there for the rebound, though. Come on. Just falls so weakly back to them. Watkins over to Mullen. Oh, man, Jensen has got his hands full right here. Jensen. Oh, good crossover. Header. Oh my, Okonkwo. Okay, don't celebrate after that, bro. You almost made a mess out of it. Bro, it like went off his arm and off the post. I feel like that was a miss save. And he's celebrating it like he just, you know, saved the Champions League final for us. Okay, Ronaldo Jr., good clearance there. Rogers, crossover. Okonkwo, please. Thank you, good catch. We got a minute left. This is last chance here now. McGrath. Oh, great touch. Frankie O'Donnell, run. Frankie's gonna get that. Oh my, Frankie O'Donnell to score a goal to knock out Villa. And it's gonna be a save by Emi Martinez. And we're going to penalties. Oh man, he had a chance there. That was such a good save though. Round of 16 Conference League. We're going now to penalties. Bro, this game has been insane. All right, I guess let's do this. You know, penalties that definitely have the advantage. Gonna be Okonkwo versus Emi Martinez in goal. First up though, Captain McGrath. He is going to score his penalty. Come on, Okonkwo, this is your time to shine. Watkins. Oh, I thought he missed it. That was a good penalty though. Man, look at Ronaldo Jr. He thinks he's him. He thinks he's his father. Pinaldo is gonna, okay, look at Pinaldo Jr. Maybe he is his father. Now, Mullen is gonna go, oh, I thought he was gonna go right, man, but he went left. All right, Harvey White, that's a good penalty, I think. I think it is. Oh, it goes left. Emi Martinez picks the right way. Leon Bailey is gonna go right. Okonkwo makes a good save. Frankie O'Donnell, the next Zlatan. A striker's gotta score his penalty, and he does. Come on, we need another savior, come on. He's gonna go left, he's gonna go left. Okonkwo, no, I guessed right, but he couldn't reach it, man. Mark Leonard up next. Oh, he's gonna save this, I feel like. Oh, nope, he actually doesn't move. Okay, we got lucky there. Okonkwo, if you make this save, we stay alive in the Conference League. It's gonna be Morgan Rogers versus Okonkwo. Oh, man, that was such a good penalty, man. I thought he was going right. All right, Leighton Clarkson, we're going bottom right here. Bottom right, and Emi Martinez does not make the save. Come on, bro, we just need one save. Just one save. Ian Motson, please. He's gonna go right. He's going right. No, he's gonna go left, man. I can't guess it right now. Oh, no, our right back, Jensen. I'm going top right. Top right. Oh, he read that completely, man. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, no, man. Okonkwo, I need you. Okonkwo is not gonna make this save, and we are knocked out of the Conference League. Oh man, I just couldn't save a penalty after we saved the first one. I just couldn't save another one. Aston Villa are gonna knock out Aberdeen and end, you know, oh, that just hurts. That was a great game. I feel like we lost the game next time. We should have scored one of those chances at least, man. We hit the crossbar like once. We had 2 good chances, just missed kind of. I feel like that's where we lost the game. But all right, though, there's gonna be no Conference League trophy in I guess year 2 of this Journeyman series. Our first chance at a European Cup, and we're knocked out in the first knockout round. Man, that just hurts though. That just absolutely hurts. I am so heartbroken, man. The extra time I truly thought we were gonna win that. Normal time I thought we were gonna lose. Extra time I thought we were gonna win. Oh man. All right, so all we have left this year now is just Scottish Premiership. That's it. So we have 4 games left, then we enter that, you know, final phase of the season. I think it's like the last month of the year. What do they call it? The championship phase, I think. So currently a 6-point lead over Celtic, and we played them next. So we can push our lead up to 9 points with what, 8 games left maybe? And I can't believe we lost that though. I cannot believe we just lost that. All right, after that, we need to take a long break from football for a second. Now in our new house, we've got pretty settled in here. You know, we like it. It's not the LA mansion, but it's nice. We've been enjoying our time in Scotland off the field. Now we got to show something though that I've been working on, and that is this, our trophy cabinet for the entire Journeyman series. Now we only have one little trophy here, the MLS Cup, but I'm hoping to fill this place up with trophies from around the world. You know, I wanted to add the Conference League to it this year, but I guess now just only potentially the Scottish Premiership, and even that's not guaranteed. A win versus Celtic here though would be, you know, a good step towards that. Now last time we played here, they beat us in the 90th minute off a last minute goal. Let's see if we can get some much needed revenge. Man, I'm gonna lose sleep over that Villa game, man. I'm gonna lose sleep over that. Does Clarkson in the crossbar, the final chance for Frankie we missed. Oh, it is heart shattering. All right, though, that makes the Scottish Premiership that much more important, man. I don't want to go trophyless this year. We're in first with this many games left. We should have a good chance. If we lose this too, it would be such a disastrous collapse, man. We cannot let that happen. We got to win here. A win would be a statement from us like, hey, even though we lost Conference League, we lost that bad game, we're still fighting here. Oh man, that was almost a shot that we do get out of. All right, good start from Celtic. Now Ronaldo Jr. to Ali. Ali is going to get over to Clarkson, actually Leonard. Leonard over the top to Junior. Junior, good touch there. Now this chance is like slowed down though. Leonard over to Clarkson. Clarkson, that shot's going to be so blocked, man. Chirodia. Oh, bro, he just made a tackle. Then that guy took out his legs. Bro, ref, are you watching the game? That should be like a red card for that guy on the ground. He could have literally injured my center back, Ronaldo Jr. Come on, punish them for that score here. Ronaldo Jr. in. Ronaldo Jr. is going to punish him for that. Aberdeen 1, Celtic 0 in the 20th minute. Yeah, I think Jr. is still like in the top 3 in scoring in the Scottish League. He might be even first. I don't know. All right, good start after they've looked threatening the first opening minutes. All right, McKenzie, good steal. Now going over to Clarkson. Clarkson, that's a very good turn there. Now Ali. Oh, Ali, bro, what is that run you're making, man? It's like he took his eyes off the ball for a second. This looks dangerous. Okay, Tobers just blocked that cross with the header. That was very nice. And then, oh man, White. Okay, that clearance is okay, but definitely could have been better. We're fine though. Gonna be a chance here. Tobers steps up. Another step up there. Okay, that got around him. No, that's going to be a goal probably. That is going to be a goal for Celtic. And that was just like disorganized defending. All right, we are tied up here, man. Man, they're playing so aggressive against us. Like, bro, calm down. Tobers, good tackle there. Bro, they just run at us. So a lot of these teams in Scotland don't play like this. So like when they do, it's like kind of shocking. We're not used to it. All right, McGrath over to Leonard. Okay, hold it. Oh, I just wanted to stop there for a second, man. Wait, that was a foul? I'm not even sure it was a foul, but I'll take it. Now, I think I'm going to give this to Ronaldo Jr. I think I am. He's got the play style as his father, so he's got, you know, some free kick ability. Man, this is going to be kind of wild though, probably. I'm going max power Ronaldo Jr. from the free kick spot. Okay, it might have been a bit too much power, just a little bit. All right, though, 1-1 halftime. Let's see if we can take a lead back the second half here. A loss will definitely not be the end of the world, but like I said, in that championship phase, we're going to face Celtic and Rangers again. I think it's top 6, so those games are going to be that much tougher. So a win here would go a long way, you know, making us feel a little bit more secure. Now, Ali, that's a good run from you. He's going to break away here. That defender got left in the dust, but oh man, his shot, that was not a good shot from him. But I feel like Ali's got, you know, obviously the better stats. He's the better player over Frankie O'Donnell right now, but Frankie's got more of an X factor to him. I think the point next year though is for Frankie to be our starting striker for sure. Gonna get a pass there. Ali's gonna hold it up. That's a good tackle though. Bro, Celtic are so much better than Rangers, like so much better. There's so much more of a challenge. Oh, that's just a perfect over the top through ball that is thankfully gonna go wide. We just got lucky. That was a beautiful move though. And pass here, Tobers. Oh, we just got cut apart there. Conquo. Oh, it's a good save, but really no one's there to the other guy in the box. Man, that's just such poor. Once again, it's disorganized defending. 20 minutes and we're down a goal now, man. That is just so ugly. For the team with the best defense in the league, man, that is disgusting. All right, see if we can find something. Clarkson, good touch there. That's a beautiful touch, actually. Gonna need space, though. We're not finding space. White into Ali. Ali's gonna shoot that. Oh, that's a good save. It was a decent shot, but gonna go out. I think it's time for Frankie O'Donnell. All right, we actually have a bunch of subs coming on because players retired. So like 5 new subs here. Can someone help us win this game? Leonard got taken out. It's a foul, right? Okay, that's not a foul, but the earlier call was a foul? That makes no sense. Come on. Bro, how much money did Celtic pay this ref off? You gotta be kidding me. Junior gets it into Keskinen now. Frankie O'Donnell, you got a breakaway chance. Frankie gets all the way. Come on, take your time. Frankie O'Donnell's gonna score a huge goal right there. Bro, a breakaway chance straight away out of nowhere. And okay, a draw in this game would be big. It'd be very big, actually. As long as we don't let Celtic, take some points off us or points off the lead, that'd be huge. So Frankie O'Donnell comes up with a huge goal in this title race. It's just, is that the last goal in this game? I'm not sure. That's a ball over the top. That's dangerous. All defending by Tiku there is perfect. That was a great block. Now corner swung in though. Dangerous Conquo. Good catch, man. That is some commanding goalkeeping now. Breakaway chance, maybe. Frankie, you got fresh legs and you got pace for your size. A lot of pace. Frankie O'Donnell looking for a winner at Celtic Park is going to cut inside. Frankie O'Donnell shot and he's got a winner. Are you kidding me? Comes off the bench and scores a winner at Celtic Park in the title race. That is insane. Oh, he just ran the full length of the pitch. I guess that's fresh legs or what, but what did I just say? He has like an X factor about him, man. That is a nice finish. He probably's thinking about that Villa finish that he missed in the last game, and he's saying, I'm not going to miss that again. 3-2, and that is going to be hopefully the last kick of the game. Maybe not. Oh, yes, it is. Man, 3-2 against Celtic. That is just such a big win. That's going to put us in commanding position to win this Scottish Premiership. So currently a 9-point lead. That's a very nice cushion with not too many games left. Man, a 64-rated striker, the Scottish Zlatan, he might have just won us the league title. As long as we don't just collapse in the final part of this season, we should claim our second ever league title, which next episode we're going to find out if we can do it. Now, before we end though, there's some news here online. After winning the MLS Cup with LAFC, Tyztir has transformed Aberdeen into a championship contender. They say his reputation across the world is growing and many top teams are watching him very, very closely. I mean, if we walk into Scotland in year one and dethrone Celtic and Rangers immediately with Aberdeen, talk about an absolute statement. There's gonna be definitely a lot of teams watching us. But okay, next episode we find out if I can win this Scottish Premiership title. Okay, so today we enter the championship stage of the Scottish Premiership. We currently sit top of the league, and today I'm looking for the second ever trophy of my career. It's been a great season developing this squad, and now we're only just a few steps away from winning it all in Scotland. Drop a like down below for more of this series, and I say we get right into it. So we start this episode in training. Now we tell our team we only have 5 games left of the season. We control this title race and we have a chance to do something that has not been done since 1984. Now first comment today though, don't forget to monitor Ronaldo's career so you can go after his regen when he retires. Yeah, so kind of funny, speaking of that, I just checked and apparently Ronaldo's actually retiring after this current season here. So that means next year his regen should appear somewhere in MLS. We'll definitely try to find him. Now next comment, are you planning on staying another season with Aberdeen or are you planning on moving on? Yeah, so my current plan is to stay at least 1 more year at Aberdeen after this. So we are going to have a season 2 at Aberdeen, but then I would say after that, it's probably time to move to a better league. There's a chance for us to actually play Champions League football next year. So we are staying at Aberdeen for 1 more season. Now, last comment, if you're staying for another season and Cristiano Jr. goes back to LA, I think you should sign Suleimana from Southampton for that left wing spot. Yeah, I mean, so as we know, Ronaldo Jr. is on loan at Aberdeen. He's still an LAFC player. So if we stay another year, there's no guarantee Ronaldo Jr. is going to come back to us next year for season 2. We might need a left winger, so we'll hear about that probably later on in this episode at some point. But okay, it is time now to get to business. So like I said earlier, we've now entered the championship group phase of the Scottish Premiership. So we have 5 games left. We're going to play the top 6, basically each of these teams, and then carrying those points over from the first stage here, then the champion will be crowned. So for example, Celtic won their first game already in this phase, so they're only 4 points behind us. So we currently have a 4-point lead. So we're going to sim this first game versus Hearts and then probably play the final 4 games of the year. And yeah, in those last 4, we face both the Celtic and Rangers again. So it's going to be up to us to really claim this title. So final sim game of this season here at Aberdeen, and this game is going to be, it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Okay, Ronaldo Jr. scores, but that is 2 drop points to start the championship phase. Right now, it's really up to us. So that means 4 games left and a 5-point lead over Celtic. So there is room for some error, but not a lot of error. A 5-point gap, we can't mess around here. So first of the final 4 games, we are facing St. Johnstone, who we beat 5-0, I think, previous episode. We shall see if we can do it again. Come on, man. I'm looking for my second trophy ever, my second league title. If we bottle this, I'm going to be so upset, man. I will never live it down. So let's try and make sure we just secure this Scottish Premiership. Now, Clarkson to Junior, who we saw is actually the top scorer of the league, which is kind of crazy. Now, Lee's going to get a first shot away. Over to Junior. Junior, good take, and okay, Ronaldo Jr. scores first. It's only been 5 minutes, already 1-0 to Aberdeen. Yeah, so Junior is the Scottish Premiership top scorer. That's pretty insane. I mean, I said it when we signed him here, he could definitely become the best winger in this league. He might be the best player in this league now. All right, good start, 6 minutes in. All right, boys, let's not let them score it after. That'd be horrible. Chiroti has to try and block this shot, maybe. He's gonna get a tackle in. Oh, that's just so awkward. Tobers has to come over, but instead they're gonna score, man. That is just such weak defending. Everyone's just like standing there waiting for them to shoot. Bro, that might be like the worst goal we conceded all season long, because that was just pitiful. Harvey White, Clarkson over to Leonard. Leonard shot, and oh, I probably could take a touch there, but I wanted the first time shot, and that is a missed chance. All right, Tobers, good tackle there, no foul. Wait, that's gonna be a foul? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Bro, no team has won the Scottish Premiership other than Celtic Rangers the last 40 years, and I'm smelling something that's rigged here, man. That call there was actually insane to say that was a foul on us. Ensign over to Ali. Get it to the middle. Okay, that slowed it down so much. Clarkson shot there. That's powerful, but it's gonna be saved. Let's try this again. Ali over to Clarkson. Ali. Pass over. That should be a goal. It's going to be Harvey White. And okay, it's 2-1. Great shot from Harvey White. Good pass from Ali too. All right, come on. 2-1, 40th minute. We cannot mess around with this, man. We can't mess around with it. I'm not even sure actually Rangers are in the race still. It might be just us and Celtic. Rangers are kind of far behind Celtic too. So we're going to play long ball there. Now McGrath is going to try to get that. He almost does. But we got fouled there. Okay, the ref actually called it. Maybe it's not rigged. I am very surprised we got that call. Now Tobers. Over to Clarkson, get it to McGrath. Oh man, that was gonna be a nice pass if we can get around the defender there. All right, halftime, it's gonna be 2-1. You know, I hated that goal we conceded, but at least we scored 2 to retake the lead. Let's make sure we don't give them any easy goals today, any more of them. Now it's gonna be Clarkson. Fake shot is okay. Clarkson shot. Oh man, that was just so slow. Clarkson's good, but he definitely has trouble finishing. Probably is his main weakness. That is a great through ball to their right winger. Gonna be a pass back. Good defending by McKenzie. Good defending. Okonkwo is gonna make a good save there. Corner for St. Johnstone. Get this out. Okonkwo. Good catch there. All right, now let's try to go for a quick counter attack. Junior gonna play it over to Harvey White. We got space here. Ali is in. Oh man, this is a counter attack. Ali is in. His stamina's gone, but he's gonna shoot, and that's gonna be a 3-1 lead for Aberdeen. All right, that is a huge goal in this game right here. And Ali's had a great season. I think he has like 21 goals and 10 assists too. He has had a great year. Talk about a free agent signing that was worth it. Oh man, Harvey White, that's such a good tackle. Now we can break again, and they're pushing numbers up. Ali is gonna get a touch here. Okay, I tried to go around the defender. That touch was not what I wanted though. Now chance for them, but Tobers, good tackle there. Okay, I think we're taking care of business here. I can't see us losing this game at this point. I think since they scored, we definitely, you know, taking care of business. Leonard over to Junior. Is gonna cut inside pretty well. There's shot from Junior. Oh, post. Second shot, and it's gonna be cleared. And that's unfortunate. That'd been a nice goal for Cristiano Jr. All right, the Scottish Zlatan is on for Ali for the final, 20 minutes here? Just to see things out and seal this. Now that's not gonna be too threatening. Leonard over to Frankie. He's got fresh legs. Pass back to Clarkson. Clarkson over the top. That goes to, oh, Frank O'Donnell. Nice pass there. Junior is going to cut inside. Oh, he tried to do a skill there, but it's not going to quite work. Now, if Celtic drop points, we could definitely secure this, you know, this title maybe early. We will see how the table looks after this game, but this is going to be a win. So a nice start to, you know, our Scottish Premiership title push. All right, so 1 of 4 games. That is step 1 now done. All right, so if we check the league table, Celtic won their game as well. So that means it's still a 5-point lead with now 3 games left. So I might go down to the second last game of the season. You know, if we win these next 2, I think that pretty much confirms we're champions. And last game versus Celtic might not matter. But okay, next up we face Rangers, who we drew last episode, I think 2-2 against. You know, they scored like a horrible last-minute equalizer versus us. So come on, 2 more wins and we are Scottish Premiership champions. Bro, what's crazy in this league is the gap between us and Celtic Rangers and everyone else. That gap is so big. There's such like a quality disparity in this league. Like when I face Celtic, it feels like I'm facing, you know, like a really good team. Everyone else does not feel like great. Rangers feels like an okay team. It's like playing against Premier League teams and also like League 2 sides at the same time. Maybe like Championship or League 1 sides. Maybe that's more fair. Now, am I gonna jinx it? I'm about to jinx it, man. The jinx is so real. Oh my, though. Chiarodia, what a tackle, man. I don't know how that wasn't a penalty. We must have had just enough contact there. Okay, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Tobers. Okay, wait, he's offside. Okay, he's offside, man. That was so sloppy. That tackle, though, was amazing by Chiarodia. All right, Jensen, McGrath over. Oh, nice pass there to White. Now gets to McGrath. This passing is very nice. Can he get that ball, though? No, he cannot quite get it. Still going to be a corner for Aberdeen, though. Come on, first goal. Let's get it here. It's going to be Harvey White. Gonna loft it in the box. It's gonna go to McGrath. Oh, our captain. What a goal. Bro, he actually just did that. Okay, 16 minutes in, McGrath scores one of the best goals of the season right there. And the Aberdeen fans go wild. And he was just unmarked. Like, no one's even close to him there. And yeah, that is an insane finish. All right, 1-0 in 16 minutes. Oh no, bro, they're gonna score right after that. Are you kidding me? I just lost it in such a bad spot. No comment about that. No comment. I am going to ignore what just happened. McGrath, Ali. Okay, gets it over. Okay, no, it's tied up. Okay, we need to relax here. We need to stay calm. Gonna be Jensen tackle there. It falls right back to them though. Now they have space. Oh, I can't get there. And it's going to be another goal for Rangers. Oh, we just gave them life, man. I can't believe it. Okay, 2-1 in 26 minutes. In 10 minutes, they've turned this around completely. Bro, on these sliders, that is how fast a game can change against a solid team. And there's a lot of time left. Everyone relax. Everyone take a breath. McGrath is going to get it to Clarkson. Clarkson in the box. Needs a help. Gonna go to Leonard. Leonard. Oh, good touch there. Good shot. All right, I'm gonna send this corner in. Why not? Corner sent in. That is going to be no contact, though. I'll leave over to Clarkson, who's still on side. I see a far post cross that looks good. Oh, Ronaldo Jr. We've actually scored from a cross and a header. Bro, it's an absolute miracle, and it's 2-2. I can't believe it. I think that's the first goal I've scored in the series off a header. I think it is. All right, 34 minutes in. It's all tied up again. This is a wild game so far, although it's pretty much just like self-inflicted damage. At least that first goal was. Man, their attack, though, they're finding space here. Our defense does not look as sharp. Oh, man, Chiarodia, another block from him. We're just giving them so much space, though. That's dangerous. Tolber's block. Okay, please get it out. Oh, that was risky, but it works. All right, now, Junior, run like the wind. Run like the absolute wind. Oh man, he is blazing past everyone. Junior has a pass over. It's gonna go to Ali. Oh man, that's 2 headers in a row. Are you kidding me? Bro, I've spent 5 episodes trying to score a header and we just scored 2 in a row. It is a Christmas miracle, although it's not Christmas. Okay, halftime, and that's gonna be 3-2 to Aberdeen, man. What a first half. That is just insane. All right, if the defense sharpens up here, this should be a nice win and a step closer to that league title, man. The second trophy of my career. That MLS Cup in my trophy cabinet, it's getting lonely, man. It needs a friend. Now Matondo over to this guy who scored probably their last 2. And he's gonna score another one. Bro, I just can't defend them. They're playing so well attacking wise. It is 3-3. Bro, we have the best defense in the league. I just can't stop them. Is that not a foul? Ref, is that not a foul? Are you kidding me? What am I watching here, bro? Is this even football? It doesn't even look like football. Oh, that's gonna be a run. And okay, Okonkwo is gonna make that save. Okay, that was almost like a second chance that I think he played it off the striker, so I guess it works. But bro, this is like madness right now. It's madness. McGrath over to Clarkson. Clarkson is gonna wait for a runner. Clarkson over to McGrath. McGrath, he's going to cut inside. Stop. Look for a pass. Okay, hold up. Oh, this just got ruined. Leonard, wait for it. Leonard, wait for it. No, that wasn't the right pass. No, that wasn't. Wait. Oh, he's going to get it. Okay, it works. You know what? I meant to do that. No, I didn't. I just lied. I did not mean to do that. But okay, Ali is going to make it now 4-3. Bro, I tried to play it at Clarkson here, but he was offside. Yeah, I tried to play it at Clarkson, but the ball went to Ali instead. You know what? It's still going to work. Yeah, I did not really mean to do that, but you know what? I'm pretty happy it went there. 4-3. This is just absolute madness. We still got 20 minutes left here. Nice through ball. Man, this team is just not quitting. Oh my. Okay, hold up. Jensen. Okay, he took so long to pass it out. Okay, let's get it out. Okay, Clarkson, run this out. Can we actually get out of our box here? Ronaldo to Ali, into Leonard, who's got pace. Also some skill. Oh, he pulled it out of the bag, but it didn't really work. All right, over to McGrath. The captain will shoot across goal. And okay, that is going to be 5-3. Man, that's just a really good finish, though. From that spot, that's beautiful. Okay, 5 goals scored. That better be enough to win this game. Or 8 goals in a 6-minute game. That is insane. Oh my, there might be more. Bro, this guy is literally unguardable. That's going to be a shot. Okonkwo is going to make that save. All right, Frankie on for Ali. Bro, this team is just not quitting. They're really not quitting. Corner is going to be taken. Okay, it's going to be another corner. It's just corner after corner right now. Corner after corner. Corner in again. Oh, that's going to be a good one. The header, though, is not good. Never mind. All right, 6 minutes. This game should be done. This has been a wild one, an instant classic probably, but this should be done. Frankie O'Donnell has a chance. Oh, he's going to be offside? That must have been so close right there. Frankie always going to be offside there again. Okay, Frankie just can't stay onside. But that is going to be it. Okay, so game 2 of 4 is going to be another, job well done. It was sloppy, but it's going to be a 5-3 win versus Rangers. So it looks like Celtic won their game too. We're not getting any celebrations here, but a win in our next game might give us actually the Scottish Premiership title. All right, so yep, that is the scenario. So Celtic beat Hearts 3-1. So now we face Kilmarnock, and if we beat them, that is the Scottish Premiership wrapped up. That last game versus Celtic won't even matter, so we could confirm it right here with a win, man. Since 1984, no team has won Scottish Premiership since Celtic Rangers. That's such a crazy record, but now we have a chance to like break that curse, I guess. All we need is just one more win. Now, also a side note, I think we're going to finish first or second no matter what at this point. So that confirms that next year Aberdeen's going to be in the Champions League. So Champions League football with this side, that's going to be fun, man. Our Conference League exit was so disappointing. So, Champions League, that's going to be a whole nother level. But with a small team like this, it's going to be interesting, facing the giants of Europe. All right, though, Clarkson, Leonard, let's get this off to a good start, man. I want this title sealed today. Clarkson, you know what? From distance, why not? Okay, I guess that's why not, man. All right, McGrath, get it back. Clarkson, let's try this again. We got options. It's going to be Leonard through to Ali. That is a great take, and that's gonna be 1-0 to Aberdeen. And that was just a simple goal for us. I don't want to jinx it, but I do feel like this is in the bag. You know, the Tyztir jinx is famous worldwide, but I do feel pretty confident that we're winning this game here. After our conference league, you know, heartbreak, I was not gonna let this title slip, man. Ronaldo Jr., as soon as I say that, I lose it. Great. Clarkson, Leonard, Harvey White running. Clarkson making a run there. No, that was meant for Clarkson, not Ali. That went to the wrong player, man. Clarkson was making a very nice run there. Now Ali is gonna get a very nice pass to Junior. That's gonna, okay, bounce up awkwardly. Oh, Clarkson, great tackle there. White, get it back to Clarkson. Okay, where's this goal at? It might be there through Leonard, and that's gonna be 2-0 to Aberdeen. Yeah, once again, I'm not gonna lie, this might be in the bag. We walked right into Scotland, you know, took over probably the 4th place finishing team, and we are gonna break a curse that has not been broken for 40 years. I think the fans can sense it, you know, they can sense it. Now, McKenzie over the top to Junior. Good first touch there. Junior is gonna go for a Ronaldo chop. Oh man, he's looking like Ronaldo Sr. He's gonna hit the post though. Man, that'd have been such a nice goal. Probably the cleanest of the year. Now Clarkson over to Leonard. Leonard, fake shot around him. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, he goes for it still. He just went down. Okay, what is happening here? Bro, that was an absolute mess. All right, though, come on. 45 minutes to now seal this title. Let's do it. Now, Kilmarnock have a chance there. That shot's going to be blocked by Chiarodia. Cross in. That's going to be McKenzie. Okay, that clearance is awkward. Akonko's going to catch it, though. Nice. Oh, man, Clarkson. Great pass over there to McGrath. Man, our counterattack in this team is so good. Ali to Clarkson. Clarkson is going to try to feed it back to Ali. Oh, that was almost going to work. Okay, I didn't mean to shoot that, man. I meant to go for a tackle. I mean, this team is not giving up, although they haven't looked too threatening. Cross in, Chiarodia, good clearance away. Defense is holding up this game. Oh, Junior. Okay, Junior's, he's definitely developing here. He's showing off the skills. Now, he's got space for a long shot. Of course, it goes right off the defender, though. Now, it does give us a free kick chance, which I think I am giving it to Ronaldo Jr. We're doing it. Just like his father, can he actually score a free kick? Let's see. This would be the ultimate way to finish the season. Come on, Junior. Free kick is going to be... Oh, it's just so poor. Bro, does he even have the dead ball playstyle? He should, right? Bro, that was so bad. Shield your eyes. Oh my, oh my. Oh, that's gonna be a tackle. And is that a red card? Or that might be a red for Toby. It is gonna be, it's a red for Tobers, man. All right, my bad. Let's do Noster for Clarkson. Let's also do Frankie for Ali. Just a small mistake there, just a small one. Now, if they score this and ruin our title celebration here, I'll be so mad. All right, block there. Leonard gets it, and we will get out of this. All right, we avoid disaster. We avoid it. Oh, Junior, great steal there. Leonard, gonna get it to Junior. Junior, through to Frankie O'Donnell. We trying to go for a shot there. Okay, he got pickpocketed from behind a little bit. Defender got a touch on it or something. Now, even though we're down 10 men, I'm not going to lose this lead. No way. Now, that's a good through ball. Hold up. The nice pass over. Defense is there, though. Oh my, that touch is horrendous. I thought Chiarodia was gonna get a touch there. Okay, hold up. We got 7 minutes left and it's 2-1, bro. I am not losing this lead. Come on. I am not bottling this game like that. No way. Let's take it calm. Patience. White is gonna turn there. Nice. Harvey White is gonna get it to Frankie O'Donnell. Get it over to our captain McGrath. 3 minutes. Harvey White is gonna get a shot here. Maybe go to Ronaldo Jr. actually. Junior, a chance to seal it, and it's gonna be Junior to seal it. That is gonna be the Scottish Premiership going to Aberdeen. And we just claimed this second trophy of the entire Journeyman series. It was never in doubt, never in doubt. And I really thought it'd be like, you know, at least a year before we challenged for the title here, but nope, we are getting some celebrations here because Aberdeen are gonna be Scottish champions. In only 12 months, we have broken the Scottish curse of 40 years almost. I can't believe that. Like 1984 was the last time any team won the Scottish Premiership, but also the last time Aberdeen won the Scottish League. All right, so fast forward to the end of the game versus Celtic. It's time for the trophy lift. That MLS Cup in our trophy cabinet, it's going to be a little less lonely now. You know, I'm trying to fill it up with so many trophies, you know, multiple Champions League trophies, multiple league titles, and, you know, really in as many countries as we can. Now, honestly, that trophy doesn't look like the best. You know, it's not the greatest trophy I've ever seen, but you know what? It's going to be a nice addition to our cabinet. So it has taken 40 years to crown another Scottish champion, but we have done it with Aberdeen. And only our first year. That is an accomplishment. And hey, so next year, we're going to be with this team now in the Champions League. That is going to be very interesting, man. We are going to be truly underdogs. And also, of course, we're going to see if we can go back-to-back in Scotland in Scottish Premiership. So final standings, we finish on 85 points, 2 above Celtic. Final stats, Ronaldo Jr. scored 25-6, Ali 24-11, Leonard Clarkson both 12-10. Clarkson 12-20 is insane. And then Frankie O'Donnell scored 6 in his debut season 2. Ronaldo Jr. does take the golden boot in Scotland, so that's special. And man, I enjoyed this season so much. This team is really fun to use, so I'm excited for another season of this with this team in the Champions League. But now, before we actually fully end this season, we have a conversation with Ronaldo Jr. Now, he says, even though I'd be happy to return to Aberdeen next year, I think I want to face a bigger challenge. I have some offers from the Bundesliga and La Liga, so he's telling us I won't be at Aberdeen next season. So there we have it. Ronaldo Jr. is going to go back to LAFC, then probably make a move to, a bigger team, maybe the Bundesliga or Spain apparently. So for year 2 at Aberdeen, we're not going to have Ronaldo Jr. in the team, but we'll definitely reunite at some point in this journeyman path career. All right, though, next season is going to be very, very interesting. I guess we'll see if I can win the Champions League with this Aberdeen team. Okay, today we start my second season as Aberdeen manager. In season 1, we broke the Scottish Premiership curse by finally dethroning Celtic and Rangers. And now here in season 2, we take on the Champions League with a team that is not quite ready for that yet, but we got some plans to get this team ready. So new season, new kits, and the Journeyman series continues. So drop a like if you want more of this series, and I say we get right into it. So as we start the new season, we call Frankie O'Donnell into our office, our youth academy Scottish striker. Now we tell him with Ronaldo Jr. gone, we're gonna need someone to really step up and replace his scoring. Remember when he told me that you're gonna be the best striker in Scotland? This season, I'm giving you your chance. Now, first comment today, if you don't want to bring Ronaldo Jr. to every team, I suggest to bring at least one different player you've managed before to each club. Yeah, we're not going to take Ronaldo Jr. to every team we go to, definitely not. I mean, as we can see a little preview, he did move clubs in this season here, the start of the season. But that, of course, doesn't mean we can't bring other players to our new clubs. Players like Frankie O'Donnell. Now, last one, Jamie McGrath left Aberdeen IRL to go to Hibernian, and Ross Doohan joined Celtic IRL. All right, so because of that, we are going to sell McGrath. He was our current captain last year, but we are going to sell him in this window. And it kind of works out because we have a new captain on our team, of course. Andy Robertson, we signed him on a pre-contract last year, so he's going to be the new captain of Aberdeen. And our last one, you got to start Frankie. Whenever he comes on, he makes instant impact, and also he creates chances for others. Yeah, what you guys just saw, we are going to give Frankie a big chance this year, and it's going to be a chance to be our starting striker. So first move of the year is going to be making Ali the backup striker and then Frankie the starting striker. Pretty much banking on Frankie's growth. He's 19 years old. He's got a lot of potential. I don't want to ruin it. So he's going to start most games, but Ali's definitely going to play a lot still. But I guess that's kind of the first move of season 2. Now here in season 2, our budget is better than last year, definitely. We start with 14 million in the budget. So, it's not like it's not 20, 30, but it's definitely better than last year. Well, we start with like 7 million. So it's double last year's. But this year, this team is now in the Champions League. And right now, like I said, we are not ready for that. We got to try to make some signings to get this team ready to compete in the Champions League somehow. The first was definitely Andy Robertson, but we got a lot more planned. Now we got to address the Scottish Premiership's top scorer last year, Ronaldo Jr. He is now at Bayern Munich. So I guess he went back to LAFC, then Bayern signed him. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good club to go to. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe we face Bayern in the Champions League and we face Ronaldo Jr. That'd be really funny. But okay, considering that Ronaldo Jr. is gone and also Jamie McGrath is going to be sold, that means this year we pretty much need 2 starting level winger signings. I think I'm going to target that, maybe another attacker on the bench, and then maybe a new right back too. So we're looking at least probably 4 signings, and I kind of got them picked out already. 14 million is not a lot for 4 different signings. So I did a lot of scouting, try to find some good deals for us, players that make sense, more so like financially than anything else. So the first player I want to sign is going to be Adnan Januzaj, the former United Wonder Kid. And it's crazy, he's 31 years old now. But I feel like, his time playing in the top 5 leagues is probably, it's dwindling down. He'd basically be like the Jamie McGrath replacement for us. And at 75 rated, he'd be, one of the best players in the team. He's not the quickest, but he's got some very good like on-ball stats. But more importantly, we can get him for maybe only around 3 to 5 million. Now I feel like that is an absolute steal. So let's see if we can get this approved here. Let's go for like maybe 3.5 to start. Let's see what Sevilla say to that. Okay, they're gonna apply with 3.9, bro. This is a deal. I mean, he's 31. That's not like he's 34. Like that's not too old. So 3.7, they're gonna accept that. Okay, this is a done deal. 3.7 for a 75 rated Januzaj. I will take that. And with that, Januzaj accepts the contract. So that is the first signing of season 2. Yeah, I mean, I'll say it again. 3.7 million. That is a bargain for us. Januzaj, welcome to the team. All right, so that is gonna be right wing now sorted. Now let's go for our new starting left winger. Now we're gonna go for a player you guys suggested in the last episode. One of you guys suggested, and that is Sulemana from Southampton. 24 years old, 93 pace. He's 75 rated too. So I think he'd be a very solid Ronaldo Jr. replacement for only like 4 to 7 million. Let's see if we can actually get a deal done for that price. I think I might start with like 4.9. Kind of a lowball offer. Let's see what they respond with. 6.3 they responded. All right, 6.3 is not too bad. I'm gonna go 5.6 counter offer. And okay, they accept 5.6. Yeah, I think that's another good deal for us for a new left winger. And okay, so Sulemana is gonna accept the contract, and that is gonna be the Ronaldo Jr. replacement sorted out for us. All right, so left wing now is sorted alongside Januzaj. Now I like Jensen at right back, but I feel like that's one spot we could definitely improve on. And I found a free agent that looks absolutely insane. He's definitely like a regen. I don't know who of, but this dude looks insane. His name is Ibrahim Fox. He's a 19-year-old right back from England. Value 11 million, and he's already 75 rated. So this dude looks insane. 85 pace. 92 acceleration. He's got, you know, solid defensive stats, good dribbling stats. You know, we're gonna keep the rule of only like one free agent per window, basically. And I feel like we can't go wrong with this guy to be our new starting right back. Ibrahim Fox. I got no clue how he's in the game. You know, I don't know who he's a regen of, but he could have like 85 plus potential. Who knows? And okay, with that, Fox is going to sign the contract. So we get a free agent signing. We get a new starting quality right back for us for free. All right, so Fox, Yanezai, Sulemana. I think I have one more signing plan, but I think it's time to probably sell a few players here like McGrath. So let's see if we can sell them. All right, so McGrath, you're able to sell for 3.3 million, and we also sold Tiku for 4.2 million. Since we have Andy Robertson, we don't really need a backup, you know, a backup to the backup of the left back. So that has brought us up to 7 million. Now I want to spend maybe like 2 million more of that. There's a player I found here that I think is it might be too good of a deal to pass up on, and that player is going to be Emmanuel Dennis from Nottingham Forest, the former I believe he played for Watford, right? I might be wrong, but that's kind of funny. I don't know why he looks so tall in the menus when he's only 5'9". Like Barrington Diaz is 6'2". But Emmanuel Dennis looks taller than him in the menus. I don't know why, but it only costs like 1.2 to 2 million. And I mean, for like off the bench, you know, maybe gets a few starts at left wing striker. For that low, we have to try and bring him in because I do think he'd be good for us this year. And we're playing Champions League football, so we need a big squad. So I'm gonna try 1 million, and they're gonna walk away. You gotta be kidding me! Come on, bro. They're probably gonna want like 1.2 million. They're gonna walk away over 200,000. Relax. I'm coming right back, bro. All right, bro. A week later, I'm right back. I'm right back in your office, Nuno. 1.3 million, and they're gonna want 1.7, 1.5. Should get it done, and they are going to want 1.55. Okay, Nuno, take your 50k. That is some shady negotiations though. All right, so with that, the 28-year-old left wing slash striker is going to accept the contract, and I believe that's going to be our final signing of the summer window. Why does he look so tall though? Am I missing something? He's like 5'9". Why does he look so giant here? I'm so confused. Yeah, I mean, look, Leighton Clarkson is 5'9", right? If we go to Dennis, who's also 5'9", he's like giant. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that, but so 4 players brought in, you know, 3 75 rated players to, you know, increase the rating of our squad. I like that. Kind of curious. What's our team rating now? Okay, we're still a 3.5 star team, so it's not great, but you know, we're getting closer to Celtic, closer on paper. Although you can see, like, even the ratings, they're still a much better team than us. All right, though, I think we made some solid improvements here. Bench looks deeper, you know, with Ali and Dennis there. And I think we're ready now to officially start season 2. So first game of the year is going to be versus Motherwell. Now I am going to make a slight change to our sliders, a very slight change. I'm going to make them just a tiny bit more tougher. We're gonna raise the CPU sprint speed to 60 and also acceleration to 60 as well. So basically just +5 to their speed. Otherwise, same sliders as last year, you know, pass error, shot error, their first touch error is the same. I'm just gonna make them a little bit faster. I think that's gonna make it just a little bit tougher. But okay, the before game 1, we gotta show off our, I guess we only have 2 kits here, so I guess only our 2 new kits. You've seen the home kit already, you know, it's got a white collar, it's got the classic Aberdeen red, pretty simple. And then our away kit's gonna be like a yellow and black combo. It's got like some red stripes down the middle too. I guess game 1, man, this team has both of our colors. Which one of these is not clashing? I guess the yellow one's not clashing. You know what? I'm gonna give them their away. I'd rather the kits just not clash. We're gonna do that. All right, then we got debuts for Sulemana, Yanezai, Fox, and also Frankie gets his chance to start. So after a season where we broke the Scottish Premiership curse, of course our goal in the league is to, you know, go back to back with another league title. I currently have now 2 trophies in my trophy cabinet. We will see if we can add more this year. And also, yeah, Andy Robertson's debut for Aberdeen 2, our new captain. Of course, I can't forget him. All right, Frankie to Clarkson. Let's see our new players here. Sulemana's gonna be in a little bit, I think. Definitely got a little more pace than Ronaldo Jr., but kind of the same dribbling problems, you know. Not the cleanest dribbling. Okay, Leonard, that is a great steal. Frankie's gonna be onside, I think. Frankie. A chance for a diving header. Oh, what a goal from Frankie O'Donnell to start season 2. Bro, what do we call him? The Scottish Zlatan. That was a Zlatan-esque finish. I guess that is how you start a new season at Aberdeen. I kind of thought he was going to go for like a volley here, but no, he goes for a diving header, the madman. And not only that, he actually scores it. That is incredible. All right, so it takes us 7 minutes to score the first goal of the year already. That's a good sign. Now, Leonard over to Clarkson. You know, this could be a very good start for us. Clarkson has space. I'm going to wait for Harvey White. Now, Harvey White is going to shoot it, and it's going to be 2-0 to Aberdeen. The champions are showing why we're the current champions. And we are off to a flying start here. This is a flying start. Clarkson, Frankie O'Donnell's in a... Okay, he tried to do a skill there. I was testing it out a little bit. That skill went absolutely nowhere, though. All right, Sulemana. Gonna be Frankie over to Clarkson. Clarkson, always going to be offside, I think. Sulemana, is he offside? No, he's not offside. He's onside. Bro, it is 3-0 in under 20 minutes right now. Sulemana scores his first goal for Aberdeen. You know, I think in this league, as we get closer to Celtic and Rangers, we get farther away from all the other teams. Maybe that's an explanation why we're just dominating this opening. Like, I don't know, but this is just destruction to start, though. Now, looking for response, which, okay, Okonkwo kind of let that shot go, but it does go wide. They get their first shot away. Okay. Now, Fox, that 92 acceleration. I want to see how that works on the wing because Jensen was good, but I do feel like it should be an improvement, which Fox goes for a slide tackle. Oh, Fox steals it. Okay, Frankie picks it up. Frankie's gonna get it over to Shulamana, and it's gonna be 4-0 in under 30 minutes. Bro, this is an insane start to the year. This is insane. So Shulamana's got 2, and then Fox has the steal to lead to the 4th goal here. Yeah, I think we made some pretty good signings. I think we did. This so far has been amazing. Now Leonard, Frankie O'Donnell goes around him, and oh, that shot was so bad. That should have been 5. Short corner, it's gonna be Yanazai over to Clarkson. Clarkson is gonna swing it in. Okay, that's gonna be a shot almost. That was on target, actually. Chance for them to score. That's going to be a shot, and Okonkwo does make the save at least. Yeah, Harvey White got a yellow card. That wasn't even me, though. That was the CPU controlling him. Now, that is a good corner in. It's going to be cleared, though. And the header's going to go wide. All right, we get a goal kick. You know, they're trying, but guys, I think this game might be over for you guys already. And that was just a picture-perfect first half to start season 2. I got 0 complaints. That was perfection. Now, that is a cross in, which Fox... Okay, Fox... Whoa, no, bro. I meant to clear it. Bro, I pressed clearance, but Chirodia went for it, and he stopped, like, mid-clearance. Bro, I tried to clear this. He goes for the clearance. He literally tries to, but he stops. I have no explanation why he did that, but okay, it's 4-1. You know, I'd rather that happen in a 4-1 game rather than a close game, so I guess I'm fine with that, but I don't understand it. Leonard over to Shulamana, into Frankie. Oh, skill there is nice, and it's gonna be now 5-1. Frankie's got 2, Shulamana's got 2, and we are racking up this scoreline, though. I'm really curious how we're gonna play in the Champions League this year, because this team feels so good. I'm really curious, like, are we gonna actually make it out of the Champions League phase? Are we gonna get to the knockout stage? What if we won the Champions League with this team, bro? That would be insane. Right now, though, at confidence, I would say that it's not out of the question. Yanazai, chance here to score one of his own. He's gonna cut inside beautifully. Oh man, this is just like on easy mode right now. We are getting every single chance we want. Leonard in, takes his time, and okay, that's what we miss, actually, the easiest one. Yanazai into Frankie, gonna stop. Gonna go for a shot. Okay, what's happening here? It's handball. That is just so ugly. Clarkson through to Yanazai, which Yanazai has been the quiet one on the debut, but he has a chance to shoot. Here's a good shot. It's saved. Lamana, gonna be Leonard into Harvey White. Okay, you're not shooting this though. Get a better shot. White, let's move around here. Movement in the box is nice. Okay, that's not where I wanted that pass to go to though. Is there a chance for one more? Harvey White running forward. Gonna try and stop there. Oh, that was some nice dribbling, but he got kind of fouled. The ref didn't call it. Yeah, this game should have been 5-0. It should not be 5-1, but it is what it is. Clarkson looking for one more. Maybe gonna go to Harvey White. White's gonna get it to Yanazai. Yanazai shot across goal. Man, that's 2 good shots from him though. He's unlucky to score. Final chance gonna be Yanazai over to, that's O'Donnell. Over to that's actually Shulamana. This shot is going to be saved again. But okay, full time. So first game of the year is going to be a 5-1 win. That's a pretty good way to start the year. I mean, everyone had a solid debut. So a good start to our title defense. I think now it's time to find out how ready this team is for the Champions League. It's time for my first ever match in the Champions League as a manager. So we are facing the maybe the Giants of Europe with this, you know, very small Scottish team. It's gonna be very interesting. Now our first game though, luckily, is not against a huge team. It's versus Club Brugge, you know, a team we could definitely beat. So I would say it's a very, you know, easy way to start in the Champions League. And let's make our Champions League debut. And as we know, last year we had that Conference League disappointment, you know, getting knocked out in the first knockout round. I would like to go on some kind of Champions League run, but I'm not sure what is actually possible for this team. I've not really used a team as bad as this in the Champions League, so it's going to be interesting. But Andy Robertson leads out Aberdeen. You know, I hope to put many Champions League trophies in our trophy cabinet, you know, multiple. I'm thinking like 4+, maybe even 5. So this is kind of the start of our Champions League journey in this Journeyman series. So Frankie O'Donnell gets kicked off, and we are playing Champions League football. After a 5-1 opening day win, what we do now in game 2. I'm feeling pretty confident right now. Pretty confident. All right, pass back to the keeper. Oh man, what are they doing to start? Our press is making them very nervous here. That was the Shulamana and also Frankie O'Donnell press. All right, White is gonna get it over to Leonard. Leonard, good turn there actually. Leonard. Oh, Shulamana, you're so offside, man. You're so offside. Bro, I need you to stay on right there. I need you to stay on side. Now, Robertson is making a good... Robertson, that's a captain's tackle there. That's beautiful to see from our new left back. Now, Shulamana, over the top. Oh, that's a perfect ball from Shulamana. Now, Clarkson. Oh, we got caught up, man. That was such a good pass, though. The weight on that was perfect. Now, decent chance here. Oh, that's going to be a shot. That shot is well wide, though. All right, a lot of the ball for Club Brugge so far, but no goals yet. Does feel like we're playing a much better team, though, than Motherwell. Much better. Oh, there's a good chance. Oh, it's a really good chance, and I can't get the block in from Chirodia, and we're gonna go down 1-0 to Club Brugge. And that was just a really good move, though. I got no complaints or no excuses. That was a really good ball and a good finish. All right, yeah, this is a different level of competition. We're down 1-0 here. See if we can find a response now, though. Our attack so far has not looked the best. This ain't the Scottish League anymore, boys. Leonard over to Shulamana. Now he needs more support, though, man. All right, we're gonna get it over to Harvey White. White has got Yanazai on the inside. Nice. Yanazai is going to play a perfect ball over. It's going to be Leonard. Leonard into Frankie. Frankie needs one pass. Back to Clarkson. Clarkson finesse shot. It's going to go off that player's, I think, his face or something. Wait, that was off Clarkson's arm, I think? I don't know. I don't know how that was a handball. All right, though, halftime, we're down 1-0. Like I said, this is definitely a new challenge, a much bigger challenge, even for like kind of like a low Champions League team, like Club Brugge here. All right, Clarkson, O'Donnell, see if we can go on a run here. O'Donnell is going to be a little bit away there, but okay, that's some good recovery. That is some good defending. Oh man, this is a good chance again. I'm going to try to block all the passes, but they just found the right one. And okay, Club Brugge are welcoming me to the Champions League, and it's not, you know, not a kind welcoming. We're down 2-0 in the 58th minute, basically. I mean, we have not been really close to scoring at all. All right, Tober's good tackle there. We might need some subs though. We might need some fresh debuts here for players. Leonard. But we're just getting out-muscled by this team. We're getting simply outplayed. Oh, this guy's away for 3. I'm going to try to take him out. I have to take him out there. Is that a red card? It's probably a red for, I think, Chiarodia. It is going to be red card. And okay, yeah, I probably should just let him score. But Chiarodia took one for the team. So Noster on, I guess, for Clarkson. I guess let's go Dennis for maybe Yanizai, and I go with that. Yeah, this is not a good Champions League debut for me. Free kick is going to be, oh, the second guy's going to take it. And he's probably going to score it anyways. Nope, it's going to be off the post. Now Noster's away. And this is our center back, and he's on a run here. He's got like no help though. Guys, we need help. White over the top. No, that's just so poor. Is that handball by them? It is. All right, we got 20 minutes to try and turn this around, but okay. What kind of free kick was that? I couldn't even take a touch right there, bro. Bro, we are getting a rude welcome. Fox, good block there. And oh, we're running into each other now. Boys, we are running into each other, and they're going to score a third. How do we go from 5-1 to then just getting destroyed next game? Like, absolutely destroyed. Frankie, good turn there. Frankie O'Donnell is looking for a consolation of some sorts. And okay, that's a good finish right there. If we get anything from this game, it's going to be a Frankie O'Donnell goal. We got 9 minutes to score 2 more here. Beginning goals, they're probably going to score 1 more. Akonko, actually, good save. That's good to see. We get 1 more consolation. Why not, Frankie? Hold it up. Okay, Shulamana. Oh, that's not the pass I wanted, though. And he actually got fouled or something. I don't even know what the ref just called, but that is going to be it for our first ever Champions League match. We just got destroyed. You know, it shows Club Brugge, you know, they are not going to ever win the Champions League ever. And we just got destroyed by them. That definitely shows what we are up against this year in the Champions League. All right, though, it was only 1 game. Let's not get too down on ourselves. We now know the level we need to play at to get a win in the Champions League, to play in the Champions League even. Now, next game, though, is going to be versus Celtic in the Scottish Premiership. Now, we are 6-0 to start this season. 20 goals scored, 6 conceded. We've had a great start. So now facing Celtic, who are 6 points behind us early on, and a chance now to put them, what, 9 points behind us. All right, so let's get that last game out of our memory. You know, let's have a fresh new start here. Let's forget we even got destroyed last game. Now we face Celtic. We won here dramatically, a 3-2 win where O'Donnell scored the winning goal last year to basically seal the title, it felt like. So let's see what we can do. Now, already a better start. First shot for Suleiman is going to be a save. Yanizai, Clarkson, far post cross is there. And okay, no one can get good contact on it though. Leonard over to Harvey White. Now, I don't want to shoot this, but probably not. We're going to wait. Oh, waited perfectly. Clarkson, chance to shoot there. Oh, the shot. I wanted that to be the far post, man. It was way too close to the keeper. Yanizai gonna go to Harvey White again. We are getting chances here, and it's gonna be Clarkson again. Clarkson. Oh, we got too close to the keeper this time. Man, Clarkson is good. I just can't score with him. I feel like I've rarely scored goals with them in played games. A nice start from us, though. Just no goal to show for it yet. Robertson, good still there. Frankie, good touch. He's got teammates running. Shulamana fight for it. Oh, that's some good fight there. I thought he lost it. Clarkson, Shulamana, okay, trying to find Frankie there. That pass was not good. All right, White over to Fox. Fox has looked good so far. He hasn't done too much defensively, but going forward, he feels like a solid player, especially for a free agent pickup. I can't complain too much. Yanizai is going to try to find Clarkson. He does. Clarkson into O'Donnell. O'Donnell's going to try to play a pass to Leonard. Leonard. Oh, he fights for it. That's going to be a penalty. That was right on the edge of the box, and he got taken out by their defender. All right, we will take that. You know, outside the box, there was no need for that. All right, we're going to let our striker take the penalty. He is going to go top right. Frankie O'Donnell is going to score the penalty. Aberdeen 1, Celtic 0. Now let's just, you know, score some more, put them out of reach. You always find a way to make these games close, though. Oh, that's a good ball. Saying that literally, okay, I can't catch up. I was wondering why he wasn't shooting there. It's because he was offside. We just got a little lucky there, though. All right, second half begins. It's currently still 1-0 to us. We score a second. That might put Celtic out of reach, but I feel like what's more likely is for them to score here. That shot's going to be blocked. This is going to be dangerous shot. Defense, stay strong. Chirodia, great tackle there. That's beautiful defending. Come on. That is the best defense from last year type defending. Now, Shulamano's going to wait. We got runners. Oh, that pass is a bit too ahead of O'Donnell. That was just a bit too overhit there. Now, White, Clarkson over to Yanizai. Good ball there. Yanizai is going to cut inside, going to look for a finesse shot that is going to go wide. Great tackle there. Come on, boys. Let's get the second and seal this. Come on, Yanizai. Frankie is onside. Okay, there's no defender there. Hold up, Frankie. Got players in front of him. Oh, I tried to do something fancy there. I should have just shot, man. I was trying to use that defender's like momentum against him. Now they have a chance, which that's going to be a shot, and it's going to be a goal for Celtic that Okonkwo can't save. It is going to be 1-1 in the 70th minute. They just always find a way to make this a close game, huh? Gonna be Harvey White into Frankie O'Donnell. Oh, where's the shot at? Oh, that was some good dribbling. Now, okay, we're gonna keep it though. Frankie on a good side there. The shot gets away, but the shot right at the keeper. Wait, he wasn't offside there. He was? Or I thought he was like shielding the defender. I thought he was on. All right, though, 15 minutes. Can a winner be crowned here? We've had our late goals conceded versus this team. Okay, that shot was terrible though. Robertson, great tackle there. Okay, Shulamana's gonna get it to Frankie. Needs help though. Frankie needs runners. Oh, he needs runners. People need to get there quicker. Everyone's just like jogging towards him though. All right, Chirodia, good tackle there. Goldbergs, Clarkson, run in the middle. Nice. Clarkson skips the tackle. Oh, he skips the tackle, but then he gets tackled again. I'd rather him just go down for a foul or something. Robertson, that's a captain's tackle. Not all time left. Frankie gonna play it through to Shulamana. Can he reach it? No, he's not gonna quite. Oh, he actually does reach it. He stole it. Shulamana over to Frankie O'Donnell, and that might be a last-minute winner. Bro, this dude just loves scoring last-minute winners at Celtic Park. He loves it. Did it last year, and now he does it again, but credit goes to Shulamana for winning the ball back. Bro, this dude has a clutch gene. He just scores big goals for us. High pressure finish, but he feels no pressure. That is going to be 2-1 to Aberdeen, and that's going to be full time. And that is a very nice win versus Celtic. And we start the season off 7-0 in Scotland. So great start to the league season. You know, Champions League, we need more work on that. We need to get ourselves more ready for that. But I do feel like we made some great moves today to improve this team. You know, replacing a top striker in Ronaldo Jr. is not easy. But so far, all these players, I guess other than Dennis, who hasn't played much, the three of the starters, though, they've started off well. Look at that, man. Ali, though, has 7 goals. So in sim games and off the bench, he's still playing amazing. But Sulemana 4 and 5, he looks like a very, very good signing. All right, so next episode, we're going to get more, a lot more Champions League action. We might try to like heavily focus on the Champions League until January, where if you see here, we do have a matchup with Bayern. So this season we will face Ronaldo Jr. Oh, that's crazy. The schedule makers, you know, they love drama, I guess, because we're gonna be facing our former player later this season. But okay, drop a like down below if you want more of this series. And once again, if you want to watch the latest episode of our Creative Club in Spain, then click on screen to watch that.